Hello and welcome. I'm your host, William Lou. It is that time of the month, baby, where we don't talk Raptors, okay? Don't even ask what the Raptors should do at the trade deadline. This is not the show for this.
Who are you talking to for that one, Will?
It's the January Banter Pod, and we got the full crew of Alex and Jerome, and we're also joined by Joseph Cacharo of The Score. This man's got a halo over his head. What's going on, man?
Coming to you live from my angelic basement. You guys,
Yeah, this guy's calling in from heaven, bro.
I like that you guys. Just Richmond Hill. I like that you
Don't
guys
slander Richmond Hill like that, man. Come
I
on.
like that you guys saved,
That's heaven for some people.
saved the Sopranos draft banter
That's
pod
right.
for when I'm on. Definitely not culturally insensitive at all. You know,
What would be the equivalent? Like,
that's like me having you guys on in February and be like, "Hey guys, Lunar New Year, is this month."
Hey, we're open.
I'm sure you've done that to us
would-
before at the school.
that definitely will happen.
I'm
Cash,
pretty
you're
sure.
opening a can of worms that you don't want,
do
my
you
friend.
want to
Yeah.
draft top 30 Yao Ming moments? Yeah.
yeah, exactly. Yeah.
Yeah, that ain't
Number
me.
one, what he blocked
Yeah.
Shaq 3 times.
Alex, how many interviews did you get when Jeremy Lin joined the Raptors?
Oh, I got a lot.
Oh, man.
From shouts to my guy Greg Ross, man. Yeah,
Yo,
always-
Shouts
GR.
to the time I witnessed someone in the media industry, no names will be included, come up to Alex. This was years ago. Come up to Alex and tell him that he loves his 10 thoughts after every
hell yeah.
Raptors game.
Hell
And
yeah.
Alex, I don't even think did you even correct him?
No, this was after a Bucks Raptors game. This was actually the game after when Kyle Lowry called between George Hill's legs.
Yes.
Oh,
Right before the pandemic, and I remember Cash and I were waiting for scrum, and then this unnamed person at TSN came up to us and was like, "Man, I can't wait to hear what you have to say about that play that Nick called, man. That back screen for whoever the fuck." In the last minute, and I was like, "Yeah, man, yep." He's like, "Yo, love the work, man, love the work." And then I just moved on. Cash, in that situation, should I have corrected him?
I mean, that's up to you, man. That was your moment.
It was
Yeah.
February. It was February.
My favorite getting mistaken for Alex moment was I was at a bar. And, like, these fans came up. Like, this is before we did the show. So, like, we're not even working together yet. And they're like, "Yo, man, I love your writing. Your book is amazing."
Yo.
And I was like, "Oh, that's really kind. That's not me. That's that's Alex." And like, "Oh, shit, my bad. They go back to where they are. And I can see them both on their phone, looking at me, looking at their phone, looking at me, looking at their phone, and then coming back like, "Yo, we realized who you were, man. We rate your work." And I was like, "Thanks, guys."
But to be fair though, haven't you guys mixed up like people of other races? Because like
Well, that's
yeah.
I
Cash.
have, I have in media, like I have.
Cash, have you
Yeah.
ever been mistaken for Wolfon?
I mean, right now he's
No.
being currently mistaken for, damn, they got Al Pacino.
That's not even Pacino, first off.
Yeah.
Spelled incorrectly.
No, but
you know,
I feel like we've all had mix-ups, man.
Yeah,
Yeah.
I think
But
it's,
has Cash been mistaken for other white reporters?
no, I have not.
Yeah, well, that's what happens when you have
The
one of
jawline's too famous, man.
We call him Lockjaw here, man.
No, we
one,
don't.
one battle in Scarborough after another, man.
No, we don't. No, we don't. Okay. All
One
right, this is what we're
Bamberg
doing
Friday
today.
night after another.
Yo, one Bamberg after
goodness.
another.
I like the energy Cash is bringing today,
Dude.
man.
One
This is a-
Bamberg
this is a
after
banter
another.
pod, man. This isn't a
You are the first official guest on a banter pod, by the way.
really.
Yeah.
I guess so, yeah.
JR like dropped in, popped
I'm
in
honored.
something, but JR, he doesn't count. Like JR popped in for like 5 minutes when we were at Sportsnet. Like it wasn't like an official thing.
We had Elaine on
we
for
never-
banter. We'd had
Oh
Trevor
no,
on
but
a
those
banter.
are like more interviews though. Those are more like full. But this is like
Okay.
Cash sitting in, doing the mailbag with us.
Yeah, no, he's really in, yeah.
And like we
Alright,
mentioned,
guys.
like we're gonna be drafting Sopranos characters after, and super excited about that. But yeah, let's open up the mailbag. You know, shouts to all the listeners sending in questions as always. Couldn't get to all of them.
we
but
are going to get
tried.
all of them.
But we tried.
Oh.
No, this is already the edited version.
Oh, this is the.
Oh, really?
Yeah.
Got it.
So here we go. Mailbag and top 5 questions. will get a free merch package. You get the new Tempo inspired Hello and Welcome hoodie,
W hoodie.
and a hat as well. So
Which
the
hat?
W hoodie.
to be determined. Yeah.
Okay.
Yeah. By the way, I'm also going to add that we will also be giving away a pair of tickets to the Hongqing Lunar New Year dinner that's coming up on February 6th. So stay tuned for that as well.
We're not giving one to Cash.
Yeah, I was gonna say,
Yeah,
is
can
that
we
my,
just- yeah, we
is
should
that
get
my
Cash in on one.
reward for
Yeah.
my gift for being the first official guest on a banter pod?
You are
Yeah.
a gift,
Cash,
man.
you
Your
know you're
presence is
always
a present.
welcome at Hongqing. Yeah, come on now.
Hey, I sent Colin a happy birthday message yesterday.
Oh, that's
Wow.
nice.
Wow, that's like sending the Godfather a red pocket, man. Oh,
It's the Godfather to Godfather. All right. First question coming up here. Most overrated sports moment. Alex, I know you marked this as the first question because you already did some homework ahead that you wanted to share with
yeah.
us.
Give this person some merch, by the way, because this one,
Oh, okay.
this one really inspired me. So most overrated sports moments. You know, I love to hear you guys' thoughts, but I did have 3 that I wanted to pitch you guys, and get
It's
your
not the
thoughts
Vince
on.
Carter dunk contest, is it?
I mean, Vince Carter's career. We could start with that.
Oh
But
my god.
hey, by the way, I saw Vince and T-Mac started a pod. Let me know when that gets anywhere.
Yo,
What are they
hey, by
going
the
to
way,
talk
did you
about?
know-
Hey,
did you know
did
they found out they were cousins?
Yeah, we found out we were cousins. Hey,
I think that's-
if we stayed in Toronto, we would have won a championship. What else, man? I heard that stuff
already
when they were
said
on
that.
when they were on Michael Landsberg, like off the record.
Yeah,
like
off the
20 years
record.
ago.
Yo, respect the legend, Michael Landsberg.
Yo, shut
Yo,
up,
no
Michael
one got
Landsberg.
harder hitting wrestling interviews back in the day.
Oh,
than Michael
he was on
Landsberg,
top.
man.
No,
Yo, and
was
he
on top
had
of that shit.
wrestling guests, sports
Yeah, yeah.
That's what I'm
guests.
saying.
Like,
Yeah,
yeah,
no one had
everything.
harder hitting wrestling interviews back then with like,
Yeah.
getting like the real characters out of these guys.
He was like the
By the way-
entire WWE network in Canada.
Yo, Landsberg.
I am keeping track of the shoutouts, and so far we have Greg Ross and Michael Landsberg. So let's just see who else we can pull in this 4 hours.
Rip roaring.
Oh yeah,
Sorry.
keep track actually. All right, so
All right, hit
here's
us.
my first most overrated sports moment.
Got you.
Cal Ripken's Iron Man streak of playing 2,632 consecutive games. Question
us
for
through
you,
it.
Cash. Cash, you've been at the Score since you were a young 18-year-old, whatever it is, right?
Yeah.
Like you've been the
Cash
heart
has been
and
at the
soul.
Score since LeBron's been in the NBA. Like, I'm
Yeah,
not even kidding.
appreciate greatness. You know, just a kid from Scarborough. Like, you know, you've been there. I know you've had sick days. I'm sure. You know, we all get the flu. We all get COVID here and there a couple times. But it's like, how many times you've always shown up when you've been needed there. You've shown up. But there probably hasn't been one time where you can say where the Score really needed you, and you didn't show up. Like, do you think that's fair to say, Cash?
I think that's fair to say.
Yeah,
That's fair to
and-
say.
yeah,
Are you-
and-
is that your way of saying so the Cal Ripken streak
No, but
is no big deal?
but all I'm saying is, Will, like how many
What's up?
React pods have you missed in your career?
None.
Like
bro.
you've
What are you
always made
talking
sure.
about?
So what are we doing? Celebrating Cal Ripken for showing up to work? For showing up to work? We all show up to work. And some of us show up to work for more blue collar jobs. You know, not us. Not us.
Why did you start the show with such violence, man?
Yeah, I'm gonna-
No,
No, but if we're talking most
Alex
overrated,
is really working like the man of the people angle here of just
no,
like,
yeah.
As
If
a-
we're all the guy
Shout out our
outside, you know, the
frontline
guy
service
outside
workers.
working the Union Station construction, like I've seen him every day. I've seen him for 2,632 straight days. He doesn't get credit. Why
I
does
don't
Cal
think
Ripken?
you know what
why does
2002
why does Cal Ripken get celebrated for just showing up for that many straight days to work? Yeah,
Yeah,
I like to hear the argument. Yeah.
I will say, listen, as a kid who actually thought Cal Ripken was overrated as a ball player, I'm not taking anything away from the streak, man. That streak is ridiculous, and like, no one, I don't, no one's saying that Cal Ripken playing in that many consecutive baseball games is, more physically impressive or like more honorable than like the everyman who gets up and goes to work and puts his hard hat on. I'm not saying that, but in in the context of professional sports, especially like in this day and age when we know about load management and all this, a guy. Here's the other thing too. People like will hate on baseball because it's maybe like the lowest impact sport physically, but the grind of playing 162 games, the grind of playing every day, travel, like it does take a toll on the body. For that guy to have not missed a single game for however many years I don't remember how many years the streak lasted. It was like over a decade. is unbelievable, and I think you got to give that guy his flowers for that.
You know what?
what
My
do you
hot
think?
take is I think baseball is the only sport that you can do this. Because like it's not that physically demanding. Like
No,
you
it's
could never
true.
do this in like football, in soccer, in basketball. You just couldn't. Like it's like baseball's the only sport that like, yo, if it rained yesterday, we'll just play 2 tomorrow. Like, come on, man.
Yo, how many games? Remember that streak? I don't know. I don't think he still has it going. But Mikal Bridges, remember he like didn't
Yeah.
miss a single game for the first X years of his career, and then there was the
Yeah.
1 year. Didn't he play 83 games because of the trade?
He
or
made
something?
83 because of the trade.
he played 83. They also like would because there were certain games that I think he didn't play, but then they were like that doesn't count because like
No, because
whatever,
at
yeah.
the last game of the season, they would sub him in. They would start him,
right.
and then sub
Oh
him
yeah,
out.
yeah.
In one
I
other
wonder how many
scenario,
Cal
do you-
Ripkins had like. Do you think he had like pinch
Yeah.
hits and stuff?
No, but that's what I'm saying. It's like what you gonna show up to work and then you get after 5 minutes you get sent home just to keep your streak going. Like what's
Also,
going
people
on?
use your vacation days.
Also, Cal Ripken, the person that he broke the record from was Lou Gehrig, which I feel is a little selfish. I mean, Lou Gehrig was literally playing through Lou Gehrig's disease, man.
Yo, you know what Cal Ripken should have done? I don't know if you guys remember this, but Jermaine O'Neal when he played for the Pacers. I don't
No
remember.
one's ever.
No,
remember
listen,
this.
listen.
Keep going,
Jermaine O'Neal in the
hear him out.
Hear
Hear him
him out. Listen, I don't know if you guys remember this. I don't remember if he was close to the single game franchise scoring record, and he took himself out, or he purposely didn't do it because of like out of respect for Reggie Miller. So Alex is basically saying that Cal Ripken should have done the same thing. for Lou
Wait,
Gehrig. And
question
Yes.
about the Jermaine O'Neal thing. Was that before or after the Malice at the Palace?
That's a great question. I'm gonna find
Because
it now.
like if it's after that, I'd be like, yeah, I'm not gonna screw over Reggie Miller even more. So.
yeah, honestly.
So, anyways, officially for me, the one that
Okay.
jumped out to me right away when I saw this question was just Cal Ripken showing up to work.
Didn't see it coming, but heard you out.
Yeah.
Hey,
any
in,
other
in,
ones?
the, in the spirit of the Sopranos themed episode, don't you think it's ironic that Lou Gehrig had Lou Gehrig's disease?
Oh my god.
It's a quote from the show. Okay.
Yeah.
Shouts to
Thanks,
Griffin.
That's
IMDb.
sick. That's sick.
No, my other 2 honorable mentions was Babe Ruth supposedly gesturing to center field before
What?
hitting a home run, calling his
You didn't
own
like
shot.
that?
No, because
Okay.
if you look into it, apparently that's just a myth. Like he was
Okay.
actually pointing to the opposing team's dugout, telling them to shut up, which I guess is kind of
Still
cool. too.
badass.
Yeah,
That's so
yeah,
cool.
yeah.
Yeah.
And you should respect
Okay.
it because he probably hacked like 4 packs of darts before he got up to the plate and did it.
Why would I respect that? Next up, someone hasn't been prepped. And I also put, I don't know if this is blasphemous to Kobe's 81. He took 46
What?
shots to get there.
No, man. I thought you might say Kobe's last game. Bro, Kobe's
seen-
81 is not overrated. No way.
We've seen
No
we've
way.
seen other guys get to like 70. Like if we just let guys take 50 shots a game, especially in today's NBA, you don't think a guy could
No.
break 81?
I think that would
No
be like just
way,
like a
bro.
commentary
Are you kidding
on
me?
Kobe's like overall scoring. Like because
by the way,
didn't he have the
era
record for the
adjusted?
most?
There's an argument to be made about some overrated aspects of Kobe's overall game or Kobe's
Yeah.
career. But
Yes.
to come at his 81-point game is blasphemy.
Come
man.
on.
Hey, I'm
Alex-
just throwing this out there for discussion.
This
This
is
is
also
just
the
purely
this is
for
all the
discussion.
guy who chose like sliding doors moment that like he never gets this like record. Like he's
Yeah,
been,
no, this is-
he's been here for Kobe.
No,
Bryant
this is
81-point
purely for
erasure.
discussion. And my big brain theory too is that a lot of current players, because they love Kobe, they'll
never
never
break the record.
they'll never break his 81 out of respect.
So you're saying you're
I
going to pull
think
a
I-
Jermaine O'Neal.
No, I truly believe that though. Yeah. I truly
here's the
believe if
impressive part
Devin
about the
Booker
Kobe-
got to 79, he would stop shooting.
Devin Booker
This
for
is a-
sure wouldn't. Yeah,
Kobe
Jason
getting
Tatum
to
would text him and be
81.
like, "It's not happening."
Ant would do it. Ant
would
someone-
do
And,
it.
and
Okay.
would do it. Do you think Luca would do it? I mean, Luca
Yeah.
he got 70.
Luka already got
something
to
one time.
70, like, one.
I think Luka would
right?
do it.
Or like
Yeah.
Do you think
73.
Wemby would do it?
Wemby can't score 81 points in a
He
game.
can't
There's
score
no way.
81, but if he could, he would.
Okay, yeah.
I don't think
he
he'd
would.
be like, I got to leave this one in the bag. For
How about
Kobe."
Shea?
I think Shea would do it.
Shea
I
would do
mean,
it?
how many free throws are in a game, bro? He might shoot 36 of 40 from free throws or something. No,
How
but the
about,
Kobe 81.
how about
he
Domantas
only made
Sabonis?
7
Cash,
threes.
what do you think about Domantas Sabonis potentially coming to the Raptors?
Yeah, I mean, I wouldn't be a fan of it, even though he fits within the scheme of the offense as a dribble handoff, good screening, playmaking big man. But I was told this was the banter pod and not a regular. I feel misled now.
Way to honor it.
Can
Way
I?
to honor it.
I'm not sure if this question is only for Alex and Will. Can I throw one in there for most overrated sports moment?
Of
Please.
Of course, man.
Yo,
No,
come
you're a
on.
part of it.
We're a week away from the Super Bowl. We're in the thick of the NFL playoffs. I'm going to say one of the most overrated moments was the famous Bills Scott Norwood wide right to end the Super Bowl.
Okay, let's hear
Not
this.
overrated in the magnitude, because obviously, it would have been the Super Bowl winning kick for a franchise that historically, famously, has never won one.
And
but
this started. Did this one start?
this
the four
started
straight?
the Bills'
the
four straight
Super Bowl losses.
Yeah,
Okay,
and it was, I think it was the 1 year or one of the 2 years out of the 4 that they were actually favorites, like they were the better team.
Right.
Anyway, why I think it was overrated is because in like pop culture and sports history, it's kind of become this sliding doors moment in its own right because of the Bills' history, but also because it was like, all he had to do was make the field goal, and the Bills' history as we know it would be different. They wouldn't be the cursed franchise. But it's like in the early 90s, a 47-yard field goal wasn't like a chip shot. So I think that's what I'm saying is an overrated moment, because people talk about it as if like, how could Norwood miss that and miss it right, and like, chip shot for the Super Bowl. It was a 47-yarder, which to a lot of kickers today might be a chip shot, but given the magnitude in the Super Bowl, like championship on the line, 47 yards in the early 90s, like there's a high degree of difficulty on that kick. So I'm going to say that being a stain on Scott Norwood and like the Bills is kind of an overrated thing, because I think a lot of kickers would have missed in that same situation.
I think what you're saying is like the basketball equivalent would be like a guy taking like a 30-foot 3-pointer back in the day when guys weren't shooting that.
Right.
Like, whereas today you would be more accepted, like, oh, guys can make it from that range.
Yeah, and I know like 47 isn't crazy. Guys were making it back then. I'm just saying, like, at the time, a 47-yard field goal wasn't like, oh, well, this game's over. It was like, oh, this is actually like a tough kick with the championship on the line. But nowadays, people talk about it as like, how do you miss that kick for the championship? These kids don't know, man.
It's a good pick.
Yeah,
It's
no,
a good pick.
I like that one. I see in the chat someone saying Barry Bonds breaking Hank Aaron's home run record was over. Oh, come on, man.
Come on.
Barry
You
Bonds is
weren't
the
there, man.
greatest baseball player ever. And he should be in the Hall of Fame just like Bill Belichick. Yeah. Come on.
Okay,
man.
first
Respect.
off, yeah, no, you weren't there. Okay, like you might have been too young for this, or maybe you weren't too young for this. I'm not just assuming, but the amount of pitchers who were just like straight up, I'm intentionally walking you, I'm not going to give up this home run was nuts. His on base percentage was like 60%.
People forget Barry Bonds was intentionally walked with the bases loaded before his like famous steroid years when he was hitting close to 70 bombs. This was like his first prime when he was already a perennial MVP candidate. They walked him with the bases loaded. They conceded a run rather than face him.
No, he's like Kobe. Kobe had the number 8 era, number 24 era, and Barry Bonds had the size 7 1/4 new era hat era, and then the size 9 new era.
Maybe this is a hot take. This is a hot
That head
take.
is not even that big, man.
This is a hot take, but
Those are
Barry
rookie
Bonds. Barry Bonds was a better baseball player than Kobe Bryant was a basketball player. And I don't think it's
I mean,
I would
don't
go
know
with
that's
that.
a hot
I would
take.
go with
Yeah.
that. Yeah. Damn, man. We should
Will,
just
do you
a
have any
sports
overrated
show.
sports moments?
This is from my childhood, so I don't remember it as clearly, but I just remember. So remember Greece winning the 2004 Euros,
Okay.
Oh, I
and
remember watching
it's
that
like
too,
one of
man.
the biggest upset. It was like one of the biggest upset, and it objectively is.
They
And
just
I
didn't allow any
apologize to
goals,
all
no?
Greeks.
Yeah.
Dog, every win was 1-0 off a corner, bro. I hated that run.
But
so
isn't that
much.
arguably harder? Like what
No,
they did?
it's
like
not.
like
It's
squeezing
not.
those W's out? Yeah.
No, it's not, man. It's like if Arsenal won the league this year.
What's the
with-
because I
with
love the
Arteta
NBA.
ball, man.
I love the NBA equivalent. So what would be the NBA equivalent of
It's
Greece
like if the
winning?
I
Charlotte
guess
Hornets. No, go ahead. What were you gonna say? The Pistons.
I was gonna say the Pistons 04 run, but I guess
Nah, put some respect on the Pistons 04, even though it was the same year as Greece. The 04 Pistons team was like a legitimately legendary team. That 04 Greece Euro winning squad, even though my
you
half
can't even name one guy off that team, man. There's no way.
even though my half Greek wife is like 50 feet away from me upstairs, I'll still I will slander that 2004 Greece team.
Is there a
till my
pantry?
dying day.
Is there a pantry of sweets upstairs?
God.
No, shouts to Nicole. Oh man, hey, the 04 Pistons, they were one move away, and then they got Rasheed Wallace. Cash, do you think the Raptors are one move away at the trade deadline
Yeah, I like
from
this.
being
Flawless.
serious contenders? In
Flawless
the
execution.
this
Well, I
is
think it
good
depends
stuff.
what that one move is. Like, if the one move is just shoring up the front court depth with like a serviceable center, then no, I don't think they're one move away. In that case, they're one move away from maybe being a solid second round team. If the move is, a shocking one for a superstar, then arguably they are one move away.
Oh, there we go.
The Banter Banter Pod, man.
All right,
All right.
27 minutes for one question.
All right.
we'll
Next
go.
question. If you could hire an NBA player to help you shovel snow from yesterday, who would it be?
Yeah, so this was sent during the snowstorm
Sure.
last weekend. Cash, if you had to hire one person, first of all, what kind of qualities are you looking for? Obviously, stamina, strength.
Stamina, some old man dad strength,
Yeah.
and just like a no nonsense approach. So here's who I'm going with. Long since retired, gotta go with Larry Legend. Larry Bird
Okay.
is gonna get the yo.
No, but
listen
he
to this.
literally ended his career.
This is
He
exactly
compromised
this
his
is
entire
exactly
career
it.
doing
You
this
want
kind of
a
work.
guy who's so dedicated to a household task
Yeah.
that he's
He
gonna
redid his
get the job done.
driveway and ruined the rest
Dude,
of his career.
I think it was his mom's driveway. People
Yeah,
forget
yeah, yeah.
Larry Bird's legendary career coming to an end because of a debilitating back issue started with, I believe, him doing his mom's driveway. I don't know if he was like relaying the
retarded or
asphalt.
something. Yeah, exactly. Yeah.
Yo, I
By
didn't know
himself.
we were having Bob Ryan on the show today.
That's amazing.
By himself. That imagine, I don't know, fucking prime Kevin Durant being debilitated for the rest of his
blue-collar
career. Yeah,
player ever,
leading
yeah.
to his retirement because he was like, in the summer I helped my mom lay down some new asphalt and I just never been the same. So Larry Bird committed to driveway maintenance like no athlete in the history of sports
Plus
ever
he's
has.
super competitive. Like
incredible
he'll probably shovel the whole time left-handed.
Yeah.
Just to talk trash.
love
He'll be
it.
like, "Yo, man, I'll shovel the whole Davenport or whatever, man."
He's just talking shit to snow until it melts.
Yeah. Will, please bring us back to modern times. Who you got?
First off, I appreciated the chat suggesting DeAndre Ayton, which is amazing.
Oh, he
pick,
once missed
because-
the game because there was too much ice in his driveway in Portland.
That's amazing.
He couldn't get to the game.
Yo, man. Yo, the Timberwolves play with too much ice in Minnesota. And that we tell me DeAndre Ayton can't play with too much ice in his driveway? Get the hell out of here.
You're getting too excited. You're getting too excited.
Who am I going to pick? Actually, I like the other pick here of Lou Dort. So Lou Dort has the built-in Canadian advantage. Okay, grew up here in Canada, in Montreal. You've definitely been shoveling in Montreal for sure. And plus Lou Dort, just look at him, man. I mean, come on. This guy just picked up Jeremiah Fears. Like, you don't think he could pick up a shovel? Lou Dort. Give me Lou Dort.
I like that. Jerome, who you got?
I am also going. I'm not going as far back as Larry Legend, but for some reason,
Okay.
when I had read this question, the first thing that came to mind was one Nikola Pekovic.
Oh, yeah.
Great pick. Wow.
Yeah, I like
Strong
that.
guy.
Yeah,
Yo,
I
that's
like
a
that.
sick
Yeah.
pull.
I like that.
Damn.
Yeah.
That's good
Yeah.
stuff.
I'm gonna go with Vince Carter because he'll have plenty of time after that pod ends after 6 episodes.
Ow! Oh my god!
All right, what's next?
Wait, you don't think Vince Carter will bail halfway through?
Oh, so is it a podcaster's knee? Yeah.
Oh my god.
Oh my god. I'm not shoveling no more, man. Shoveling's overrated.
Podcaster's trachea.
Oh my god.
Oh, anyways, all right, what's next?
Okay. Up next, we've got. What is the best hairstyle in the NBA, past or present?
Ooh, hairstyle.
Yeah.
Damn.
I mean,
hairstyles?
I don't know what the best one is, but I feel like the most iconic and memorable one for a lot of us and when we grew up was just whatever Dennis Rodman showed
I was
up to
gonna
the
say.
arena with on a particular night. Yeah.
Yeah, Dennis
That is the
Rodman was
correct pick.
definitely a wave.
Amir Johnson shaving the Raptors logo into his head.
That was great.
Yeah.
Yeah,
AI.
Josh
Raptor
Hart.
fan.
Josh Hart.
I was gonna say
braved the
AI's
Knicks.
cornrow, like
That's
his
pretty
AI's
sick, too.
braids. It's just like
By
that
his
is-
mom
that defined
on
a
the bench.
generation.
Remember
yeah,
when his
yeah.
mom did
Oh,
them?
Yes.
yeah.
Yeah.
I like
Yeah.
that. What about best like
probably is
buzz
the
cuts, man? Who got some
Krem's
good
got
buzz cuts?
Alfred Payton's hair. That's a pretty
Okay,
good pull. Yeah,
okay,
yeah,
cool.
yeah.
Oh yeah, right,
Okay.
because it was
Yeah,
affecting
yeah,
his
yeah.
jumper because he
Yeah.
had like an awning
Yeah.
on his head.
It wasn't the fact that the guy had the worst looking jumper ever. It was 'cause of the hair.
Jeremy Lin's braids. I don't know.
Hey, problematic. I don't care what he.
Problematic.
I don't care what he said to Kenya Martin. He was still a little bit wrong on that.
Yo,
okay?
let's get some.
Yeah, his well actually made it so much worse. Alex, do you have anything?
No, let's get some white guy buzz cuts in here, man. Anyway, let's get some representation.
White guy buzz cuts. Yeah, Tyler Hansbrough, man. I think Tyler Hands will cut his own hair. I think.
No one's ever looked at Hansbrough and been like,
I don't
No,
know
I
if this
think he-
counts. Like, obviously,
I
this
think
is
he
not
took the
technically-
King C Gillette and he just put it on 2 and he just did this like the whole time. Shouts to Gillette.
Like, obviously, it's not a hairstyle because there's no hair involved. But Michael Jordan's bald head, I feel, is just like.
oh
an
yeah, he
iconic-
just
yes.
owned. He just owned the bald
Yes.
dome.
He just
yeah.
owned baldness. Yeah.
Yeah,
yeah.
with the problematic mustache. Yeah.
Oh gosh. Yeah. yeah.
Oh,
Yo, bald dome, mustache,
Yo, wasn't that
and
in
then,
a-
and then the earring.
ooh,
Fire.
triple double, no assists.
Were you braided?
Inside joke.
Trying to think of who else, man. I guess
Who had
that's it. I
iconic
don't know.
hair?
Doc
I mean,
Rivers,
Steve Nash.
that one haircut
Steve Nash used to always
video.
be like rolling his hair behind his ears, like mid
Those are
play.
cool. He looked like a soccer. He looked like he played for
Oh yeah,
Greece in
you know during that
2004.
period, Nash and David Beckham had that look going on.
Yeah, yeah.
Like, I
Dirk,
think those
Dirk
are the
had a
two
little bit of
guys.
that.
There's
You want to
some
talk about
flow.
an overrated athlete, David Beckham.
Oh, wow.
Yeah,
Yo,
absolutely. Actually,
top
absolutely.
top three overrated soccer players right now. Go, Cash.
And go.
Like of all time.
Of all time, Beckham's
Yeah.
got to be like at the top, if not the
Yeah,
top.
yeah.
Damn.
And
And I think it's just I know what you mean because he's like probably like a top 5 most famous player
Yeah.
from that era, and he was
Yeah.
nowhere close to a top 5 player. Maybe for like one season, maybe 1 or 2
Yeah,
seasons.
like maybe his
at his
absolute-
very
yeah.
best in United.
His absolute
but he was
prime-
not good at.
He
Yeah.
might have been somewhere between the 5th to 10th best player in the world.
yeah,
maybe.
man.
That's a great pick, man.
When they put those Avengers together on Real Madrid, or whatever,
Karem's
it
got
didn't work out.
Rashford.
Oh, is Rashford?
Marcus
overrated? I
Rashford?
don't know.
I mean, you could.
He's not rated to that degree, to be honest.
Most of the most overrated footballers of all time would be British, if we're being honest. It would be English because.
Oh,
Yeah.
yeah,
Damn.
for sure.
If we're being honest.
Bukayo Saka. Sorry, guys. Just hating on Arsenal all episode today.
Damn.
Declan Rice, overrated. 2 free kicks in a year. Congratulations, man.
Declan Rice.
That's what Dominic Szoboszlai does in a week.
All right. What should Raps do at the trade deadline? Okay. Next question. Yeah, what's next?
This is just a simple comment to Will. I'm not sure when you said this, but can we get a clarification as to why Will says drive yard instead of driveway?
Wait, do you call it drive yard?
Did I say drive yard?
I don't know where that happened. They'll have to confirm.
The streets
it
are
doesn't
just hating back, being like, Steven Gerrard was overrated.
Yo, shouts to that. I
You know
agree
what,
with that,
man?
man. Yo, the amount
What?
of time I remember when I was
What the
younger,
fuck are we
I was
doing
younger
here? No
and I
way.
had to listen. I had to listen to this bullshit about Lampard and
What?
Gerrard being these great midfielders. Meanwhile, I was watching Pirlo and Totti and guys like that carve them up, and I'm
Okay.
listening to my English friends be like, "Oh, but Steven Gerrard, yo, Steven Gerrard can't hold
Steven
a
Gerrard
candle."
for England definitely was not good. Okay, like I I'm not gonna come on, dude. Everybody who took a shot from outside the box screamed Gerrard like it was Kobe, man.
That's because
you
of
talking
that's because
about?
of the fame and the notoriety that comes with being a famous English footballer. I'm not saying he
I
wasn't a
don't
great
even
player.
know-
His
Oh, he was a
fame
great player, bro.
was not
on.
equivalent to his on pitch impact. He was a great player. I just don't think he was ever as great as maybe some biased Liverpool fans or English supporters would have you believe.
Wow.
England as like a soccer country was always really interesting growing up, like because I would be told almost in a propaganda way that they're like one of like the big contenders all the time, but they felt like contenders in the way that like the Knicks are contenders, like that
Yeah,
they're
they're the
obviously
Knicks,
a
yeah.
storied franchise or like a storied country, and like they have this like deep history, but it's like they have not won or been
Hey,
remotely
man.
close to winning.
They owned Hong Kong for like 99 years, so we were cheering for them.
That's exactly why I got that propaganda. My dad was like always
Yeah.
telling me like England was his team, you know.
Yeah, saw enough
Damn.
Michael Owen growing
Could
up.
never say that on the mainland, bro. The last team I was cheering for was England, bro.
You could say a lot of
kidding
things
me?
on the mainland.
I might cheer for Japan over England, man. I don't care.
All right,
Anyway.
all you GG buffons. What's next, man?
Up next,
I think I just misspoke. I think yeah,
I think you just
Okay,
John.
So his
John
English
a-
is fine. So his Will's English is perfectly fine.
great.
What's wrong with drive yard? Drive yard sounds. You're just combining two things: the driveway and the yard.
Drive yard green. Best movies to leave on while working.
Oh yeah, this is my boy
Jerome,
John.
you always work to movies, so I feel like you should be the first one to answer this. Like your
A
TV's
really
on all
good,
the time.
yeah, it really is. Recently, a really good, just general thing to have had on like throughout the week was the entire Rocky series. Like you can just
okay.
because you don't need to like really be paying attention. Like I think any good.
What you
background-
talking about there, Jerome?
Hey,
Yo, I didn't
for
know-
the podcast listeners, that's an Italian Canadian said that. Okay, it wasn't me. Alex, bro.
Yo, I had no idea we were getting a 100-point game from Italian Wilt today.
Come on, man. Don't
Goodness.
disrespect Balboa. Like that.
But I think like when it comes to what is like a good, it's like very much in the same sense as rewatchables. Like it's stuff that you don't actually have to sit and pay attention to, and it's just like background noise. But
Yeah.
Marvel movies are really good to just leave on in the background because you really don't need to pay attention to
Well,
them.
true.
It's just like a lot of
not.
impulse.
Any Fast
Because
and
they're
Furious,
not cinema.
They're
any
not
Fast
cinema.
and Furious
That's right,
movies.
Scorsese. Fast and
It's
Furious
very
is up
easy.
there for sure. Mission Impossibles, I guess, could be in it, but there's a little more action in there.
Social
I feel
Network is a really good one too.
I was gonna say Social Network,
Social
Moneyball.
Network.
Moneyball is like a pretty good one to leave in the background
Yeah,
that you could just
Moneyball's
like
on a lot.
peek, like anything that you would see on cable television. I feel like works that way.
I'm not gonna lie. I always tap into Godfather or like 1, 2, or 3. Honestly, like if it's on, I'll just like put it on, and then I'll be like, all right, I'm gonna do other stuff. I've seen this movie a million times, and then by the end, I'm always just like glued into like the film. So
Yeah.
not saying that just because Cash is here. Okay?
No, it's true,
This is
though.
the most Italian episode of all time. But
Yeah.
no, for sure. Godfather is definitely on there for me, man.
Yeah, Cash. What movies you like just having on in the background?
I think Jerome coming with the Rocky ones was a good one. I think that's an easy one for background listening. But I'm gonna be honest with you, not just a cop out, but like I can't do the I can have music going while I'm working, but I can't have like a movie, a show, something with dialogue, even if it's something I've watched 40 times, because I just naturally drift towards that. Even if it's like a scene I've watched 45 times, something I've laughed at 1,000 times,
Yeah.
I'll still naturally look and want to see it again. So I can
Oh,
work
so
with
you need
music.
to be locked in. You need to be locked in for a movie.
Right. Whereas like, music is a little
Yeah,
different.
throw on some Andrea Bocelli.
putty.
Yeah.
Okay, okay, Carmela. Time to say
goodbye.
What did I just walk back
Honestly,
into?
that wasn't bad. It wasn't good, but it wasn't bad.
Yeah, because Jay Caspian Kang does a podcast and that's his intro music.
Oh, God.
That's amazing.
I had made the joke that that's basically just every World Cup draw is that. It's just like whoever it's the host. Here's your host Heidi Klum, and then it's like the show starts. And it's like, and now Andrea Bocelli, and that's every World Cup draw. You're getting Heidi Klum
Bocelli?
and Andrea
Yeah.
Bocelli.
Yeah. Does Andrea have any other songs?
Hey, don't disrespect the legend, man. Andrea
Honestly-
Bocelli's got a wild catalog.
Well, I don't know if you
name
actually.
one more song, please.
Yo,
Yeah,
he's
name
got
your three
he's got a
favorites.
great love song named "Vivo per Lei" that he sings. to a
Viva
woman.
Perle.
Yo, you know it, man. I think
No,
they played
I
that
just made that up.
He just makes
They
up songs.
played it at my wedding, dog.
Every song
got-
is just a Ricky Martin song to me. Living la Viva Perle.
Oh my gosh.
What else? He's got
Yo,
the
we're
prayer
about to
with
spark tensions, man. Jesus Christ. Sorry, go
Yo,
ahead.
tell the lady Pitbull's coming in September, man. Yeah.
man. I heard.
Dale.
Yo,
Shouts to
talking
Daniel
about, talking
Dale.
about overrated.
Oh man, don't come at Mr. Worldwide like that.
I
man.
know that's your guy, man. I know that's your guy.
Yo, come on, man. All right.
Next question.
Next question.
All right. Up next. What is the biggest sliding door moments of your lives so far?
Well, I don't know. I don't know if you guys know I was divorced. So, anyways, I'll
Done.
leave it to you guys to answer this one because
Done.
That is objectively your biggest sliding doors moment.
yes,
Like,
yeah.
it's not
it's
even
been
a
talked
joke,
about.
like, it's-
It's been talked about. So, biggest sliding doors moments for you guys. Yeah.
Okay, I could go. So the summer before I went back to school, that would eventually like lead me to doing like this whole work here. When I picked the program to do at Humber, the actual time that I needed to like get all my application stuff in was like within a very small window of like less than a day. And everything was good to go except like I needed my high school transcript, which like I just have not been back to my high school, did not know how to do it. So I had to rush over to St. Michael's College School, get a printed transcript, and make it in time. And if I didn't do that, that would have probably shifted everything over, and who knows where I would have been at this point right now.
Damn.
Yeah.
Why would anyone need your high school transcript?
It was.
For
I think
anything,
a lot of it was just
Transcripts
like,
was a thing, man.
It was
leave
like
that shit
it
in the
wasn't like
past,
marks
man.
as much as like it was just proof that I graduated high school, which was crazy because I had my entire university
Don't you have a
diploma in there.
diploma?
Yeah,
you
like
can-
I graduated from York, but like it was like a weird formality thing. Anyway, whatever it was, I basically just got into the program within like half an hour of everything closing up, and
That's
then the
crazy,
rest of
man.
history. Yeah.
Man,
Cash,
that-
Willie,
that's a
any
tough
sliding
one,
doors?
dude. God damn. I mean, there's a few. There's breakups we can talk about that are great sliding
my
doors
goodness.
moments. There's
We know who slid the door closed.
yo, if we're
Come on,
if we're
dog.
being if we're talking professionally, I mean, like you guys mentioned, I've been at the
Let's
score
talk
forever, but I can go back. I can go back to back in the day, the score not taking co-op placements that were still in school, and then taking a meeting with me just to give me a tour because they're like, well, we can't give you a co-op, but we can give you a tour. And I blew them away in that.
And that's how you got the job.
And that's how I got the job when I was a teenager. And then
No, let's talk personal, man. That was boring.
Personal. If we're being honest, with personal, and I'm not just saying this because I'm in the house we now cohabitate together.
Ooh.
But so Nicole and I met on Bumble. Shout out, if Bumble's looking for
Shouts
to
to the
pay,
former Clippers sponsor.
if Bumble's looking to pay a couple to represent their brand, Nicole and I would be a great.
Honestly, that you plastered on billboards like on Young Dundas, like that's your destiny, man.
Wait, our boy Young was like
Our friend Young in New York,
No, we
they
actually
met
have
on
real
Bumble
friends
as
who-
well, and they
You would be our
Bumble did an
second
ad with
friend to
them.
do it.
Yeah.
No, let's go. Okay, put me in touch. But anyway, yeah. So one, I could say just the serendipitous things that would need to happen for us to match on Bumble, meet each other. But in all honesty, so Nicole had like I guess a strict range on her Bumble. She was like, no one south of Eglinton or something. I don't know. And I was living. I don't know what she said.
That's my restrictions for friends.
I was living downtown at the time, but I went to my parents' house for I can't remember what reason. It was like a last minute thing, and I ended up going to my parents' house. And then me being at my parents' house at that time put me, I guess, in Nicole's range. We end up matching, go on a first date like a week later, and now here we are.
Crazy.
So, yeah,
Damn.
but yes, and if you want a 4.5 hour banter pod on sliding doors moments in the romantic life of Joseph Cacharo, let's do a Valentine's
we could
Day
do a
banter.
draft, man. Yeah.
Yo,
Joe,
relax, bro.
You coming to All Star? We could just do that out there during Valentine's Day itself.
Dude.
What about
Not the
you?
command draft.
What about
Just
what
kidding.
About you?
Just
what
kidding.
about you, Willie?
Street saying swiping at the parents' houses.
No, the
What
best
else is
is
to do at your parents'
no,
house, man?
the best is
All your
JR
parents
being
do is
like,
ask you.
JR says Bumble has been a miss, but I might run it back.
Hey,
Maybe
JR,
it's not
you're
the
swiping.
app.
In my
You're
honest
swiping
opinion,
in
it's great.
Pickering, man. I think
Yo.
the Pickering talent might not be there for you, JR.
It
my
might be
God.
you. It might be you, bro.
You
Hey,
might gotta
Will,
swipe with
what's your
OMB,
sliding doors
man.
moment?
Sliding doors moment. Okay, career-wise, actually, the three of you guys on the show, or the three of us on the show would appreciate this, but I was like, I don't know, I felt like really capped out at the score, and I was like, I'm not really sure what I was gonna do, and like, I was like, I don't know, man, maybe I gotta like go get a real job or whatever at that time, and the score came through with like a what was it? The features team. They introduced previous to that. I was a news editor, which meant that like you're like going in for an 8-hour shift, and then you would like scour the internet for like NBA news, and then you would write into stories. It was great working with Cash. I mean, like working with the people there was like by far the best thing about it. But I was like, I don't know, like long term wise, what am I gonna do? You know, blah blah blah. And then I remember having a meeting with Alex about it at the across the street, our office pub, Firkin on King, which I believe is no longer in existence. But I don't know, maybe I was wrong, because me and Alex were walking by literally 2 days ago, on that stretch of King and Spadina. But then, yeah, Alex was like, wait, first off, don't leave the company because there's going to be a new features team that's going to come in and it's going to allow you to get a raise and also like write stories that you felt like more compelled to write. And then I was like, how the fuck do you know this? But you don't even work for the company and I've been here for like 4 years. How did you know about this? And then he said, I'm also joining the team. So I was like, oh shit, I got to work with Alex for the first time. So
I don't remember this meeting at all, man. Like,
no, it was across the street at the Firkin, and I'm telling you.
Yeah, I might have been going through
Yeah.
my own stuff at the time. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah. No, but I was straight up gonna like maybe go into PR or something. You know what I mean? Like, you know, I would have been the next Robin
This guy
Yao.
was gonna be Rovin.
You don't.
I would have been Robin Yao Ming.
You know what's kind of a sliding doors moment, at least like for me and like with you guys? It's Alex writing a book. Because I don't think if Alex writes like these books and then has all these like events and meet and greets that I like would have as many opportunities to hang out with you guys.
Sure.
That would eventually like lead to us like coming together.
Right.
Hey, what can
Yeah.
I say? I bring people together, man.
You do.
Speaking of moments together, here sliding doors moment. Sliding doors moment.
I'm so scared whenever you
The
say
the four of us deciding to go into Cowboys in Calgary.
Oh, I wish
How
we had
about
the
the-
photo.
man.
I wish we had the photo right now. Me and Cash outside, man.
The four of us,
I'll pull it up.
the four of us, or the two of us deciding to sit down at Anastasia's blackjack table. That's a
Anastasia,
scary-
the dealer.
Anastasia was a problem.
She took us for I don't know how much money in like a 5-minute run. Like,
No, it was like
got
one of
run
the
over.
They're
absurd
calling
runs ever,
Alex
man.
the 5-minute man.
It is one of the most
Anastasia's
underrated
like,
sports
yo, this guy
moments.
couldn't
At
last more than
Blackjack,
5 minutes.
At Blackjack, he might just be, man. I'm not gonna lie to you.
Yo, honestly, yeah, I'm not gonna push back. You know, I had another sliding doors too, and that's me failing my G2 tests 3 times. Either my
Okay.
G2 or G.
Why are you allowed on the road, bro?
So
If you fail
So
it
no.
3 times, you gotta take transit. I
No,
don't
it's a
care.
huge-
Is this why I
sliding-
drive us on trips?
it's a huge
Yes.
sliding doors because like the first time I remember I was like driving like my dad's like Lexus or whatever. No big deal. Yeah, we're rich. No, but oh yeah, here's a photo.
It's so rough. It's
I've
so
never
rough.
seen
Look at
Cash
the
so
faces,
rattled. This is legit Embiid and
Jesus.
Jimmy Butler after the quad shot. It's like, what do we do?
We're so
This is Jimmy
defeated.
Butler in the bubble.
Yeah, we're like, what do we do?
I'm crying. That
Anyways,
photo, man.
The first couple of times I failed my driving test, I was bumping music really loud. Not like loud, but like trying to just.
What
be
are you?
in my
Who are you
element.
bumping Jay for, bro? What the driving instructor?
I remember specifically I was playing Wu-Tang Forever. Yeah, the double disc.
This guy's singing Andrea Bocelli while he's trying to do a 3-pointer.
So after failing like 3 times or whatever,
Time to
I fu-
make a right.
time to parallel park, but I don't know how. No, but then on my 4th try, I went no music, raw dog, like pure chill.
Is
and
that why you
got
drive
it.
with no music?
So yeah, the sliding doors is since then I always drive when there's people in my car. I don't like having any sounds on. So it's
fair,
like
that's fair, that's
since
fair.
age 16,
Makes
it's
sense.
like affected the way that I drive around people. But yeah,
Alright.
the divorce was a bigger door. All right, next.
Some pretty big doors, bro.
Yeah, next question.
door.
Yo, I almost died. That's one of my sliding doors.
Whoa, whoa, whoa!
I don't know if you guys know this. No, when I was 18, I was riding a bicycle.
Oh,
Okay, anyway, and then
Yeah,
I don't know, I don't even know what happened because I straight up blacked out. But
Yeah,
I
you
guess
told
like
us
the
this.
front wheel or something like popped off or something. So I like
Whoa.
legit face planted like full speed into like the sidewalk. I
Whoa.
blacked out. Like half my face was blown off. I'm not
Yeah.
even kidding.
he had even more head before this. No.
Yeah, actually.
Yo.
No, I was in the hospital like Harvey Dent, being like flip a coin.
Yo, you
Rachel.
were Gus Fring in Breaking Bad.
No, I'm serious,
you told it-
man.
You told us the story
It's
because we
actually
would
a
tell you
miracle
that you
that
need
I've
to wear.
recovered to this degree.
You
Yeah.
told us this because we would tell you that you need to wear a helmet for your scootering, and you're like, actually, what happened was I almost died once.
No, straight
No,
up,
then,
man.
yeah.
Once again,
Not
I
even
don't
kidding.
remember you telling me this, man. I had some stuff.
No, that's
going on.
wild. So how long were you in the hospital?
So I was in the hospital for like 3 days. They kept me for like 2 nights just to make
Like,
sure.
what was
that,
the
like,
official injury?
like cognitive tests and like MRIs and stuff? No, I mean like my arms were scraped up because like I guess I
Yeah.
like fell forward, but like I kind of broke the fall with my arms and my face. So like literally half.
Ooh.
Yeah, there were like scars on my face for like a solid like 3 years. It was also going into university, not ideal. Okay, you don't want to go to undergrad being like, yo, by the way, I'm just don't mind.
Like, want to see the other half of my face?
Yo, I'm like,
Want to see my
like
good
this.
side?
Yo, wear a helmet though, bro. So, but now, do you wear a helmet now,
No.
dude? wear a
Bro,
helmet.
just saying, man.
Wear a helmet, man.
No,
Craig
seriously, man.
McTavishing it out there.
I'm
No,
just very
seriously,
good at
man.
riding scooters.
No, we're gonna honestly get you a helmet, man. Like, I know we've talked about
He's not
this,
gonna wear
but-
it, but we gotta get him one. All right.
Yeah.
All right.
Next question here. This one doesn't really make much sense, but they said it doesn't make sense. 100 Bobby Websters versus 5 Montreal Alex Wongs. No context. Are we saying this is a fight? Are we
Yeah, I
saying
guess this is a fight.
Okay.
So 5.
Is this a freak off?
5 of me against how many bobbies?
Hey, yo.
How many bobbies? 100 bobbies?
Yeah.
Yeah. Cash, man, how would you handicap this match right here?
I mean, I'm taking the 100 versus the 5. Sorry, brother. I know you might have some superhuman strength based on whatever's happening in Montreal, but even if you're 5 times the man, that's still only a quarter of the amount of bobbies out there.
That's fair. Speaking
some
of
good
Bobby, man, you've been a lot of noise about Giannis Antetokounmpo leading up to the deadline.
Yo, Alex,
Thoughts-
you think Bobby would trade for Antetokounmpo?
Yeah, thoughts on the Raptors getting into that race, Cash?
Yeah, I mean, if the price is low enough, but it's not going to be. I mean, they're obviously not trading Scotty. I'm not at all the type of person that's like a prospect hugger, where it's like, don't trade them. Like, listen, I get it. Giannis is Giannis, but I'm just gonna say this. I know we're not talking ball today. Very quickly, that $275 million extension he's eligible for is going to be for his age 33 to 36 seasons. This is a 30-something-year-old giant who's very reliant on his athleticism and explosiveness, a non-shooter who's got a history of calf injuries now, has missed some time over the last 4 or 5 years. I'm not sold on those age 33 to 36 Giannis seasons, and for those reasons and where the Raptors are right now, I'm not even trading like a Colin Murray Boyles to get whatever is left of Giannis's body in his mid-30s. Again, I'm usually not that guy. I'm usually like, hey, stars over prospects, a banner's a banner, hang it. But in this context, I really don't think it's going to be worth the price that Giannis will cost for where the Raptors are right now.
And to
I
Cash's
appreciate
point,
that Cash can turn into Tony Kornheiser on a whim.
yo, he can go from Tony Soprano to Tony Kornheiser.
You had him doing, like, when we were doing our Calgary episode, all you were doing was making him do takes over and over. Yeah.
Oh, man.
Alex,
Yo,
I mean, like, in the spirit of this question, what would 5 Montreal Alex Wongs do in a Giannis Antetokounmpo
absolutely nothing.
situation?
Yeah, I would just shake
Hey.
Bobby's hand. Yeah.
Yeah.
By the way,
Can you
streets
do
are
that in
saying that streets are saying that one Bobby could take Alex.
Hey,
To be
why
honest,
don't we?
if you had to fight Bobby Webster just 1-on-1, like guys, let's crowdsource that opinion here.
Why don't
What is
we?
going on?
What do
Hey,
you got?
Asian Heritage Month is coming up. Why don't we find out? Why don't we raise some money for charity?
Do one of those charity boxing matches.
Yeah, get in the octagon. Represent Asian, man. Let's go. Yeah.
Yeah.
This is nuts.
Yeah.
Streets are saying that Bobby looks like he does Pilates.
Okay.
He does look like he does. He does look like he does Pilates, man. I'm not gonna lie
Reformer
to you, man.
Pilates specifically. Yeah. All right, next question.
All right.
By the way, instead of tracking shoutouts, you got to track the people that we've hated on too, including Beckham,
Okay.
Vince
hold on.
Carter, his career plus Vince Carter's podcast.
Plus Vince Carter.
Yeah,
Vince plus
Beckham.
Pod.
we've
England.
shouted out Andrea Bocelli should be in the shoutout category.
Yeah, for sure.
Oh yeah. Andrea.
I don't think you guys
Lee.
understand. I mean, like, Alex should know. Joe should know. Willie might be too young. Like, The Sopranos, like, perfectly illustrate how big of a cultural moment Andrea Bocelli was. Like, he was just everywhere. He was so important. Yeah.
Who else did we hate on so
and it
far?
was like the conversation of all being like, and
Cal
he's
Ripken
blind.
hated
is
on
so
Cal
funny.
Oh,
Ripken.
Right.
Yeah, but we
You know,
shouted
but you
out.
remember that conversation, right?
I do.
Joe?
I did.
Yeah.
We shouted out Lou Gehrig. Yeah, and Lou Gehrig's disease. Yeah.
Yeah.
I mean,
Funny how he had
the
it.
shout-out's got to be like non-sports. I feel like because we
Oh,
are a
okay,
sports
yeah.
show. Like it's not. Yeah. But the hate can be
Bocelli's-
whoever. The hate could be whoever.
All right,
Oh, yeah,
next
Alex,
well-
Cash also hated on Stevie G. That's crazy.
Yeah, everyone
Oh,
in
yeah.
England.
Bomb.
Yeah, just
all of
England.
England. Yeah.
All of
England.
England.
Yeah.
Actually, we got
England
both.
deserves more hate. I'm not gonna lie to you, bro.
We got both hate and shout out because we did get a shout out from like the Hong Kong side of it.
Oh yeah. Well, we were under control.
Right. Next question here. What odd? This actually applies across the table.
Yeah,
what
I'll take
oddly
this one, guys.
specific experiences do you guys have as Chinese Canadians?
Well,
Cash.
Cash.
I'll let you guys go first.
Oh come on, man! You're not gonna shout
Cash,
out.
come on,
you're
man.
gonna
You're
shout
the
all the
guest,
times you got
bro.
discriminated at Sam Wu barbecue in Bamberg.
Yo, come on, man. Oh, yo.
What did discriminate, man? They're like, sorry, so we ran out of
we
squid.
went. So, listen, you guys.
They're like, we don't have rigatoni today, man. Get out of here.
I'll say this.
Get out of here, rigatoni Kornheiser.
No. Oh no.
Sorry, man. My racism came out. I'm sorry. No.
Come on, man. I was gonna say, you guys can vouch for the fact that like when we go out to eat, I'm not at all the cornbread
Yeah.
white dude who's like ordering.
There's multiple photos of you reaching for chicken feet across
exactly.
several
So
restaurants.
that's how I want to
Yeah.
preface this story before I get to, the order that had me blackballed. But
Keep talking while we have this on here.
I was, I was telling, I was.
Why do we have so much evidence of people?
I was telling Alex one day because we both knew about Sam Wu barbecue in Bamberg near where I grew up. Alex knew it well too.
course.
Legendary spot.
My
But
grandparents
I was
lived
telling
across the
Alex,
street.
I guess I disappointed Alex because he's used to me being like pretty culturally in tune and like being able to eat whatever. And I told him, I was like, yo, but they actually have these sick chicken wings there. Like they've got their like menu of wings, but they have the Sam Wu special wings. And anyway, Alex
What?
and it seemed like the owner were like both very disappointed in my order, which I took umbrage with because I'm like, yo, it's literally the Sam Wu special wings. It's not like I'm just randomly going in there and being like, yo, give me a pound of wings. These were like a special thing on their menu. And also, as we can say, like, yo, look at Hong Shing, the numbing wings. They're incredible. One of the most unique things on a menu in the city. So my point
that's
is,
right.
a
Talk
place
about
can
it.
be authentic and a menu item can be authentic at a Chinese restaurant and still be wings.
No, the wings. I will vouch for this. The wings were incredible. We ordered them. They
But
were
I took heat for it.
Hey, the biggest heat I've ever given you in this kind of context is you not knowing how to play Big Two, bro.
That's
Oh.
fair.
Hey.
That's fair.
Yeah.
I don't. Yeah, and
But
catch me
hey,
like
God can't make everybody perfect, man.
catch me
Like,
like a
yo,
baccarat.
Even though there's a literal halo hanging above him. Yeah.
Yeah. Like Michael Jordan was the greatest player of all time, but he had to wear baggy ass jeans for 20 years. Nobody can be perfect.
All right.
Catch me at the baccarat or sick boat tables, but I can't play Big Two.
Yo,
Once
that's
again, that's
crazy.
Once
That's it.
again,
This
that's
guy's
what they.
Bobby Baccarat, man.
That's what, yo, I hate when you go on a heater like that.
Sorry, dog. Also, can we show the picture of Cash, some photo evidence of Cash reaching for chicken feet, please?
Oh, of course.
Okay,
man.
one
We have
sec.
this. Do we have
One
this?
sec. It's in there right now. Here you go.
Oh, yeah, here.
Oh,
There you
this
go.
is
Boom.
that night.
Look at
this
him.
is
Reaching
This
across.
is
Bro, he's reaching across one chicken feet for
celebrating the
another, man.
championship.
yeah.
Man, Cash, what's your top? We get asked this all the time, and we never put the question up because I mean it's three Asians. But like, what's your top three dim sum items, man? Yeah.
Oh man, dude. I feel like we did.
This
an
guy's like,
episode-
do they
He's
have
done- he's
eel?
done this-
He's like,
he's done
does this
this
place
before,
have eel
yeah.
or not?
Yo, I mean, it's not dim sum, but eel fried rice, like unagi don's pretty good.
Yeah, once again, that's what they called you in Scarborough from 2004.
Unagi Don?
Yeah.
That's I want to hear.
So,
I
yo,
want to
here
hear.
comes Unagi-san.
I want to hear. I want to hear you guys. I mean, the Italian
What?
Canadian's giving you his Chinese experience here. Also, I was gonna reframe this question in an extremely questionable way, but for all of our reputations, I
ahead.
will not, and I'll just send it to you after in a WhatsApp message.
Fair.
Appreciate you.
Fair. All right, to the other Chinese guys on this podcast.
Yeah.
What oddly specific experiences do you guys have as Chinese
Just
Canadians?
people being really excited to tell me that they like Chinese food, you know? Like people just being like, yo, man, like I love Chinese food. No, but like in a very intense way, you know? It's like, what do you
right.
A little. I mean, we're gonna sidestep all the racism parts, which because that'll happen though. Again, like honestly, I think, especially at like a middle school, even at a high school, this is a controversial take, but like casual racism is all fair game in a school context. Okay,
That's
You know what I
always
mean?
been Will's take. Yeah, he wanted to bring back
especially-
microaggressions.
especially where we grew up. I mean, like, everyone got it and everyone, dished it out. It was like the United Nations, but with like an unfriendly vibe.
Yeah.
right.
Yeah.
Someone always
anyway.
had to take it too far, you know.
It was mutually assured hate. Yeah.
Yeah, I mean, you take it too far, you fight it out. You know what I mean? That's life, though. That really is life. Like, I know Cash is nodding along with me. Cash is like, yeah, I grew up in Scarborough, bro. I
Okay,
know
what's your
exactly
experience, Will?
I just remember, so in one of these instances where like we were going back and forth, and I think I was only in Canada for like 2 years, but I had already like passed DSL, and I was like already fluent in English. But I remember getting into a fight, and I remember getting so mad that my swearing and cussing translated from English to like Mandarin halfway through, and everyone was like, "Yo, what the fuck's going on?" Will's
The
possessed.
mainlander in you like came out. Yeah.
That's crazy.
No, I was so mad. I was like, English can't contain my fury at the moment, man.
That's sick.
So no, I started cussing at people in Mandarin, which was pretty funny.
Damn, that's what my dad used to. Never mind. Yeah.
Okay, I have a very specific
They're like,
Chinese.
Alex, you only 76 on math? Diao le long.
Jesus. I have a specific
Too
Chinese
excited.
and Canadian experience when I was thinking
Alright.
about this. So, a while back, I was out with friends, and like it was like a group where some were my friends, some people were like friends of friends, but we're all like drinking together over at like the Yonge and Finch area. And then at one point,
Shout
there was
out
like
Koreatown.
There you go. And then at one point, there was like one of the guys in the group, and like he's like buying shots for everyone. He's like clearly like generational wealth feeling about him. It wasn't Alex. That'd be funny if we just crossed paths and didn't know. But what had happened was suddenly at one point, someone's like, "Hey, you know who that is, though, right?" I was like, "Who?" He's like, or like, "Do you know who his dad is?" I'm like, "Who? Who is it?" And it's like, his dad is Dr. Ho. So I was like,
Oh.
and I'm like, and it was just like one of those things where I'm just like, holy shit. Like, and it makes sense because it's like, this is Steve Ho.
Oh my god.
But yeah, that is my very specific and very Chinese and Canadian thing because I don't think Americans would really
Yeah,
experience that.
that Dr. Ho money's no joke, man.
Yeah, there you go.
Yo, you know Dr. Ho's office is right beside the CCYA office.
Arc.
Isn't it in
guys.
Markham? Is it in
No,
Markham?
Arc, Arc, sorry.
It's all
Yeah,
14.
it's all
yeah.
Markham.
Yeah, it's near my. It's
yeah.
not too far from my parents' place. Is that like Warden and 14,
Yeah.
isn't it?
Yeah, that's where you swipe on Bumble.
So what was the? Oh, come on, man. What was the theory on?
I
what
swiped
was the
South
theory
of
on Dr.
Steel
Ho?
reference.
All right.
I've never lived in the 905 till I got married.
By the way, I didn't know you could put geographical limits on.
No, I mean I don't know.
Well, I think
I don't know
it's-
what
I
the
think
it's-
specific parameters
I think it's
were.
more like a kilometer
Yeah,
type
yeah.
radius thing
Yeah, yeah.
that then would extend to that far. It wasn't
Yo,
like specifically.
JR's currently working as VPN to pick up girls in Buffalo.
Catch
like
JR at
standing in-
Anchor. Catch JR at Anchor Bar.
Oh no.
Oh no!
Oh,
I'm like, yo, I only want people from Dixon and Islington, man. I need
like-
Dixon Grove.
JR's idea of a first date is a Sabres game, man. Sabres game at Trader Joe's.
Come on. Why is JR catching the scene?
Yo, he secretly likes it. All right, next
Yo,
question.
Streets are
Next
saying stop
question.
hating Dr. Ho. He cured my back pain for yo. That's what
I don't think there's- I don't think
Jacob
anyone's
Perl needs is Dr.
hating on
Ho. Yo, Jacob
Yeah,
Yo,
put
Perl,
Dr.
get
Ho
Dr.
down as
Ho,
a
bro.
shout out. Dr. Ho.
Yeah, put
Dr. Ho
Dr.
getting
Ho
a
on
shout
the
out.
shout out list, man. Shout
There
out
you go.
Dr. Ho.
By the way, also Koreatown, Young and Finch was shouted out by Cash. Okay, I'm just that's already on the
Oh
list.
yeah.
Sick,
Shout out
sick, sick,
Koreatown.
Yeah.
Shout out
That
Koreatown.
owl of
Sam
Minerva
Wu.
around there is.
Yeah.
Oh my.
That's some nice.
That's the end of night, man.
Yeah,
That's the end of night
you
right
gotta
there.
you gotta take a shorty to Owl of Minerva and eat pork bone stew at 2 a.m.
5 a.m. at Owl of Minerva? You don't know, man.
5?
It was like no.
This guy
that's
saw the sun come up over Owl.
No, I'm familiar.
That's
with
the real
I'm familiar.
OVO in the city, man.
No, you gotta go. You order it, and the first time there, everyone's always shocked. Like it comes right off the bone. Like every time.
Oh, could have said something there. All right, next question.
Up next. Here is a would you rather, guys. A
Okay.
Raptors three-peat, ringside at the next 5 WrestleManias, or a lifetime pass to your favorite restaurant.
I think it's an easy Raptors 3-peat, no?
Yeah,
Yeah,
I mean,
what are you
we already
talking
get
about?
lifetime passes to restaurants. Come
Okay,
on
there you
now.
go. Okay,
Come on,
relax.
Man. Hongsheng dinner coming soon, baby. We're still handing out
You know,
tickets.
Steve Ho entered the chat.
Good.
I mean, as much as I've rediscovered my love of wrestling, whatever. I'll pay for those.
And you have.
Just go to Raptors. Yeah, Raptors 3-peat, man. But Raptors 3-peat
Yeah.
where we travel back in time and it happened with Kawhi. Yeah.
Ooh.
Wait, wouldn't you just travel further back and it happens with Colin DeMar?
Oh, yeah. Or further back
What
with
would you-
Vince Carter.
And Tracy McGrady if they stayed. What if they stayed?
What if they stayed?
No, 3P for sure. Yeah, but I guess
3P?
okay,
Yeah.
fine. The modified question is who would you want that 3P with? Mine would be with Kawhi.
Yeah, I agree.
Okay.
Yeah.
I think I'm gonna go with Colin DeMar.
Yeah, Kyle and DeMar. Okay.
Yeah.
Okay.
I'm not gonna lie, it's
In a-
inconceivable to me that DeMar DeRozan lives up like the Finals MVP. Trip.
Oh, come on, man.
I'm sorry.
Come on, Dylan
No,
Brooks.
fair.
I'm sorry, but come on, dog.
No, you're not wrong. But I think that was like the thing. Like I remember
Okay.
even talking about it like as we were in 2019 and it looked like imminent. The one thing that would have felt perfect about a Raptor team is one that actually like was homegrown as opposed to like we had to add a piece to like go all the way.
No,
Yeah,
that's
yeah.
fair. I think it would have been
Yeah.
cool if Colin DeMar won. Yeah, but you saw what happened in 2018.
Yeah. But I mean, like you guys know, Kawhi's my favorite player, so of course I would take 3
Oh,
years
for
of
sure,
Kawhi.
for sure,
Yeah.
for sure.
Yeah.
for sure,
Streets
for
are saying
Yeah.
Bosch and Turkaloo. Yeah.
Wow. The Andrea
I didn't know Brian
Championship.
Colangelo follows the show.
What's
Woodbridge.
next, Linus?
This is
what's
for
next,
you.
Linus Kleza?
All right, next.
Okay, up next we have. So this is the one I told you, Alex, that doesn't even make sense. But so we're gonna have to rephrase it to make sense. Would you rather never shovel again, or have the Raps make the playoffs every year going forward? It's
What?
obviously one, but I don't. I think it's. I don't actually know what this
So
question is.
Raps. So okay. So if I don't know. This one's tough.
So it's
Next.
basically the Raptors make the playoffs every year,
Yeah.
but you have to shovel the way we do in this area.
Yeah.
Or you never have to shovel.
But it still
again.
doesn't make sense.
Yeah, and
And
also
then the Raps
if,
never make the
okay,
playoffs.
how about
if
let's
you
rephrase
if you
this.
never have to shovel again, can the Raptors still make the playoffs an average amount of times?
I'm
or is
gonna,
it
I'm
like
gonna rephrase the question for you guys. Would you for the Raptors to make the playoffs every year going forward? Would you rather have to shovel like this each year to make that happen?
yeah, it's
No,
easy.
I'd rather
okay.
Bobby
You know what?
Webster just build a good team and we just make the playoffs. Yeah.
Jesus Christ.
Hey, Cash. Now that we have you here, would you rather the Raptors give up just one first for Domantas Sabonis or all their future firsts for?
Yo, we
Giannis
have enough to
Antetokounmpo?
clip out cash for basketball.
Yeah,
How about
No, we
none
actually
of-
do.
Yeah,
How
we
about
do now.
none of the above, man? Listen, Sabonis, great rebounder, great playmaking hub from the elbows. You know, there's a lot of offensive utility there that fits with the Raptors again. But the defensive issues. If you're a big man who's not protecting the rim or spacing the floor in 2026 at Sabonis' age, with his defensive limitations, with his contract, like I'm not giving up future-minded assets for that. I'm just
I
not.
agree. There you go.
Love that. Love
Well
that.
done.
All right,
Well
next.
done. And yes, honestly, you shovel this you gotta shovel the snow like at most in Toronto like 10 times a year. Like I will shovel the snow 10 times to make the playoffs easily. Man.
We had a couple.
Hey.
We had a couple of quiet years, I would say, but the last two have had some.
Yeah.
No,
really
this
good examples.
this winter has been horrific. Also, I live in a condo. I don't shovel.
You two
Yeah.
live in condos, man. Get out of here.
I had to dig my car out. That's the only thing. Yeah.
Fair enough. Fair enough,
Okay.
fair enough.
Up next, what is the fattest thing you have ever done? I don't know why that
Yo, wait, read the hashtag, please.
hashtag. Excuse me for a second. Chumbo chums.
I think this is the same person. First of all, give this man merch.
Krem, mark him down. Krem's in the back. Dubs in the chat for Krem, working in the background for
Yeah,
us.
Dubs in the chat. I think this is the same person that wanted to be buddies to got the what's the thing I call last year? I forgot. the name.
Colonoscopy?
Yeah, the colonoscopy.
This is your
Like-
colonoscopy twin?
Yeah, I think he messaged. I was like, want to get colonoscopies together.
Right.
Fattest thing. I mean, I don't know, man. I've had some pretty bad Uber Eats orders at 3 in the morning.
Okay.
Oh man.
Sending like $100 worth of cheeseburgers to Cash's dad's place.
Yo,
That's,
legendary
that's,
night.
not,
That was
that's not a fat move.
after
Like,
my
unless you're eating on your
after
own.
my
Yeah.
stag.
Yeah. That's just a key move.
Oh man.
In high school, I remember as a snack, my friend and I just took a tray of bacon and we put it in the oven, but like layered it also with brown sugar on it.
Oh yeah.
and
Or
just ate that straight up.
there was one
that's a
time.
real
I mean,
thing,
this
though.
was before. This was before people started mashing up foods. Like, I was the first person
Yeah.
ever to like go get a Big Mac and then go to Krispy Kreme get donuts and then made the donuts the bun to the.
Oh,
Big
you did that?
Yeah.
Bro,
invented
what? Yo,
That's sick.
that's actually diabolical, man.
That's very Alex.
Yeah. So
All right, you know what?
Well, I guess like doing some of those sandwiches at the X and feeling like, oh, it wasn't that big a deal, felt like a really fat moment.
yeah.
yeah.
How about you, Cash? You once got 2 bubble teas at Banter?
Dude, I'm Southern Italian. We literally live off cured meats and pork. Like, I literally helped my dad make cured meat 3 weeks ago, and we fried up the remainder of
Soprasetta.
the cured pork. Like,
Oh, man.
yeah.
Oh yeah, actually, just
Even
to
though
be
I don't
clear-
look it, I have plenty of fat moments. Also, remember back in the day, did you guys ever try to do like the McDonald's secret menu stuff? Like I remember with my friends
Oh, yeah,
when we're
yeah.
teenagers being like, "Can I get a McGangbang?" And someone's
Yeah,
ordering like the
McGangbang.
Land,
yeah,
Sea,
that
and
was-
Air
oh, man.
burger.
Oh
Yeah.
wow, yeah, what an era of travel there.
I mean, one
Hey,
of
by
the
way, that used to be
grossest
less than
things.
$5.
Remember the KFC Double Down?
Oh, funny
yeah.
story about
That shit
an
was
idea.
nasty.
Funny
Yeah.
story about
this
that.
an ad? Yeah.
I was interning. I was interning at Global News with their health reporter at the time, and then
This guy was playing away games. What the?
Yo,
hell?
no, it was like a school internship. Anyway, and then I had to like relate it back to like when I went back to school working on the TV show, the TV news show at Ryerson. Anyway, so I had to do a health segment, and I did it at the time. The Double Down was coming out, and like doctors, the Double Down was apparently so bad that like I remember doctors coming out and being like, "Yo, don't eat this," and so
Yeah.
I had to do like a segment on the Double Down and like the concerns with it, comparing it to other fast food options.
And this wasn't
is
like
it-
viral marketing. This was legitimately. A
yeah,
health
yeah.
warning.
Like, is it really that bad? But part of it was I had to eat it
Right.
like on air anyway, and I think I ended up having like 4 Double Downs in a day and a half. So
was
that
so
actually
nasty.
might
Oh
be.
my
God.
Yeah,
the
I think
fastest
that's
I've
it.
ever done.
That's
You know
a
what?
Hey,
thing.
Cash, speaking of health, man, you think Jakob Poeltl will be back this season?
Yo, if this wasn't a banter pod, I could go on about this forever because I don't know. Will, you remember? You were probably there
Yeah.
pregame late
Yeah, I was
December.
there.
I was the one who asked Darko at the time whether. If there was some concern that like a procedure would be needed at some point, and that was the question that spurred Darko kind of out of the blue to essentially go on about how like they're not even that worried about Yak's back. Like he was confident in 2 to 3 weeks we wouldn't even be talking about this anymore. That if he like didn't play for 2 weeks he'd be fine. And I remember at the time being like, that's like an oddly confident way to speak about a big man with a questionable back. And here we are like a month or more later, and he still hasn't played and whatever. So yeah, it's.
Let me ask you guys this: who missed more time with the bad back, Jakob Poeltl or Big Pussy Sal Pampensero?
Well done. Well
man.
done. Yeah. yeah.
Yo, what if we found out that Jakob was a
a
snitch?
mul-
He's a
Yo,
rat,
Jakob
man.
been snitching. That's what's been going on, man.
Bobby's been. He's
Yo, who's
afraid
the
of
ones
Bobby,
that-
so
who's
he's
the
just.
ones- who on the Raptors? Which 3 people on the Raptors would take Jakob out onto the boat? Like which 3?
Oh man,
Garrett
think they
Temple
kicked-
because he's the Garrett Temple's the vet. He knows he's.
Garrett Temple's
Garrett
like Ash or
Temple would be the
something, bro.
Polly of the group in that
That's
case.
what I'm saying.
no?
But Garrett Temple,
Yeah.
he's an old school guy. He's rules based. You know, you break.
Yeah.
Actually,
I
guess
live
Garrett
by a
Temple is
code.
Silvio.
We
Yeah.
live by a code. You break that code, you pay the price.
I think McKechnie's there too. I think McKechnie's
Yeah, 100%.
Yeah,
It's
McKechnie
my
got to be
guy.
there.
McKechnie's
gotta be
Polly. I
My
think.
God, shout out, man, you right? Well,
Oh my god.
there. You confused him with the other Alex. Hey, by the way, on the question of hashtag Chumbo Chums, which is just an incredible hashtag. So, in my third year university, one of my good friends moved in, and he was Indian, and
Yo, he's
so
the guy.
we were like,
is he the guy you
yeah,
called
yeah,
during the Oasis concert?
yeah, I called him to an Oasis concert. Yeah, he was, and then he was like, just cooking, at home as you would, because we lived together. And I
What was
like,
he
"God,
cooking?"
that smells delicious, bro. And he's like, yeah, I'm just making butter chicken. I was like, yo, you can make butter chicken, because like in my mind, I'm like, this is not something people make. You just go to the
Yeah,
restaurant
yeah,
for
yeah.
this. Never in my mind have I ever been like,
Delicacy.
let's sit down and make butter chicken. And he's like, dude, it's very easy. So he taught me. So we went to the grocery store the next time we went. And he's like, look, there's like a Loblaws, and there's just like a little like paper box, and it's just like, this is the spice pack mix. You got to get some like either like heavy cream or like I don't know, whatever you want to use as like the butter substitute or whatever you want, right? And then you like cut up the chicken, you like fry up the chicken, you put it in the butter mix, and then you put in this and a little bit of tomato, and you're there. Like, for the most part, you're there. And I was like, oh my God. So, bro, I legit made this for like, I'm not even kidding. In a month, I probably made it like 10 times. To the point where he had to put his hand on my shoulder and he was like, Will, first off, you
That's
gotta
a lot of
stop,
cream.
okay?
Yeah.
For your own health, you gotta stop. Second of all, it's getting offensive. Culturally, how would you feel if I was
every
just
night
here
he's
every
coming back
day?
and you're like, hey yo, I'm making butter chicken tonight.
My culture is not your dinner.
Dude.
I'm fucking crying.
Yo, I'm dying at the fact
Yeah.
that Will was blown away by the fact that other cultural foods can be made at home. He's like, yo, that's not just available in a restaurant. Dude, Will has
Oh my
pasta.
God.
Will has pasta and Italian guys. I was like, no
Hey,
way.
Cash, this is when this is like when I discovered arancinis at Loblaws, man.
Yeah.
This is why this got JP Arancini.
I
over
ordered
here.
this guy some arancini at an Italian restaurant in Little Italy, and he said Loblaws were better. And then I'm sure in the like 7,000 times I've been on this show, people have heard this story before. But Nicole and I also watched Alex order mozzarella sticks at, was it Denny's? No, what breakfast place?
I think it was Denny's or TGI Fridays. One of
we watched Alex order mozzarella sticks at some like breakfast place and then excitedly offer them to us thinking we would be happy about it because we're Italian, as if Italians eat mozzarella sticks.
I thought this was your spring rolls. Yeah, I thought this was like you
my
ordering
God.
spring rolls.
You know what? It would be. It would be more like our chicken balls, where like an Italian be like, "Yo, this isn't actually Italian. What are you doing?" That's like someone going to you and be like, "God, the chicken balls are Mandarin."
I hate to
killer,
tell you,
right?
but he thinks your chicken balls are the arancini.
That did create a rift, but and then I donated $10,000 at the poker table. At your cousin's
the
day.
Cacharo family, thanks.
A real one.
The amount keeps going up. All right, next question.
Next question. Okay. Can you equate some Montreal neighborhoods to Toronto ones?
Oh,
I know very little
very
about
good, very good
TO
question.
vibes.
Will, this is all you.
Let me
Yeah,
pull up.
Will, you'll love
What do you
this.
mean? You've been in Montreal literally last week, man.
Okay, well, like, Alex, for the places you go to, what would they like equate to?
Like
in-
mile, like I don't know. Will would be good at this. Like, what's Mile End? What's the Mile End equivalent?
Is that like
Mile
Queen
End is
West kinda
Ossington
area?
Strip. Ossington Strip.
Yeah.
Yeah,
Mile End is
Ossington,
Ossington.
Queen West. Yeah, crossover combination style.
Okay.
I would say NDG, like Notre Dame de Glace, is like kind of like the Geary Strip right now.
Okay.
Okay.
You know what I mean? It's like a little bit farther, but like there's still a lot of cool shit going on there. It's like bopping over there. It's like people are like relatively more affordable to live in that area. Man, Hochelaga is is like, I guess, like the river and like the east side, like where Cash used to live, like that stretch.
Hey, that Cabbage Town over Saint Henri area is coming up
Okay.
too, man.
Okay,
Yeah, but I don't know what's a coming up spot, coming up area. Quiet though. Maybe like Leslieville. Yeah.
Leslieville. Yeah, but there's not
maybe
that
a
much
little-
happening in Leslieville. That's the thing.
Yeah.
Yo, what you know about Snowden, bro? Not Edward.
Yo,
but-
Snowden Deli, man. That's my favorite smoked meat spot. Yeah, Snowden Deli.
That's my neighborhood. People come up just to have dairy freeze.
That's like Scarborough or something. Yeah.
That might be. That's the thing. I don't know. Like, I think Montreal feels more compact to me than Toronto does. Toronto just feels like it's much more expansive. I think
Yeah.
it's also one of the things is like with the neighborhood is like because Montreal has so many triplexes, you're able to create this level of urban density where you can have restaurants and shops and cafes like in every neighborhood versus in Toronto, the urban density is just houses or apartments, so everyone rushes downtown. So it doesn't really feel the same. Do you know what I mean?
Yeah. Shouts to the orange.
Yeah. Also,
julep.
I guess. Yeah. So anyway, there's not that much else, man. What about the
Yeah,
plateau? I you know what I mean? Like it is.
We
what it is.
tried. Yeah, great question.
No,
guys.
great job. Great job.
tried.
Up next, guys, if you guys were wrestlers, what would be your finishing move? And do you have a or you can answer a top 5 finisher draft?
So
we'll
this-
start with Will as our resident wrestling expert. No,
this was actually something I was talking to Colin and Josie last week because we were
Okay.
in Montreal, like
Yeah.
doing WWE stuff. It's like it'd be really cool if your real life personality became your wrestling personality. So like Will, you would literally be
What's
like
up?
a podcaster. And
Wouldn't
you're,
we
and
all
you're-
be podcast?
Yeah.
Why
I mean,
buy
you
the
to start.
podcast?
You to start. Yeah.
Okay.
But like your finishing move would be some variation of like, you know, like a 3 stars or something.
Oh, actually, 3 stars does sound kind of cool. Actually,
Triple H had the sledgehammer. Will would just have a podcast mic.
Yeah,
That works.
Exactly.
Yo,
Yeah.
he's got the
It's,
shirt mic
and
in
it's
his
like,
hand.
and
He's got the
it's still
Yeti.
attached to the like podcast arm, so he has like the full thing all together.
So your finishing move
Yeah,
would be
yeah.
like the 3 stars. Mine would be like the zag or something. I don't know.
Yeah.
Wait, if this is the case, can like Will never enters the ring? He always just gets up from the announcer table where he's recording a pod. and-
Yeah,
Oh,
yeah.
Oh my
It was
god.
basically just
Whoever's
Jimmy Hart.
music.
Okay, but Alex, did you actually? I mean, you've watched now. You're basically a 1-year anniversary of getting back into wrestling.
Yeah.
Do you have a finishing move that you would want for your wrestler?
I still like the old school
Rikishi.
ones the best, like Razor's Edge.
Oh, the Razor's Edge is so
yeah,
underrated, man.
Alright.
Goldust's money shot. Yeah.
How does that one work? What is that move? I
I
don't even
believe you literally just get kicked in the nuts.
know. Okay, there you go. It's a low blow.
Oh, damn.
Yeah, it's a low blow.
Okay.
Yeah, I would go with those. Yeah. I would
Alright.
go with those. Yeah.
Cash, do you have any?
You know I got to throw sweet chin music in there, man,
Yes.
for my
Yeah.
guy. the
Oh,
Heartbreak
yeah.
Kid.
That'd be you.
But yeah, no, the Razor's Edge was cool, and I'm not gonna lie, there's like some hilarious nostalgia that goes with some of those like old school '80s wrestlers where the finisher sucked, but
Oh,
somehow
it's like
they-
a sleeper
Like a
hold
leg
or
drop?
something.
Yeah.
No, even if you exactly like if you think about it, like the most famous wrestler of all time, the guy who's credited with like saving the wrestling industry,
Yeah.
bringing it to the mainstream, who was like this unstoppable force in the '80s, lifted Andre the Giant, and then his
Yeah.
finisher was just a leg drop. It's like the most used thing in the average
It's
wrestling
like
match.
it's
but
like
when
the
Hulk
Rock-
Hogan
the
did
guy-
it, it was
the
like,
guy who-
oh, it's over.
Yeah. The guy who replaced him in the Ultimate Warrior, his finishing move was a splash. He just jumped on
Yeah.
them, and that was
Yeah.
it.
Or like the Rock with his elbow. Yeah.
Yeah,
But he'd have the rock bottom.
Exactly.
So that was
Yeah,
the thing.
we'll go with the rock bottom.
I'm kind of the product of like playing a lot of WrestleMania 2000 and WWF No Mercy, along with like a couple other wrestling games. So like there would be moves in there that I think they just couldn't even do anymore because of like the danger of it. But one of them was called the Steiner screwdriver, which is you lift someone up like for a vertical suplex. So like they're up in the air and then you just release and drop them on their head, which was like it looked nuts.
Was
Oh,
that
it's
by
like-
Scott
it's too
Steiner?
dangerous.
Scott
Was that
Steiner would-
Scott Steiner, Big
Scott-
Pump, a pump.
Scott Steiner, I think, would do that, and then he would
What are
catch
these
them in like a
things,
tombstone kind of style, and then drop them that way. But otherwise, I mean, what other moves? The Stunner's always cool. That was like a big one I used to love in
Yo.
the day.
Shouts to Rey Mysterio 619, of course. You know.
I hate
There you
the
go.
619.
There you go.
Why? It's so cool. It's so
619 was
acrobatic.
so overrated.
It's the
It's
Cal
so
Ripken of finishing
acrobatic.
moves, man.
It's acrobatic. It does absolutely nothing.
What are you talking about, man?
I
Take
think
a
the
shin-
Spanish
take a
fly is
shin
cool
to the
move. Especially when you do it off the top rope. But yeah, there's like a couple in there.
Yeah. Tombstone, of course.
Tombstone, yeah. What else you got there, Will?
Oh, yo, you know it was great? Like an old
the
school
people's
power
elbow,
bomb.
whatever.
Oh yeah.
Sorry, what were you saying,
like
Joe?
like a power bomb from like Psycho Sid
Or like
Yeah,
Steve
jackknife.
Nash, like the jackknife, like
Kevin Nash.
sorry, yeah, Steve.
Yo,
Kevin
That's,
Nash,
yo, that's
baby.
how Steve Nash got back problems. He tried one
Yeah, the
jackknife.
Good
jackknife
catch.
power bomb's cool.
Yeah, Kevin Nash, Big Daddy.
Yo, when he
Cool,
was Diesel?
Yeah,
Oh,
those like old school power bombs, those used to hit.
Drew McIntyre's Claymore is a really cool one.
Oh yeah.
Yeah, I remember seeing that live, and that like was crazy.
Oh
shout
yeah,
out to
perfect plex, man. Shout out to Mr. Perfect. Man.
Perfect Plex, which is just a fisherman's suplex with a
Oh
bridge.
man, R.I.P. to the god, man.
Yeah. I like
all
the
right,
Shining
next.
Wizard. Yeah, there you go.
Yo, Streets are saying Rhea Ripley can riptide me any day.
All right, man. Just
All right,
go
congrats on
somewhere.
being horny.
Go
Hey,
do
Rhea
it.
Ripley, yeah,
Bring your own
Rhea
Oh,
Ripley
energy.
was a problem. All right, let's just move on.
Jesus
Oh,
Christ.
goodness.
Next question.
Who has been your favorite guest to interview so far, and why? We have to exclude Joe Cash from this because he's just a member
Oh,
of the
yeah,
show.
yeah.
But
No
outside of
civilians,
Joe
all due
Cash
respect,
being
you
the
know.
GOAT guest, who else?
I mean,
Cash,
definitely.
who on the score? Who is like one of your favorite interviews or guests that you've ever had?
Man,
Was it Kyle Kuzma?
we've had some
John
we've
Henson.
had some cool experiences. Honestly, man, people don't know this because when we put the video up at the time, our YouTube channel hadn't popped yet. Like we weren't really populating it yet, so it only had a couple thousand subscribers. If we had put this video up now and we have like 215,000 subscribers, it would have popped more. But Myself,
Flex.
Ash, who's obviously a friend of the show and used to run
Yeah.
the Score social media, and Brandon Jordan, who does some of our videos. The three of us spent a few days in LA with Burna Boy before he really got big.
Ooh.
Wow.
Yeah,
That's
so
really cool.
That's cool.
You should
the
just
reason-
repost it.
Dude, the reason we did this is because at the time, so Burna Boy, I know he's British, but he's of Nigerian descent, and he was doing a track at the time called 34, and it was literally about Giannis Antetokounmpo, who obviously also has Nigerian roots. Despite
You sure this wasn't Jay Crowder? No, I'm just kidding.
So anyway, so we had gone down there. Ash had made the connection or whatever, and we went down to LA, and we like sat in the studio with Burna while he was like making and mixing the track, and we interviewed him about it. It was dope, man, and like
That's
it was
really
sick.
cool.
Like I remember at one point we did one of the interviews at like an outdoor court somewhere in LA, and Burna was like 2 hours late, but he shows up in like a mink coat, red cup, black bag full of mostly money, and
that's
ends
the
up
Gary
just
Trent
like
Senior
coming on the
move.
court and starts like I have video on my phone of Burna Boy in a mink coat shooting around on a court in LA. So yeah, there's been some cool moments. I mean, we spent a weekend with Lance Stevenson in Brooklyn. We've done some cool things.
Shit.
Yeah, and then also this is like not as cool, obviously, but an unexpected interview I did that unexpected in the way of like I didn't think I would enjoy it as much as I did was when Greg Popovich first broke the all-time wins record. I had Matt Bonner on Pound the Rock back in the day just to talk about his experience of playing for Pop, and
Okay.
I was expecting good stuff, but like some of the stories he told about like being in the locker room and being coached by Pop was like ended up being one of my favorite things. So yeah, there's a lot of them. I've been around the block for a while.
What's Matt Bonner
But
doing these days?
Um,
No, but,
but-
all respect. Like all jokes aside, like Cash, you've done a lot of cool stuff at the Score. Like Austin Rivers, I believe you guys did some stuff with too, right? Royce White, you had a crazy
oh my
Royce
god, yo,
White
legit!
experience.
I can't even. If you had said like the scariest or most uncomfortable
Yeah.
experience I've ever had in media, I would have told you about our 3 days in Minnesota with Royce White, which I literally cannot talk about. But there's a reason
to
that
sign NDAs for this.
there's a reason that episode of the Score X never went to air. But
Oh,
yeah,
man.
Man, I could.
Hey, you ate some? Didn't you eat some balut, or was that sandwich dad with sir?
No, I
Sandwich
ate
Dad.
I ate
Sandwich
balut.
Dad
Yeah,
ate
that's
balut.
another. Man, I
Wait,
forgot about
you
that.
ate it too?
Sorry, I didn't eat it that time. I've eaten balut in the past. I've eaten the balut in the past with one of those sliding doors women.
Oh my god!
but-
All right, Balloon's going on here.
But yeah, that's another one. I forgot about that. Alex, when Alex was still working at the Score, he had set that up for us. So we had Serge Ibaka come in, and we essentially pranked him in a sense where like we had set it up like we were going to do this interview with them. And Serge didn't realize, but his manager, Jordy and Alex, we had set it up where like once Serge came in, instead of doing a regular interview, we were basically going to like spoof his "How hungry are you?" And we ended up serving him beef heart and balut, yeah, which is aborted
for people who
duck
don't-
embryo.
Yeah, it's damn. That's actually what you're eating. It's a literal
A duck baby.
bird abortion. Yeah,
Sorry,
it's
not to
even a baby
hijack
at that
this,
point yet.
not to hijack this question, but yeah, I've had some cool moments. In
No,
cool interviews,
you've had a steamed
That's a pretty
career at the
legendary list.
Score, bro.
Absolutely.
But the Burna Boy one, I think, because it's not just sports related, I think like the average
Yeah,
person,
yeah.
and again because he hadn't
That's
really
pretty cool.
blown up yet, it's a cool one for sure.
Yes.
Yeah, Alex, I know you got some legendary ones. I think you told the story before, but you were interviewing Chandler Parsons about his underwear.
Oh yeah, I mean that's way back. I mean I was thinking about like Hello and Welcome Universe. Like I think Fred would definitely be number one. I think the Fred
Fred was
interview
dope.
that we did was really good.
Yo, your Ibaka interview was great too, man.
You're about to.
Oh
Speaking
yeah,
of
Surge interview. I mean the
I love
Bobby
Andrew
Webster.
Nemhard.
Yeah,
honestly.
Andrew Nemhard.
Yeah, shooting with Andrew.
I even
Yeah.
had fun with AJ
That's cool.
Lawson when we did the summer event.
Yeah,
Yo, AJ's
Yeah.
great, man. I was in the
AJ's
studio
good,
last
yeah.
year. AJ's great.
Yeah.
I know. Yo, shouts to the
Two-time
other
Elijah
Southern Italian in the
Martin.
building, bro.
What?
Shouts to the other Southern Italian in the building, bro.
Oh, Mike Simonetta.
The other Calabrian, man.
Yo, I still got to honestly. Simonetta and I had like seen some messages a couple years ago. We were gonna try to like connect
Yeah.
at a game or something. I still have to do that.
Hey,
'cause,
I've been
especially-
saying, man. now
Bro,
that
you guys
you're
work
Richard-
at the same. What do you mean? You guys are in the arena all the time.
Yeah, I gotta
Oh.
connect with Simonetta because
Now that you're in
another
Richmond Hill.
Calabrese in the
Yeah,
industry.
you're getting market corrected by Mike Simonetta, man.
oh
next up.
my god,
He's
bro.
next. Anything to get cash back downtown.
That's crazy. Hey, you know what could get cash downtown? This Hong Shing Lunar New Year party.
Wait, we're doing this right now.
Talking my language.
Wait, are we bringing this back up? No.
Yeah,
Speaking
bring it
of
back up, bring it back
downtown, Cash, what do you make of the Raptors' struggles from 3-point shooting so
Yeah,
far
I
this
mean, there's
season?
not enough. There's not enough shooting on the roster, and that's why Emmanuel Quickley's value has actually become underrated on this team because he is one of the only guys, if not the only one, that is a legitimate like volume 3-point shooter, movement shooter, off the dribble shooter, and as easy as it is to just throw him in trade packages and be like, get this contract out of here. Until the Raptors address those deficiencies on their roster, IQ is actually pretty invaluable to this particular roster.
Yeah, make sure you read more about the Raptors too at Raptors in 7. Vivek, Joe Wolfon over there, doing
That's right.
great work. All right, next.
Next
Oh,
question.
by the way, speaking of craziest guests, I mean, we gotta
yeah,
put
yeah.
in a love for Gary Trent Sr., who
Oh,
came on
okay,
air
yeah, okay.
wearing the mink outfit that Burna Boy had, basically. And then he was talking to us about Jay-Z. Like, he was talking about, like, yo, you ever cook crack on the stove? I was like, damn, dog.
I was like, no, I don't cook.
Will's like, I've never cooked crack, but you ever heard of butter chicken?
I'm like, yo, that's crack too, bro.
Yeah,
that's
he's like,
crack
you know
in a
what's
different
crack?
way.
This guy's gonna do biryani or biryani, man. Holy.
Andrea Biryani is crazy.
Oh,
I'm not sure which
put a
one's
little
less Italian.
oh man. All right, next.
All right. Next question here. If a movie director had to coach the Toronto Raptors, who would you want to come in to
This
coach?
is so good.
It's a good. Give him a package.
Yeah, package. Yeah.
All right. They're getting a merch package.
Oh man.
Had to direct
Director.
this year's Raptors? Or just
Sure, just coach the Raptors. It could be this year's. it
which
could be whatever.
director to coach the Raptors,
Scorsese would be focused on the quality, the cinematic quality, and the aesthetics of it. So if you
Right,
wanted
right.
like an entertaining, free flowing, aesthetically pleasing brand of ball,
Yeah.
Marty Scorsese. Baby.
I'm gonna go with
Okay.
M. Night Shyamalan. I want a little twist at the end.
Oh, nice. Good pull. Good pull.
Good call. Good call.
LeBronto at the end, directed by M. Night Shyamalan.
M. Night actually a huge Sixers fan, so he must have gotten hurt by that Kawhi shot. Yeah,
The Kawhi shot was the twist.
yeah, the Kawhi shot was his sixth sense.
That's amazing, man.
Will, man, who you going with? Bong Joon-ho? Yeah. What you been watching lately on those stupid Asian channels?
Yo, I can't go with Edward Yang. Come on, bro. You can't give me Jia Jungkook. Come on,
Yo,
man.
yo, come on, man.
Yo, these are
that's way
like
too
Chinese
many
director or Chinese former like chairman.
That should
Give me
just be the
Deng
game.
Xiaoping, bro.
Just do the game that way.
Oh,
Yeah.
man.
All right, Will. Who do you got for a director?
Yeah.
So it's like
No.
Chloe Zhao.
Yo, you know what? Let's go with Chloe Zhao, bro. Hey,
Oh, man.
I'm not gonna hate on Chloe, but I'm not gonna lie, I'm not enjoying the films. I support her on principle, but I do not enjoy the films. I'm sorry. It's just not for me, man. It's okay.
Nice.
All right.
All right.
Next up.
Next up, top 3 Chinese New Year greetings. Also, as a divorcee, are you still eligible for Red
Oh, man.
Pockets?
I'll answer the second one later. The Cash, man, what's your favorite Chinese New Year greetings?
Yeah, this is the one that finally stumped me, guys. I guess I'm not a friend of the community. I don't know any proper greetings. I guess
Damn.
my Chinese New Year greeting, my favorite one would be, can I have a red pocket? Do I qualify?
That's the one.
Am I
That's the
eligible
one.
for a red pocket? That would
That's
be
the
my
one. That's the one right
favorite.
there.
There's so
Chinese
many
New Year's
problematic jokes I
greeting.
want to make right now, but
No,
I'm
this
not
guy
gonna
was
make
handing out
them,
red
man.
pockets instead of roses, like on The Bachelor.
Yo, Chinese bachelor with red pockets.
Yes.
So good.
But with Cash as the Bachelor.
I'm like, yo, you want to meet me at Samu for some special wings? I got a
Oh my
red
God.
pocket waiting for.
Oh my god, man. Yo, Will, man, do your Chinese New Year greetings, man. Yeah. Roll those R's.
What do you mean, man? You mean
Roll the
Xinyan
dice.
Kuai Le, like for real? Like, is
Yeah,
that what
yeah,
you
yeah,
want?
yeah,
Like,
yeah, yeah, yeah,
Gong Xi
Yeah,
Fa
yeah,
Cai.
yeah,
Yeah.
yeah. That's the one, man.
I mean, there's not really that much else you gotta say. I feel
Yeah.
like, you
Why-
know.
All right, let's
I
get
don't
to the
really get
second
that
half.
fancy.
Hot
Yeah.
take Moon Festival better than Lunar New Year because you get mooncake.
Ooh, you're a big mooncake guy. Do you
Oh.
like the egg filling or like what's your preference?
I think the only one I've had is with egg.
This guy wants the balut filling, man.
No, because they get crazy now. They got red beet. They got some.
They got-
crazy
yeah, they
stuff.
got a bit of-
crazy
Will
stuff.
actually gave me mooncake 2 moon
I did?
festivals in
What?
a row, 2 years in a row. yeah.
Really?
That's beautiful.
Oh shit! Oh yeah. At the score, yeah. I used to bring them in. Yeah.
Damn.
Yo, shouts! Come on, man. Because you could. I just stopped by Kaiway on the way to work. I'm not gonna lie to you. Shouts to the baby. Won't you come Kaiway?
Damn.
Yeah, that's the Chinese grocery store in Chinatown. Okay, guys. You guys know that reference. Come on.
Um,
Anyway, as a divorcee, are you still eligible for red pockets?
Yeah.
Yeah, do you get back in the mix?
I'm confused by this. Why wouldn't I get it?
Well, okay. For the uninitiated, explain the rules of who gets red pockets first.
Okay, so first off, you're supposed to get red pockets from your elders.
Yeah.
At least this is my understanding. And they're usually the traditional form. You have to show a sign of respect, which back in the day used to just be like you get on your hands and knees and you like essentially like touch your forehead to the ground in a crouch.
Okay.
You know, like you're bowing
So
to them,
you're
but like a
begging.
very deep bow.
You're begging.
Yeah, you know, you're legit in a begging position. Yeah. Which I used to sometimes do this just to get the red pocket from my parents.
Sure.
So,
Yo,
Yeah.
did you guys have to do any begging?
question for you guys. Earnest
Go ahead.
question for you guys. How early do the red pockets start being doled out? Because Lunar New Year is like a few
Off the
weeks
rip.
away, but I
One.
see that Will already
Immediately.
has.
Oh no, I just have this on
Oh.
deck at all
right,
different
right.
points.
All right.
I did get this from my
That's
grandma.
what I'm saying. So
for-
say
Well, there's
whatever-
also
my
an
birthday.
element, Joe, because like I don't know, like my parents at least do it. Like you're supposed to put your red pocket like under your pillow, and then
Oh,
like,
yeah.
and you
That's
don't
like the
open it up
tradition.
technically until New Year itself.
Oh, okay,
Yeah.
okay.
Really?
Yeah,
Is
yeah,
this
that's
a tooth
one.
fairy?
So you're not collecting them
we
for
didn't-
like
we didn't
2
do
weeks
that.
leading up to it.
I just open
Well,
it to
no,
see
you
if
can
my,
collect up and two, but you just don't open it until. The other part to it, like to add to Will's, I don't know if this is like universal around, but I think it's supposed to work that like people with children hand it off to younger people who are childless is like what I understood it as.
Hey,
so like they're
well, in
or
that
or
case-
that they're married. Or it's like married and to like unmarried is like, which is why I think we go to the question of like, if you're divorced, do you come back into the red pocket pool?
Yeah, man, I'm back in the game.
see.
No, but I think
Yeah.
back when I was a kid, like especially in Hong Kong and stuff, when we were under British rule, like it was like you would make a lot of money.
97 was a sliding doors moment.
No, you would make a lot of money, man, just getting
Honestly,
like
it
red
was.
pockets from relatives. Like, no, like it was like an actual thing. Like it was huge.
No, it was crazy.
Like
Yeah,
you
yeah.
were getting like real money.
No. Like I
Wait,
think
hold
when I
on.
was
How
younger,
much
I
money
would,
were
like,
you getting in a red pocket, bro? You're guessing this up, man.
In
No,
total,
but-
no, in totality, you could get like a few hundred
Totality,
depending
like,
on
I'm
like what
collecting
situation
like
you're
probably
in. Yeah.
thousands and like
Yeah.
like
What?
Oh,
real
yeah.
money, yeah.
Thousands?
I
Everybody
basically
would
would
be giving you one.
As a kid, you would budget essentially your whole year around like Lunar New Year.
Yeah.
the hell?
Yeah.
Yo, I'm not gonna lie. We grew up poor on the mainland, man. I got like $20 in a red pocket.
Hey, I
and-
could
and
tell,
that's-
man. I
that's-
could
I called it a day.
Jesus Christ.
Hey, but look at
I
us
could
now,
tell
though.
I could tell the way you hang on to those 4 outfits, man. Yeah.
Yo, come
I
on,
could
man.
tell you've been scarred, man. You've been scarred, man.
Oh my god.
Oh man, yo, you don't understand, bro.
Next question here. This one's just for Will. But Will, give me the rundown of your home game routine. So it's like you do go home halfway through the pod, but what does your game day look
Yeah,
like?
people are very curious about this. I think John asked this, but it's like, because you are here, you are at the games,
Oh yeah,
but
yeah,
you
yeah.
are also here right at the buzzer.
Right.
to
Okay.
go
So for the reason is obviously there's a lot of value in going live. Like as soon as the game ends, that's when people are watching. That's when people are thinking about the game. So really make a priority to go live at the buzzer. The issue is the Raptors. Depending on whether the game is on either Sportsnet or TSN, that company owns exclusivity of any live broadcasting from within the arena, physically within the arena, for at least 30 minutes. And so it's not actually possible to go live in the arena unless you wait out that 30-minute period. Now, granted, maybe I could wait it out. Maybe I could use that 30 minutes to go to the post-game press conferences, whatever you want to say. But I think my preference has always been, as soon as the game ends, let's talk about it, keep it fresh. So in an effort to do this while also being there physically to cover the game, talk to people before the game, even network and get, whatever level of reporting done. And also just to see my friends, to be honest, as well. I typically go down to the arena around like if it's a 7:30 game, probably around 5, like maybe 5:15 latest. Like get in there, talk to everybody, do the pregame press conferences. Then I usually make one of two choices. I mean, I either leave right at like 15 minutes before the game, I'll leave, or I'll actually leave at halftime. If the weather is good, what I will usually do is I will, because I don't actually live near the arena, I will leave at halftime. My scooter is literally locked on a bike lock just outside the Scotiabank Arena, like in front of like the big screen. So I'll ride that scooter. I'll go on the Up Express. I'll get off the Up Express, and then I will scooter the rest of the way home, which is about another 10 minutes. Usually that means I miss about the first, I would say, 7 minutes real time in game time of the third quarter. So I'm usually catching up on just rewind, and then I sign up live.
No,
It's a lot of like desperate scootering and trying to make the up train. Yeah.
Honestly,
without a
Dubs-
helmet on.
Dubs in the chat for like the amount that Will has to do on a home game.
You tell
He
me
really
Cal
makes it-
Ripken playing 2,163 games in a row is more impressive than what Will does every day on a game night?
Oh boy! Wow.
Hey, but at least Cal Ripken's wearing a helmet.
You know what?
Damn.
Facts.
Yeah. I mean, like on that same note, like so that's what you do for the second half. Like, where do we look at the Raptors right now and how they're going to be dealing with the second half of the season post trade deadline?
Oh my goodness! They have another tough West Coast road trip, and I think if they survive that, just like they did with this first West Coast road trip, then Raptors are in a great spot. There's some key tiebreakers to establish here. Okay, Raptors playing the Magic later tonight, NBA Prime game. I can't believe that was flexed on national TV, but it was. So I know is it Prime?
ESPN? I think it's ESPN.
It's ESPN. Oh yeah, ESPN. There you go. So, like if we get some of these tiebreakers, I think ultimately the team as this is probably a first round out, but a strong playoff run, a couple of playoff appearances for this young team to grow with is a pretty strong result for this season. So
I think
Some
I'd
all
say
stars
like
and rising stars. Yeah.
TBD to till we know, I guess, whether Yak's back will allow him to play a decent
man.
amount down the stretch and potentially into the playoffs, or again, if they like add a legit, doesn't have to be a star, but just like a serviceable NBA center, that would, I think, determine like how much I actually believe in the final 30 plus games in the playoffs. I mean, listen, like Colin's been great filling in as an undersized center. I've got a lot of hope just in general for his future, but I also don't think you want to rely on an undersized rookie as your full-time starting center, in a playoff race.
Love that.
Next question. Would you rather not shower/bath for a week or only eat white rice, no condiments? Seems really easy. Rice across the board?
Yeah, I need to
Yeah,
shower.
what?
Yeah, that's
Wait.
eating white rice, no condiments isn't even that bad. Like,
Yeah.
That's Cash's January diet, man.
You're Cashman in the hood, just eating white rice.
like I'm saying, man, you
Guy eating white rice with soy sauce.
Cash doesn't even
And I
want
get no
sauce.
Packing
Sauce
that
is a
white rice in a
distraction.
Bamberg circle.
When I'm at Owl of Minerva, they're not giving me any fancy rice, man. It's white rice in a little silver pot, and I go to town on that. I can do that. More than I could go without a shower.
That's his nickname, bro. White rice, bro.
Yeah, he's a rice demon, man.
Oh my god.
All right, next.
Glenn Rice. Up next, greatest random Raptors clothing. For example, the Colangelo large shirt collar, Serge's scarf, VC's baggy suit. What do you guys have?
Oh man, this is pretty good actually.
Pretty good.
Okay,
Colangelo's oversized collars have to be it,
Yeah.
just because of like
That's
all timer, man.
and just like the comedy around it. Like then even when he ended up in Philly with the Twitter burner
Yeah.
scandal,
Shouts to
and
Keith
like one
Pompey.
of the things was like
Oh.
like enough with the collar jokes, like find a new
slant. Find a
Can
new
I-
slant
No,
is one of the greatest. Yeah, go ahead,
The
Alex.
best
I
part too is
nominate-
last year on the show, Keith Pompey, who's a reporter for the Sixers, came on our show and actually just straight up told us that the burner that ultimately got outed as Brian Colangelo's burner was actively feeding him sources on the team.
Hey,
That was one of the sources was the
and then
burner.
basically just confirming it was his wife, right?
yeah, we
Yeah,
calling
that was his wife.
calling him Burna Boy. Man. I'm gonna nominate Keith Pelly's blue frame glasses.
Oh yeah.
Well, he would be
only
red
proof
frame,
aren't-
red
I was
frame for
gonna
the
say-
Raptors.
right.
Yeah.
yeah. So
Blue
he
frame,
goes
yeah, yeah.
red
Yeah.
for the Raptors.
Yeah, yeah.
Blue, I guess, on Leafs.
For
teams.
Leafs. Leafs are so it's
Yeah,
like that is how MLSE kind of gets divided because there are red teams and blue teams. So the
Team Red
teams
and
being-
Team Blue.
Yeah, it's the Raptors and Toronto FC, and then the Leafs and Toronto Argonauts.
I
Yeah.
can't trust the guy running the organization that's color coding frames.
Yo,
based
come on,
on the
man.
two teams, man.
That's not drip. That's not drip. Come
That
on.
is not drip, man. That's not that's not Biryani. That's Bargnani, man.
Streets are saying Nick Nurse hat. Nick Nurse hat is a good pick for this.
Nick
too.
Nurse
Oh,
hat's
yeah,
pretty
Nick
good.
Nurse hat is
that's
a
a
great
solid
one.
one. Yeah.
Nick
What
Nurse
else,
hat.
man?
I remember Dwayne Casey's back in the day. He used to always just coach in these baggy ass olds.
Also, do you remember Dwayne Casey's pregame pressers or like after practice would always feature him wearing like an old like a dad hat?
Yeah, the old
type,
ball
but
cap,
like
yeah.
it was
Oh,
always
yes.
kind of floating above his head and not fully on. That's just like a
yeah.
core memory.
And he bent the rim so hard.
Shout out Dwayne Casey,
That's how
man.
mad he was
Legend.
at Nick Nurse's offensive sets.
I mean, they're team issued, so
Like,
it doesn't really apply to him. But because of Will's joke, that really cracked me up. Chucky Hepburn's tech fleece suit.
Oh yeah,
Oh, yeah.
which
The
you gotta
motherfucker
shout
always wearing
out.
tech fleece.
You gotta shout out Marcus
Marcus Sol.
Sol too.
Yo,
Yeah,
honestly,
so-
what about Sam Mitchell had swag back in the day? He had those baggy suits,
Oh,
but
no.
Oh,
for,
those
their,
suits hang.
for their time, they were a
Yeah,
thing,
yeah,
and
yeah.
like he was always
you could-
rocking the 3-piece suits.
It was so
Sam
clear he was a
Mitchell
former
looked
player.
like a gangster from like the 80s or something.
Yeah, yeah.
Yeah. No, it's just, actually, yeah, Sam Mitchell's glasses too. Those little tiny rim glasses.
Oh yeah, yeah.
Actually,
yeah.
Sam Mitchell's entire look was kind of fire. I gotta respect Sam, man.
Okay. Up
All right.
next question. Excluding the rest of Ontario and Montreal, which Canadian city would you live in and why?
Just Ontario and Montreal.
I
Yeah.
mean, I'll take this
What
one.
is this,
and
a
no
census?
no
You
disrespect
can still
to
live
the
in
rest of
Trois-Rivières
Canada.
or whatever.
No
Yeah,
disrespect to the rest of Canada, but I mean, other than Toronto and maybe much. I mean, you could like Quebec City because it's the closest thing to Europe you
Nah,
can find
man,
in
Quebec- there's
Canada.
nothing to
But
do
there's
in Quebec
nothing to
City.
do there. Like this is the problem. You're asking people who have grown up in and around Toronto, which is like a
Yeah.
cosmopolitan metropolis, like world class city. No disrespect to other cities in Canada, but
Yeah.
it's the same thing in the States. Once you go outside of like New York, LA, Chicago, a lot of these things you think are cities are actually quite small to someone who's
Right.
from a big city.
Hey,
so,
what about Vancouver? It's got a huge Asian population.
There you go. Holy shit!
Listen, Vancouver, I've heard is great. It's beautiful. It looks beautiful. But again,
Allegedly.
would I live
Someone's
there?
on like Cash's Facebook pulling up his like Vancouver photo album from like 2017. This guy's just ripping Japa dogs out there.
This guy's out there just in Richmond, BC, tearing it up.
That's his other nickname, the Japa Dog.
Arr, 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 arr.
He JYD, but the
Yo,
J stands for Japanese. He's Japanese yard dog.
Jap yard dog is crazy, man. No, honestly, yeah. No, I'm with Cash. Vancouver's nice, but I'm not a West Coast person.
Sure.
I can't see myself living out in the West Coast, and
Really?
I would love to visit more.
I actually
What about
really liked
Calgary?
when I visited Halifax. I don't know if I could.
I was gonna
live
say
there
Halifax is
necessarily.
kinda nice. Halifax
yeah,
is-
Halifax is really nice.
Hey, I
Halifax
did
is
call
chill.
Calgary the Vegas of Canada when I was there.
Yo, everyone
For all the
everyone
wrong
knows that's
reasons.
Niagara Falls, bro.
Oh
Yeah.
man, yeah.
Right.
Shout out to
Okay.
Sundowners. Yeah,
Right.
no, I don't know. Will,
don't know.
any other place you would want to live? Yeah.
I think there's lots of like nice places, especially on the coast. But I mean, like it's definitely weather-wise, it's gonna be pretty tough. But
Sure.
yeah, I mean, I live in the Maritimes. Why not, man? Let me be the only Asian person in the Maritimes, bro.
I'll join you in Halifax, man. All right. Up next,
There you go.
if you had to build a team based purely on podcast guest potential, who's your starting five?
Okay, so these are basketball. These are NBA players,
Yeah.
but based on how great they would be on a pod.
Or at least like how entertaining.
Yeah,
Even if
yeah.
Oh.
honestly,
Isn't Kawhi Leonard our number one pick, regardless?
I would put Kawhi on this because I think Kawhi, if you forced him on a pod, would be super interesting.
The only time he's ever done anything close to a pod is How Hungry Are You?
yeah.
Yeah, yeah.
Yeah, yeah.
Maybe like I feel like the kind of like loudmouth, brash players who like aren't afraid to start shit for the sake of starting shit. Whether it's like Ant, Dylan Brooks,
I would go with
Draymond.
Ant. Yeah,
I mean,
you would
have Draymond. Will
We've already seen Draymond's
sure.
podcast performance.
Yeah.
Even if it's like he's gonna say dumb things that you don't agree with, like he's gonna create content and
Yes,
banter
yes,
absolutely,
and
absolutely.
discussion. Yeah.
Honestly, I'll go Wemby
Okay.
too, man. I think Wemby will be super interesting in a podcast.
Wemby really came around for you this season, Alex.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah,
I'm a big Wemby
Yeah.
guy.
Ant versus Wemby, and the topic is ice. Crickets, just like Ant's response.
Absolutely. Absolutely. Yes.
Who else we put on this pod? Michael Porter Jr., of course.
I think I need this to be coached
No,
by Joe Mazzulla.
I need to add Porter to my free thinker list. Hold on. Yeah. Okay.
Oh yeah, what? He's the first.
Oh,
teamer,
yo,
bro.
Joe
He's
Mazzulla.
unanimous.
Joe Mazzulla as the coach, I think.
Dude,
for
Joe
this
Mazzulla-
podcast.
That'd be great.
Yeah.
People need to understand that like how insane that guy is. I don't know if you guys heard him last month talking about how he tried to convince his wife to allow him to
we
buy
talked about it for a segment.
wolf
Yeah.
for home security. That week the Celtics were in town in Toronto, so I asked a few guys in the locker room about like real life
That?
experiences with Mazzulla
Oh,
and like
okay.
basically like,
that's
all
a
right,
great
like
story.
how much of this is like real and authentic and how much of it is kind of a shtick. And they were all to a man like, no, it's real. Like Jordan Walsh was telling me that he legit like fought Mazzulla in hand-to-hand combat because like he came up behind him. Yo, Jordan Walsh told me he came up behind Mazzulla one day and put him in a headlock from behind, and Mazzulla fought back. They wrestled to the ground, and Mazzulla ended up winning.
Jesus.
And then, but then Walsh was saying that like Mazzulla was like loved it so much, like he was like, I can't wait for you to do that again. Like he's like, he's like he wants to fight. And then Josh Minot, who played, actually was having like a decent year in their rotation, was telling me that one of his like first practices with the Celtics, Mazzulla went to help him up. Like Minot had fallen to the floor, and Mazzulla went to help him up, and instead of helping him up, jabbed him in the chest, and then told him the most vulnerable you ever are is when someone's helping you up. Like there's a lesson in self-defense where you're like,
That's sick.
So point being that like it's not an act or a
Yeah.
shtick. Like Joe Mazzulla is
Right.
actually like that.
No, Mazzulla to me is a real psycho. Like a fake psycho
Coach of the
is
year.
like
Coach
is
of
like
the year.
JJ Redick or something.
Yeah.
Oh yeah. You mean JJ Reddit?
Ooh,
Not the
JJ
same, man.
JJ
Tyler
Redick is-
Hansbrough was a
yeah.
fake psycho too.
Right.
Oh, remember when he
Psycho-
saw James
yeah.
Johnson and he
Exact-
calmed down? He was like,
And no, it was
he just
Meta.
had wild
It
eyes.
was
Yeah.
Artest.
Artest.
oh, meta.
He
right,
turned
right.
around. He was like, "Oh, Ron, my bad."
Right.
Yeah. Joe Mazzulla probably first pick for who would start Malice in the Palace #2.
Yo, do you see the way he whipped Sam Cassell? Was it last
love it.
night?
Yeah.
Because he was trying to run at the ref, man, and then Cassell was trying to hold him back,
Jesus.
and he almost threw him down to the ground.
No, but you know what
I
though?
respect
I think for any great coach, the players adopt the personality of the coach,
Yeah.
and this is why the Celtics have been so successful this series because they have been fighting almost against all odds the way Joe Mazzulla does.
Yeah,
It's kind
that's
of crazy
why-
Actually,
Marcus Smart is not still there because he fits
Yeah, I know.
perfectly. Yeah.
That's
But
why we're all
that's-
happy-go-lucky and we do the conga line dance. You know, we take after Darko. Yeah.
I mean,
To follow up on Mazzulla, that is the next question here.
dog.
Joe Mazzulla's brother is the head coach of the Ottawa Blackjacks. How weird do you think he is?
yeah. Can we have there's a picture of this guy. I've
Yeah,
seen
if
him. Hold on. What's his
Mazzulla-
name again?
I think it's like Jim Mazzulla. If Joe Mazzulla's because like Joe Mazzulla's famously known for like watching The Town obsessively.
Yeah.
Like what's like the Canadian equivalent?
This guy's watching Murdoch Mysteries.
There you go. Yes.
He's like, "Yo, that Nick Nurse episode, I'm just binging it,
Yo,
prepping for the big blackjack playoff."
yeah, watching the
That's
good
awesome.
stuff with
This
Mary
guy's
Bird.
motivating people by telling them this hour has 22 minutes.
Oh my god. He's like, yo, I love Andrew Fung, man. You guys seen Run the Burbs? Yeah. Are you trying to find a photo of?
No one's ever said that sentence, man. All due respect.
Yo, all due respect.
Okay, so I do have a photo of this guy. His name's Justin, so it's Justin Mazzulla.
Okay.
Close enough.
And the thing is, he just seems much more normal, even just off the like.
Did
Again,
you load
because
it
you
in
can't
here,
really.
Will?
No, I'm buying time. So like,
Yo,
yeah, here
that's
we go.
Justin. That's the biggest upset of all time because the
He just looks like a normal guy.
The Mazzullas are half black, half Italian, and I don't think I've ever
word?
met a Justin in either culture. So the fact that
Wait,
a
they're
half
Mike
black, half
Tirico's?
Italian man's name is Justin is like throwing me for a loop.
Yeah. No, Joe.
so-
Joe.
He
Yeah,
just
Joe
looks
wants
like
a pet wolf.
if-
This guy wants it like a pet hamster, man. Yeah.
He looks like a yassified Joe Mazzulla.
he kind of
No,
does, actually.
he's probably the way opposite of Joe. I feel like I don't feel like you
Yeah.
can have two Joe Mazzulas in the family.
Yeah, he just seems very normal. But shouts to apparently
normal
he's
guy.
the youngest ever CEBL head coach. So good luck to Justin Mazzulla.
So to answer that question, we do not think he's weird. We think he's perfectly normal.
No, but okay. The thing with Joe Mazzulla too is right away that like you can't mess with this guy because he doesn't get haircuts. Have you seen him? No, I'm
yeah,
serious.
yeah.
Like he doesn't get haircuts.
He's let
like,
himself go a little bit.
There's not a trim. There's nothing. Like,
Right.
Also,
Yeah, there's
that team's
just-
called the
And
Blackjacks.
he's also a head coach. Yeah.
Yeah.
Oh, you got to get a jersey, my guy.
Damn.
Oh, yeah.
You
All
have
right.
to get a Blackjacks jersey.
All right.
All right. Next question coming up here. Can you draft the All NBA free thinker
Here we
/ dangerous on a podcast team?
Yeah, I pre-prepped this. So
Yeah, Alex, go in.
I've got Kyrie Irving,
Yeah.
Kyle Kuzma, John Stockton,
That's sick.
Rudy Gobert, Andrew Bogut, Tyler Hero.
no.
Tyler Hero, who said like anything before 1970 didn't exist, and Michael Porter Jr. And that's the list I came up with so far.
Yeah.
You know who I
we
think is
missing
a
anyone?
wild card? I don't think you mentioned him, but Jalen Brown.
Oh yeah. Jalen
Yeah,
Brown.
Jalen Brown could go either
has this
direction,
like
yeah.
reputation as being this like smart guy, went to a
Yo,
good
remember
school,
he was
whatever.
too smart
Yeah.
for the NBA.
Yeah,
Yeah,
exactly. Meanwhile, if you actually listen to some of the things he says, and I'm not just talking about like, what he had said about Scotty and then having to backtrack and still not understanding
fucked
what's
up.
actually wrong with the comment, not just related to Scotty. But also, I don't know if you guys remember this, but he wore shoes one game. Like he wore kicks that were supposed to be like he was trying to send some message about how basketball wasn't actually invented by James Naismith. I think he was trying to say it was like invented by like the Aztecs or an indigenous tribe way back when. I'm serious.
He's
And he wore
automatically
shoes-
on the list.
He wore shoes.
Oh,
that
this is
were-
like the We Was Kings, but We Was
Dude.
Sacramento Kings.
he was trying. He had like what was depicted on his shoes was like supposed to be this ancient game that wasn't even basketball. But anyway,
Yeah.
And then
I've heard about
he
this. yeah.
put. I can't remember if he had on his shoes something like Naismith lied or did Naismith. But anyway, but no, it gets better. It gets better because he misspelled. Naismith was misspelled on the shoes. So like. To me, that was Jalen Brown
He spelled it Aaron
in a
Naismith
nutshell.
lied.
That was Jalen Brown in a nutshell because it's like, oh, this guy thinks he's like some deep thinker and he's smart. He went to, everyone's so impressed, but and then it's like, yo, this guy doesn't know what the hell he's talking about.
Yeah, okay. I'm putting Jalen Brown on there. Question for you guys because like
You guys want to see the shoes?
Yo,
yeah,
Let's
I'm
see the
telling
shoes.
you it.
Just do better. Was it really Neesmith?
Exactly.
Oh
No, it's
my
Aaron
God.
Naismith.
Like imagine
Aaron Naismith did not invent basketball. That is a fact.
imagine how like just ridiculous. Yeah, like that's the
Bro, these are
right there.
horrible
This is the
shoes, though.
embodiment.
These also come in like Mardi Gras colors.
Yo,
is what I
thi-
could describe
this
them
to
as.
This
me
looks
is
like a
the-
Cadbury egg, bro.
I know.
This is the embodiment of a guy who thinks
This is
he's
crazy.
smart to the degree that he's just like, oh, I know everything. Like, doesn't even check if the name he's trying to call out is
And also to
spelled
be
right
clear, based on this, like normally you can make some sort of excuse for a situation like this because a player will write it down and misspell right. Like he printed this on.
That's
Like,
what I'm saying.
It was reviewed and yeah.
and you still didn't check to just make sure it's spelled. Like that to me is the like the arrogance of someone. You know, a lot of times like the dumbest people think they're the smartest people in the room, and I think this is a good example of that.
I'm
Jalen
crying.
Brown having a great year though. Great basketball.
I'm crying at just do better.
Yo, because I guess that's going at Nike instead of just do it.
Right.
Yo,
right.
that's kind of fire too, man.
One-
God damn.
I'm
Oh,
also
man.
gonna try to get this part here for you.
Oh man.
No, I was gonna
Yeah,
ask you
so-
guys. You
Yeah.
guys. Do you guys have any? Because you guys watch soccer a lot. Are there soccer free
Yeah, yeah.
thinkers?
Oh, 100%.
are you
man.
kidding?
Hey,
You're
the
a
number
piece-
one free thinker. The number one free thinker is Neymar, bro. Don't even look up
Really?
why Neymar misses. Every year on his sister's birthday, he will miss the game with an injury. And
Yeah.
I'll just let you explore from there, okay?
Jesus.
Yo, I need to know, man.
Just
Yeah.
in general, I will say the combination of European, South American men of a certain age, and like from those areas, like, and I can say this again as an Italian, like with family there are just there's some of the theories and conspiracies
Yeah.
that they got going on. It's like, dude, you don't even you can't even like
Yeah,
go
this is
down
old
that
world.
rabbit hole.
This is we got new world theories over here with Aztecs and basketball. Over
Right,
there,
right.
like it's different.
That's
Yeah.
exactly good point.
Oh man.
Just to add more about the shoe, on the back of the shoe, it just says juice.
Oh,
okay.
what's an O.J. Simpson reference? Like,
No.
and
That's his
these
nickname,
are
isn't it?
That's like his,
might-
his
yeah.
nickname or his brand or something.
oh, I
Right.
didn't know that.
Yeah.
these are
Yeah,
also
streets-
called the Hidden Pyramid edition of whatever his shoe.
But
is.
if you see on the left side here, like I think what I was saying, like he's like depicts some game being played on there, and the people are like, oh, because there's theories that
hold
like
on.
that
Let's look
was
up this
the real
theory.
invention of basketball, but the game is not basketball. Like
right,
Aztecs invented basketball. Okay, hold on. So
Got it.
while the
Here, let
Aztecs,
me get
along
the
with the
other side
Maya
of
and
it.
Olmecs, played an ancient Mesoamerican ball game involving passing in a rubber ball through a stone ring, as early as 1650 BCE, they did not invent modern basketball. The game was invented in December 1891 by Dr. James Naismith, not Neesmith, that's with the A, not an E, in Springfield, Massachusetts. Here's some key differences in the Mesoamerican game and modern basketball include the Aztecs played game prohibited using hands, requiring players to use hips, elbows, and knees to move the ball. Okay, so this is basically soccer.
exactly.
The stone hoops were placed vertically on walls, not horizontally, making scoring extremely difficult and rare. So I guess the hoop is not turned like for it to go in, like it's like vertical. So you have to like loop it through. And the purpose of the game was deeply religious, often associated with ritual sacrifice rather than just a sport. So
I
yes,
remember-
this is not basketball, man. What?
I'm gonna crop this in for you guys so you can take a.
I
quick
remember
look.
going to Chichen Itza in Mexico
Yeah.
and doing the tour, and they
Here-
talk about this game. And I remember at the time thinking like, oh, a lot of modern games might have had some inspiration, things evolve, but like
Yeah.
to just think that like, oh yeah, this was basketball and James Naismith stole this specific idea, and also I don't know how to spell Naismith. It's like, dude, what are you talking about?
All right, we're putting him on first team, man. Holy.
This is kind of unbelievable though. I kind of need these shoes now. Is this just a pair of Mambas at the end of the day? Like,
It kind of looks like it, yeah. Do better though.
yeah,
Do
shouts
better.
to the Stoneheads. Yeah, that's
Also, the last thing on this, the irony
this is-
of a guy thinking he's smart writing "just do better" on a shoe where he has made a spelling mistake is just like chef's kiss.
yeah. This is amazing. But this is like how people can like claim that Chinese people invented soccer, because there's like an ancient version of soccer, but like no, it's not, man. Come on,
Right,
guys.
but it's like I'm sure
That's
again,
ridiculous.
yes, obviously humans have been playing and like competing in like physical
Mm-hmm.
things like this for thousands, millions of years, whatever. And I'm sure things evolved over time, and like, but to assume that like this specific game was basketball, it's just, I don't know, it's just
Yeah.
someone trying way too hard.
I think
to
we
be a
invented.
free
I think
thinker.
we invented pizza too.
Oh, Chinese people. Oh my god, you don't want to
Try-
hear the theories, man. Come on, dog.
trying to get a rise.
We
out
invented
of these guys.
spaghetti. We invented pasta, et cetera, et cetera.
I mean,
we
listen,
invented swag, popping bottles, putting supermodels in a cab,
There's,
et cetera, et cetera.
yeah, I wouldn't argue against the fact that pasta is clearly, an evolution of noodles.
No,
that
we
were
made it
not
a hot
invented in Italy.
We made it a hot verse. You made it a hot song, man.
Yeah, you made it a hot dish, man.
All right. Next.
Next question up. We have Alex. Which Premier League club would you support that isn't Liverpool?
Yeah. So Will, here, pitch me 3 teams. Pitch
Alright.
me 3 teams and give me some like NBA comps and all this shit.
Okay, so City has been like the dominant team for the last decade.
Yeah,
I
no,
think
I'm
they've
out on
won,
City.
like,
They're too good. I'm out.
8 of the last 10. Okay, all right. So
good.
no City
Too
then.
good. I need a
I was
team
gonna
that's
say
like-
Rich Boy Club though.
I'm
Rich Boy
taking
Club, which
I'm taking
you
a
might-
2-minute pause here, so just don't mind me. I'm gonna mute my mic and be off cam for like 2 minutes. I'll be right back. okay?
Do it
Yeah,
then.
do
All
your
right,
thing,
we'll
man.
see you.
This guy's going to put out a hit. All right, give me. I need a team like in the middle, but has upside. Yeah.
So Brighton by the Sea. Yo, Jerome, can we remove his? Here, we'll remove his camera. There we go. So Brighton has been decent recently. They have like every year they beat like City or like they'll beat like United, and like it's like a huge upset. They got a really loyal fan base. It's in Brighton by the Sea, which is like an actual name of a place.
How are the kits?
The kits are made by Nike. They're called the Seagulls, which, again, the nautical theme. And it's like a white and blue kit. They got a really swaggy Japanese guy named Matoma, who's been pretty good. Matoma's pretty cool.
I'm pretty in on Brighton right now.
Okay. Bournemouth is another similar team that's
No, I
been
hate
fucky
that. I hate
recently.
that team name. Out. Yeah.
You don't like Bournemouth? Okay.
No, I hate
They're
that
also
name.
by the sea. Newcastle has like a crazy rabid fan base.
They wear
And
the Foot Locker jerseys. I'm out.
Yeah, they're
I'm sorry.
yeah,
I'm
okay,
out,
fair
I'm
enough.
out.
Yeah,
Out,
they do wear the jail bar jerseys.
Yeah,
If you want to go to England, there's in London itself. London has a lot of teams. This is Brighton's alternate kit with like the yellow.
Okay.
Actually, Jerome, can you search up Matoma? Just Mitoma. Brighton, and just look for a blue kit. I think those will probably be the most appealing ones for Al. If obviously there's a bunch of teams in London. If you don't want to go with the popular ones like Chelsea, Arsenal, Tottenham,
Yeah, those are out.
you can go with like Fulham. Fulham is right across the street from Chelsea. Like they're literally across the street from each other. Yeah, this is Maro Matoma. Carl Matoma.
man.
He's pretty sick. He's actually pretty sick. He actually studied, I think, math in university, and he wrote a paper on soccer. And then he just decided to become really good at soccer, and now he's like one of the best. Well, not one of the best, but like a very good wingers in the league. Crystal Palace, South London, I believe.
No, that sounds
not
like a
feeling
mall in
Crystal Palace?
Mississauga, man. I can't.
Crystal Palace is what Chinese people name a mall. You know what I mean? Also,
Okay,
shouts
you know
to
what?
Chinese people having the audacity to call it fucking Times Square.
Yo, they're like, yo, go ahead and sue us. What are you gonna do? Sue us?
You can't just call it Times Square.
We're gonna put
I think the
Statue
beauty of
Liberty.
it. No, but isn't the funny part about it that it's called Times Square based on the Hong Kong Times Square?
Yes,
which then is a rip off the New York.
Yes.
Times
It's
Square.
like two levels. It's like two levels
It's an
of
extra
ripping.
level
Yeah.
because because when it's Times Square here, no one's like, oh, like New York. They're like, oh, like Hong Kong.
Yeah. Okay, I'm going. Okay, I'm choosing Brighton. Brighton's my squad.
Okay, Brighton by the Sea. Okay, there we go.
Yeah,
shouts to
by the sea.
Brighton.
And we'll change
They're
that
kind
next
of
year.
unproblematic too. I'm not gonna lie to you. Like, there's not really much controversy I remember with the fan base. Like, they're not like, because like some of the fan base is like you're just like known for being angry and shit. Like, it's not great. So
Yeah. I look forward to hanging out with the ultras. Yeah.
streets are. Oh, by the way, this is Jerome. I don't know how you can put up Times Square Markham here, but this is what it looks like. This is why I think we can bring in Cash back to this because I think he's been in this. Cash, you know where this is?
You have to unmute yourself, Cash.
Leslie and 7, Times Square.
Leslie, I thought this guy's gonna go more specific and say north of East Beaver Creek.
Jesus, yeah.
Lisa Leslie.
R.I.P. to the Richmond Court there, man.
Yo, man, my dentist used to be in there. Shout out Dr. Yu.
Yo, wait, do we have the same dentist? Wait, because that's also my dentist.
Man, my dentist, Dr.
wow,
Yu, he was my
Dr.
dentist from when
Yu?
I was
What?
a kid. When I was a kid at like right near where I grew up around like Pharmacy and Steeles, Warren and Steeles area. And then he moved to Times Square when I was maybe like a little older. And then for a while we were still going to him at Times Square, Leslie and 7. And then I don't know if he ended up coming back, but he had moved
I think he's retired now.
Okay. I remember for a time he had talked about how
Free
he might
will,
be
this is
moving,
also
and I
the
don't
Hong Kong
remember
Times Square.
if it was China or Hong Kong,
that's
but he
cool
was
work.
moving because he had to go take care of his parents there or something. But anyway, shout out Dr. Yu.
Yeah. Yo, shouts to Dr. Yu. What the hell? Damn.
That's crazy, man.
Yeah.
That's wild.
Yo, Liban says he was just there. He says, shouts to Northern Dumpling. Bro, Liban, you going to eat Chinese food is the bravest thing you've ever done, man. Because
Shout out to,
there's just a lot of allergies in that
Honestly,
list.
shout out to Al Minerva, but shout out to Richmond Court.
Yeah.
Yeah.
R.I.P.
You
Richmond
know
Court,
what?
man.
Also, Times Square and its sister mall, Metro Square at Ferrier and Steeles, between Warden and Pharmacy.
I
Yo.
mean, like, you do have that, but you could just run across the street to, like, Commerce Skate and,
Yo,
like,
Commerce
go
Court.
play at
Commerce Court.
Love Getty back in the day in the arcade.
Commerce
Oh, man.
held me down, man. Damn.
Yeah.
Yo, I
All
got my
you can
haircuts
eat-
out there, too.
All
Yeah.
you can eat Korean
I watched a
barbecue.
pool hall brawl at Commerce
Nice.
Skate back in the day.
Yo,
Yeah.
Commerce used to just if you had nothing to do on a Friday, just pull up at like midnight.
Isn't
and
that the
just
Asian
see
legend
Chinese
where you
food.
met Michael Grange?
Yeah, I met Grange.
Oh, that's the
somewhere in
Asian
Richmond
Legends there,
Hill.
too.
But Grange
Yeah.
swears he doesn't remember it.
He doesn't
Yeah,
remember it.
that's just-
Yeah.
Whatever.
Yo, JR saying that his dad bought his Rolex at Times Square. Is there I don't know if there's a certified Rolex dealer in
You're
Times
gonna
Square.
I mean,
that
they're
one-
definitely selling Rolexes
You're gonna
there.
need that
We
one
just- yeah.
authenticated, Mr. Manitad.
Yeah, he got a Brolex, man. That shit wasn't real.
I could be wrong, but I don't think there's a certified Rolex.
We don't know if
dealer
it's
in Canada.
certified. Yeah.
The same Rafi
It
Jewelers
might
in
say on the
Yorkdale.
front.
Oh,
Up
there you go.
next,
JR saying there is one in that plaza. Trust. All right.
guys.
I'm
if
gonna
there's
look
one-
it up. No way. Yeah, go ahead.
Guys, if there's one stadium/arena you want to visit in the world, which is it?
Man.
Oh.
Man, are there nice ones in China? You know, those Olympics ones that they
Sorry,
built.
what? Which
If
one
there's-
stadium you want to visit? Oh, yeah. Actually, for the Beijing Olympics, they built like two really famous ones. The bird nest, which was kind of used for
Right.
the track and outdoor track. It was really beautiful. And then also
They should have
under
made
the water
that bird's
cube.
nest edible, man.
The Chinese people were like, "Yo, what they serving in there, bro? They got balut in there."
Yo, you know those edible bird's nests are so good, man.
They're good.
Yeah. I was gonna say Anfield, but I actually did go to Anfield this past
Yeah.
summer. So
Big flex.
I've actually already been there. Anfield was amazing. though. Anfield was really
Yeah, I was
cool.
gonna say.
Would love to go to Camp Nou.
Camp Nou. You know, I've been there. You know, 2011 when I was married. Yeah, super cool.
Sweet.
Yo, you
gonna
were
go-
much more
That's
outgoing
amazing.
back then, man.
Yeah, I was there for El Clasico or whatever.
Yeah.
Joe, what do you got?
So the San Paulo in Naples, which is now the Diego Maradona
Yes,
Stadium.
Yes.
Yeah,
That's
yeah.
a bucket list one because even though I'm not from Naples, the atmosphere for games in Naples is supposed to be like
Unbelievable.
second to none, and they have always had maybe the best Champions League atmosphere. Like no crowd
Yeah.
shouts the champions like those people in Naples. So
Champion.
The Diego Maradona
Andrea Bocelli
doc
should
is
have
one
done
of
the
the best
Champions
docs,
League.
hands down.
That would have been crazy.
Yeah, Paycom Arena in OKC. That's they got good crowds there, so I
No,
love
that's-
to.
that's
Yeah.
the Loblaws Arancini answer.
I love to stand with the crowd, before J Dub
Right.
gets a point. 2 minutes in. Yeah.
No, Ludor hits like a rainbow three. Everyone's like finally sits down. Most obscure. I've been to River Plate Stadium in Buenos
That's
Aires.
cool.
That was very, very cool, man. Even the lead up to the game was nuts because it was a derby like, with another team like in. I think it was.
The Boca
I don't
Juniors.
even know. It might have been. It wasn't Boca Juniors. That would have been nuts. No, I would not be able to get tickets for River Plate versus Boca, but. Yeah, I think it was like Argentina Juniors or something. But it was like police escorts for like 2 miles around the city. Like you had to like walk beside these like police horses, like it was like a protest or something. Like it was, but it was an amazing atmosphere in there.
Can we
shouts to
agree like the best
Bombardero.
stadiums are like soccer stadiums? I guess.
I would say so.
Yeah.
Like
Yo, shouts to the Coliseum, the OG stadium.
the one in like Rome. Yeah, I went there too when I was married.
Yeah, I told you were way more outgoing back then, man.
Oh
I was just outside
Now
in
you-
Europe.
Now,
Alex
now
is
you
like
just
the
go to
one in-
Montreal.
Alex wasn't sure if you were talking about the one in Rome or the fake one at Caesar's Palace in Vegas. He's like,
Oh,
yo,
shit.
WrestleMania was there.
I
Man.
used to be into Greco wrestling. Now I'm just into WWE wrestling.
Oh, damn.
All right, next.
Next question. How hype y'all for visa-free entry to China? Is Carney following mandate of heaven?
Yo, why do white boys love
I'm
Mandate of Heaven,
abstaining
bro?
from this question.
No,
I
all
am
I-
also
yo,
abstaining.
I gotta
You're on your own.
I gotta ask Samson one time about like why he's always joking about Mandate of Heaven, bro. You're from Saskatchewan.
Am I supposed
There's
to
no
know
mandate of
Mandate
anything
Heaven?
over
We're just
there.
gonna leave Will alone on
What
this.
is Mandate of Heaven?
Why is this
Uh,
question from Samson?
No.
No, I'm just
I
because
thought
he's
that's
always joking about it. Okay, okay, so Mandate of Heaven. This is like an ancient thing. It's sort of like basically about legitimacy of like why you rule over the country. There's like you have the Mandate of Heaven. That's like that basically makes you like the emperor. It's not a physical thing. It's more like a spiritual kind of idea, almost in a way. And that's sort of like what has justified like the various emperors that
Like
China's had
divinely
over the years.
chosen, kind of.
Kind of, yeah. It's like somewhat divine, but it's not attached to a relion.
Isn't that also how the Kim dynasty is in North Korea? Like they've told the people like this
Bro.
is like a divine power that they've been given.
Yeah. Well, I think in the Korean version of this, there's like an actual mountain that they go to, and then like in the summit of the mountain, they have this sort of thing. I think like even like I think even in Mongolian culture, back in like the Genghis Khan days, like they had some sort of mountain that they climbed to, and then you get this like whatever.
Yeah,
But
shout out
basically like
Genghis
the
Khan.
legitimacy
Put him
of
on
the
the
rule.
Uh,
shout out list.
Yeah.
Okay.
Oh, Genghis Khan, yeah, for sure, man. Yeah, for what though? Like just
Bothering half
Okay.
the world.
yeah, shouts to. I mean, how hype am I to go to China with the free visa? I mean, yeah, absolutely. I think like it actually is it's a really really good place to go on for.
Yo,
when
we went to China a few
vacation and
years
tourism
ago,
now.
like we had to jump through so many hoops just to get our visas.
we paid a guy just
it
to
was
handle
all
the
of it.
visa for us, man.
Well, I feel bad
But-
because what's going to happen to those businesses now? Yeah.
Oh, I think Chinese people find other businesses to do, my friend. We're very enterprising people. I never worry
New
about
iPhone
recessions for us.
21s on the streets.
Times Square too.
Yeah, I think this brother's gonna sell Rolexes at Times Square after that. But no, but it's actually like it's very affordable to go. Like the cost of living is pretty low. I think that they're especially now if you get a VPN or if you just get like a SIM card, like you could access internet the way you would typically do. Definitely don't bring drugs or anything into the country because you will straight up get like arrested. But I mean, again, like as long as you follow like pretty like normal like things, like you're gonna have a good time there. So
No, I can't wait to go back, man.
Assad,
Shanghai,
I know you've been wanting to go for a
Guangzhou.
long time.
There you go.
Yeah.
Up
Oh,
next, this one, Alex, I feel like you would have an answer. If you could erase one social rule and everyone had to be okay with it, what would it be?
Whoa. I don't know, man. Not having to say hi to people.
That's pretty good.
That's not terrible. That's not
not bad.
terrible.
Oh, yeah.
What about waiting for everyone to have their food before eating? Because like sometimes I'm hungry. And I'm
Oh,
just
okay.
like I don't
Well,
know.
man.
I think that
No, that's a sign of respect. You can't.
No. So I mean, we can't talk to Italian guy about dinner rules, dinner
Yeah,
etiquette.
come on,
it's,
man.
it's complicated,
Yeah.
but it's like
okay, all right.
I think that's good
That's an
one.
interesting
I
thing,
think
yeah.
it depends on how long. Like, let's say all four of us went out and like whatever we ordered similar things. Obviously, it's gonna come in a particular order, and we know that.
Oh, yeah,
if cash is last, like it's his food is like 2 minutes away. But if he ordered something that's gonna take like an extra 15 minutes, do we wait?
Here-
Do we
Like,
wait?
we gotta
if it was gonna-
we gotta go catch a fucking eel for this game.
Yo, if it was gonna take an
He
extra
wants a
15,
deal
all for the
to
Unagi
table.
Don.
if it was gonna take another 15 minutes, you guys don't have to wait. But
Well,
I'd
is
wait.
it okay?
I'd
But
wait.
isn't the move like everyone does the kind of performative? No, we'll wait, and then the person just says, "No,
pump
please
fake,
start
yeah.
without me."
Well,
and
I
then
think the last.
you
I
just
think
go.
the last
Nothing
person.
performative about it when an Italian says it.
I know. Yeah.
I think the last person.
We do it
to
for
get-
Asians too. Yeah.
No, the last person to get the food should free everyone else of guilt.
That's exactly it. Yeah.
and be like, yo, honestly, just go ahead. Yeah.
And then you just go ahead. You just don't keep.
But
going
is
back
it
and forth.
awkward on the back end if all of us are done and now we're watching Cash eat unagi?
No, I think it's fair when it's something like, oh, I don't know, maybe like they had to redo something and now it's like, yeah, you're gonna be waiting too long. That's
Yeah.
Right.
no one
Yeah,
else
yeah.
should wait with you.
Just
But
share
if it's
some of your food
literally
with
just
them.
like your order hasn't come yet and it will be
Yeah.
within the next 2 minutes and other people are
Yeah.
starting to eat at the table, that's a red flag.
And straight
Sure,
up, like
yes.
this would not be a problem in most cases because a lot of times when we eat, we just share all the food anyway.
That's true too.
Yeah, I was gonna say all food should be served family style.
Family style.
And
That's
I
both-
Ooh,
And by the way,
I like that.
I also don't like it when I think I don't not like it because I think they're being considerate, but I think that like people serving you, they should see that you're Chinese and just say that like we don't have to say it's family style. I'm like, I know it's family style.
Yeah,
this
yeah,
is just
no,
how I
that's
eat.
Well,
They're like,
it's
are
funny
you okay
'cause, like,
sharing your food? I'm like, yes, that's what we're here for. We're here to
not
share a
to
meal
not to
together.
shade like white people at like Chinese restaurants and stuff, but you'll notice a lot of times like they order in the same method as they would at like any other restaurant that they go to. So then you end up in a scenario where it's like 3 people are eating like their own plate of like sweet and sour pork.
Well,
No, like no, because to them it's like
that's ridiculous.
everybody makes an order.
No,
It's
Alex.
like
no,
ordering
to
3
extend
Big
for that.
Macs.
The other awkward thing that happens outside of course, if someone has dietary restrictions, is
brother's
someone going like, "I don't want to eat what everyone else is eating," and then just orders their own dish. And so just 3 people sharing a meal and a person just eating
Don't
by
throw
themselves.
Liban under the
Yeah.
bus like that, man.
No, but I said not counting dietary restrictions. Yeah.
Fair enough.
Lee Ben in
Why
China would
how
be
did
a
Alex
movie.
just pull out a snack mid-episode? He's eating like an apricot or something.
No, man, this is a Marty
That's a
Supreme
that's a
ball,
ping
man.
pong ball.
Oh, I thought you were
on,
eating
man.
that. My bad.
That's
my
the
bad,
ping
my
pong
bad.
ball. Yo.
My bad.
I knew this was going to be a 4-hour ep. I would have prepped another espresso.
You should have.
Oh man.
Yo, you know what? You
Hey,
know what?
feel free to go make one
sorry,
right now,
sorry,
come
Jerome.
back,
Were you
don't
going to
worry.
go? Sorry, Jerome.
No, go for Joe.
No, I was just going to say, social rule I think we should be done with is like Christmas cards and all that are generic. Like if you
Yeah.
Oh, yeah,
I hate
Yeah.
the idea of having to send Christmas cards, reciprocate them when we're just relying on like generic messages that aren't personalized. Like,
Yeah.
hey, if you want to say, I'm all for that. I'm all for the niceties
Absolutely.
of it. But
How
then
soon do you
write
guys
like
throw that card out?
personal thing that's specifically for that person. Because if we're just gonna exchange like generic pre-written
Yeah.
things that are like going
Yeah.
to 40 different people, I don't think
Right.
we should have to do
This
that.
guy's coming
How,
for
how long,
Hallmark.
Joe? How
That's
long are you gonna
pollution,
hold
man.
on to that rule before you start taking the family Christmas card that you're gonna have to send out to
You know,
everyone?
if and
Oh, it's
when,
wait a minute.
if
Yeah,
and
it's
when
funny.
Nicole and I have a growing family, then we will probably be on that trend.
Yes.
Yeah, I
You
get
know,
it.
but I
Hey,
will happily say that I think we should abstain from it
Yo,
unless we're
send,
personalizing.
send me that Amazon gift registry when it's ready. I'm gonna buy up the whole page one, bro.
Yo, appreciate you.
Yo, but
Damn.
I would take that one step further and say that we shouldn't be reduced to just forced to be gifting during holidays. If you really like somebody, like you'll
yeah.
find them a great gift over the 12 months.
Yeah.
Like I might come across a great gift when I'm traveling for cash, but it's like in April.
Yeah.
Like I should be able to
Alex
give you
is
a
a great
gift.
gift
Well,
giver.
the
I'll say
frustrating thing about
No,
that
no.
sometimes is because you're like, oh, then like, do I need to wait to give them the gift?
But I'm
later
like
on?
so
But you just
pressed
wanna
during
give-
holidays. It's
Exactly.
like
yeah.
it's like my options are reduced. Like I end up
Yeah.
getting
Yeah.
a gift card,
Yeah.
end up getting something,
Yeah.
whatever. But it's like if you just give me 12 months,
Right.
like I'll always find you a good gift.
Yeah. No.
It's also hard because you're buying like 12 gifts at once, for the Christmas period.
Yeah,
so
that-
you're like putting less thought into each one.
Yes.
I will say, shout out to Queen Nicole. She's actually great at that. My gift giving has become so easy in life because Nicole will see, like, if Nicole sees something, it could be like June, right? So, for example, I'll give you a perfect example. Like, my sister's birthday is in March. So, me growing up, it's like, okay, getting close to March, I get something for my sister. Nicole is the type where, like, it could be August, and my Nicole will see something that she'll be like, oh, Joe's sister Laura would like love that. I'm gonna get it for her, and then she'll just save it till either Christmas or her birthday. So normalize that too. Like
That's
you find it,
thoughtful.
like Alex said, you find a gift for someone, just get it when you see it, as opposed to like being in the rush when the birthday or Christmas comes, and then your options are limited.
thoughtful.
Yeah, don't let capitalism, don't follow the capitalism calendar. You know what I'm saying? Yeah.
Ooh, okay.
That third
Sky.
eye, man.
All right, Jalen Brown. What we
Guys
calling
watching
man?
too
Don't
many,
worry.
fake Instagram.
Nice.
Oh man. How
Okay.
many more questions we got left?
Yeah.
We're almost at the end there. We got
All right,
one,
let's
two,
go,
three,
let's go,
four, five. Yeah, we have a few.
right.
Up next, interpret it as you would like. If your goat had bad breath, how would you still be able to defend them?
Bad breath is bad breath is one of the toughest qualities to have, man.
You just gotta tell them to have to gum or something.
Okay, but come on, like you could solve bad breath. No, at least
Yeah.
what
I
do you
think
mean?
there
like,
are some conditions
dentist,
where like
like,
it's
brush your
but
teeth,
yeah,
like-
yeah.
Yeah, go to
what,
Doctor.
what do you have?
man.
Halitosis? This guy Tyrese halitosis?
Well, the other
Like,
Good
what
one.
do you
Good
have?
I hate laughing at that. I don't even know what that is.
also, I kind of interpreted it as like in a literal like in a basketball sense, like could you defend someone with bad breath?
Oh yeah, that's actually how I saw it all too. He's like, go not
this-
score on me, bro. What is this question?
This is
Yeah,
this is the question I think we had before. It's like, Cash, what's worse, like bad BO or bad breath?
I mean,
Like, what's the ultimate killer? You know?
Like you can't get rid of bad BO or you can't get her bad breath. You
Yeah,
gotta
like
pick one.
which one would you actually roll with if you had to?
oh my god, yo, that's a traumatic question to have to answer.
Yeah.
I guess at least with bad breath, what if you just don't talk? Like what if you just
That's fair.
How
Yeah,
you,
it would,
how are you supposed to riz, man? This guy about
Yeah,
to
it's
do
kinda tough.
Charlie Chaplin riz.
Got
yeah.
I'm like,
Will's just pulling up with ASL.
no, write it down. Bro, write
Yeah.
it down. What do you mean?
Yeah, I'm with Will. Like, there's no right answer here, but at least with
At
I
least it's
can't have
contained
bad
in
BO,
one.
man.
It's
no,
contained
you
in
can
one
put your
place,
hand
yeah.
over your mouth. There are things you can do, but if you just
Just
stink,
mask up.
Yeah,
Yeah.
if you
Yeah.
just stink.
Oh yeah, there
like,
you go. Yeah.
Yeah, mask
Yeah,
up. Damn, man. All right.
I'm not gonna
next.
lie, man. As
question.
an Asian person, I fear BO. It's one of my only genetic
This
advantages.
guy's BO outlaw.
Up
man.
next, what sport rule?
I'm putting that one down. BO outlaw. Okay.
Up next, what sport rule would you delete just to see what happens.
I like to watch an NBA game with no refs. Yeah, guys just call their own fouls.
Oh,
like
sport
that.
rule. I
Okay,
see.
okay,
Okay.
okay.
Yeah.
Oh, call your own fouls. I guess pick up, we already do that, so that's actually not bad.
No, like fights
Actually,
would
I
happen.
like that. You
Actual
know what?
fights
NBA
would
All
happen.
Star game. No, should be no refs for the NBA All Star game. That's first off
That'd be
the
pretty
most
fun.
redundant thing
Yeah.
ever.
Yeah.
To be
no one
fair,
even
the
plays
refs aren't
defense.
really needed there.
Exactly.
No,
That's
no,
what I'm
they're
saying.
not,
Yeah.
no.
Yeah.
What sport rule?
What sport rule?
Yo, I'm saying NFL pass interference should not be at the you just get the ball at the spot of the
yeah,
foul.
yeah,
It should be
yeah.
like a 5-yard,
15 or
10-yard,
something, yeah.
right? Automatic first
Right.
down. But you shouldn't
Unless
just get
it's in
the
the end
ball.
zone. Unless
Fair.
it's in the end zone.
Even then just put it in front of the end zones. But
Yeah.
don't just automatically go spot of the
Yeah,
foul.
I think that's the cheapest way for an offense to like.
And NHL overtime 3-on-3 should be 10 minutes instead of 5, and they should go back to having ties for like the 2% of games that would actually go to it and get rid of the shooting.
This is like a purely ignorant question. What if there was no offside in soccer?
It would make the game much more defensive.
Yeah.
Okay, that's all, right?
Because
Okay.
then,
Yeah.
yeah.
It actually does help scoring a lot, which is ironic because a
Yeah.
lot of scorers get erased because of offside.
Right.
What would I get
Yo,
rid of,
basketball,
man?
one of my
No
takes is-
goaltending in basketball might be interesting. I don't know. Yeah.
Yeah, that could be interesting. Again, it'll be a very defensive rule, but I could see that happening.
That's it. All right, next
All right,
question.
next.
Hey, Cash. If there was no 3-point line in the NBA, which team do you think will win the chip?
Oh, my God.
Oh man, these are the worst. Man.
Denver.
Leave it.
Denver would.
Denver's a
Yo,
good pick.
Denver won a chip
Nah.
without being a great 3-point shooting
Clippers.
Clippers. James Harden's just gonna be stepping back from nothing.
Yo, he's stepping back on a blank court.
They're like, "What are you doing? Get closer, you fuck."
That's great. Okay, next question. The next question is just a comment. I used Via Rail once to go from Toronto to Quebec City, left at 11 a.m. and arrived at 3 a.m.
Oh yeah, we were talking last week. You know, Josie and Colin took like 10 hours to get back from Montreal. So, and so I guess don't trust Via Rail unless they sponsor us. Yeah.
No, Via Rail's fine. Actually, I can't believe people are having this bad of horror stories. I've taken the train to Montreal at least a dozen times. It's
I will say
completely
last
fine.
week was a pretty
Yeah, it was,
extreme
inclement
circumstances.
weather.
Yeah, it's pretty extreme circumstances.
Up next.
Not to invalidate people's experiences, but come on, that's just
Fair enough.
Also, why are you taking the train to Quebec City? Just fly there. That's
You know
not too far
what?
to
You
take
know
a
what?
train
I
to.
feel bad, man. Give this person some merch.
Yeah, give us some merch, but
yeah,
All right, mark it down for merch.
Yeah.
Will, this feels like something you might ask. Why
What
is
up?
it called DPOY? Why are we including of and not the? Shouldn't it be DPY or DPOTY?
Man,
Yeah,
people
so
adding
because you could say it. No,
people
Yeah,
adding the T to right now like ROY became ROTY. I'm like, yo, that's just
Yeah,
the
Roddy.
Roti?
washed next generation. I hate it. But anyway, to
Yo,
the
the
Cooper flag is my
to
roti.
the questioner's point,
Yeah.
if we're going proper grammar, then yes, the of and the would both be excluded. So
Yeah,
shout-
but
Well,
you know
Jay-
what? This is a
shouts
this is a
to
good
Alex
point here.
Leon video for
Yeah, like lore.
No, JR is
Lord
saying
of
Lord
the
of the
Rings.
Rings should just be lore. Yeah.
It is lore.
Yeah.
hot take. Lord of the Rings overrated.
You're going at the
You're going
LOR
at-
guy
Fight,
right
bro. What?
Yeah. I watched the
Yo.
entire extended like
You know
edition.
what?
like,
Sopranos
trilogy last
overrated.
weekend.
now. You know what? Italians overrated.
Wow, this guy took it.
How's that even work?
Oh my god.
Oh, actually, I was thinking it would be funny to say the most overrated sports moment was Italy's win in the World Cup over France.
Oh no.
Oh my god, bro. Oh,
Oh,
okay.
man.
That would have been dangerous.
Cash,
I take it.
we stand
I'm not
with you,
serious.
Cash.
I'm not
We
serious.
stand
I'm
with
not
you.
serious. I'm not serious. I'm not serious.
I'm just
stand
saying
with
when
you, my
South
friend.
Korea or Japan, I'm being racist here. When one of them took
South
out
Korea.
Italy.
This-
Yo, 2002. It was the most
I could
fixed bullshit
yo,
ever.
man. I-
South
I-
Korea.
You sound like everyone that went to St.
I
Mike's
could
with
not
me.
drive.
No.
I could not drive to
you're right.
Woodbridge for 2
But
months.
listen,
man.
I'm not. You guys know I'm not one of those Italian. I'm not a Woodbridge Italian. I'm not like.
Yeah.
But that was actually fixing this, and it wasn't just Italy who got screwed. By the way, Spain got screwed in that tournament against Korea
Yeah.
as well. South Korea in that tournament, it was insane. Like the calls that went for them, the offsides that eliminated goals that were not offside. Totti getting a red card for diving when he actually was legitimately taken down in the box. Should have been a PK for Italy. Instead, they went down a man in sudden death. The golden goal, like, just, yeah.
Hey,
Had to get-
didn't
Got me riled
Turkey
up.
make third in that tournament too?
You're
It's a
right.
weird
Yeah, they
tournament.
did.
That's what Krem just said there. Yeah.
Yeah, shouts
All right. Up next, you have to trade a fave piece of merch for a Marty Supreme jacket. Would you do it, and what is it? I wouldn't, but
No, I don't want the Marty Supreme jacket anymore. Cash, did you watch Marty Supreme?
I haven't watched it yet. It's on my list, though.
Nice. All right,
Okay.
next.
up next. Hey, Alex. This is actually, I guess, like a behind-the-scenes production note. For the Hello and Welcome merch site, Alex keeps promoting it as nationshop.com, but it's actually nationgear.ca.
Yo, thank you for this.
Jalen Brown level fact checking.
Is this
from
is
Alex.
this is this from Maddie? I don't know.
I don't know, but put
Hey,
this person
Sonia?
down for merch. Yeah.
You can get some merch.
Sonia,
I think
since you couldn't get to the right site, we got you.
yeah, there you go.
Mark it
Thank
down,
you.
Karam.
Nationgear.ca.
All right, this is the last real question, and the final one is just a comment. But here we go. Top 5 hoopers most influential to you, being a fan of the sport. Not only NBA example, you can say and one. How do you guys want to do this?
Yao
I can
Ming.
say already.
Steve
Yao Ming for you.
Nash.
Okay.
Steve Nash, Kevin
Yeah, just
Garnett.
throw names. Like Shaq was my favorite growing up.
Reggie Miller
Yeah.
for me.
Yeah, Reggie was one of mine.
I'm not gonna lie, Dennis Scott,
Yeah.
had me shooting threes on the drive yard.
Did he have you
It's-
yelling at kids too? Do you remember that when he gave that crazy
Oh,
speech to the kids at that camp?
Oh yeah, that's right.
Deezy.
Vince Carter has to be up there.
Yeah.
Like as a
Okay.
kid growing up for sure.
Yeah, I mean he was up there for a little bit till he got jumper's knee too.
Right. right. Wait. Do you guys have a favorite N1 hooper?
I was into N1, but not like
I wasn't-
like
Yeah.
into the individual guys.
Yeah.
Okay. Yeah.
Skip to
Well,
my
I-
Lou.
I had AO as one of my faves. I would
Yeah.
do some N1 moves. for sure.
Escalade.
Escalade was good.
Oh, shouts to Escalade, bro.
That's
The
Mark
Jokic
Jackson's
before
brother,
Jokic.
yeah.
That's Mark Jackson's brother. I don't know if
That's
it was Jokic, man.
I forgot.
That
I
was
forgot
Jokic
who-
before Jokic,
It
man.
was
I forgot
Eddie
who we don't
Curry
have-
with a handle. Man.
I forgot who, but we don't have to search it. Will once, like very recently, I think like this week, referred to someone as the White Escalade.
Yeah. Oh my god.
I just forgot who though.
Jeremy Lin.
Sure.
Yeah, I mean, come on, man.
Yeah.
Who else,
Any
man? I guess
Italian
Raptors?
hoopers?
Honestly-
Cash.
Michael
Yo,
Jordan.
Marco
for sure.
Bellinelli was a problem, bro.
First of all,
Yeah,
any of
on
the-
the cover of GQ Italia.
Yo, that was
Oh
sick.
yeah.
No, because the Italian hoopers came later when I was already like a teenager and was
Yeah.
already into ball. Yeah, for me it was like,
Right.
well, obviously MJ, but like Steve Nash, Reggie Miller, Kevin Garnett, just like
Yeah.
the way
Yeah.
the whole
Yeah.
Yeah,
attitude.
yeah. Oh yeah. I know you would love KG for
Yeah,
sure.
I loved KG growing up.
Yeah.
Yeah.
I have like a lot of
Italian
like
ballers. What do you want me to
2000s
say, Mike D'Antoni?
Oh,
in
yeah,
the 80s?
Allen Iverson as well. I can't let this go
AI.
by without saying AI's name, of course.
AI's in there. Yeah, a lot of that era of like point guards. So like I liked Steve Francis. I liked Baron
It's a real
Davis.
franchise.
Yeah.
Yo, Lee Van Osman.
I'm glad AI was in that era, not in this era. Have to listen to nerds tell me that he shoots 39%. No, the discussion about AI would have been like insufferable
It would
Oh,
be pretty
yeah.
bad.
if he played
But
today.
that's also how much I think people respect. Well, the other thing too, I think, is like AI is constantly like in reverence of the modern era. So like
Yeah.
no one's ever
Yeah.
going at him the way they might go at other players who criticize.
Right.
the
Well, I kinda
current
feel
Because
process.
back
he's
as,
not
like,
shitting on the young ones.
Exactly.
Westbrook's kind of a version of that, but like, he gets shitted on so much. Even though
Right.
I'm
I
not
don't know. It didn't have
comparing
the
him
same.
to AI.
Didn't have the same feel. I don't know.
Yeah.
Yeah.
No, I get it.
AI's
Oh, also,
authenticity
like-
was just like.
Yeah. Go
Although I
ahead.
don't know, did you see him in the headlines this week? Ugh.
Oh yeah,
yeah,
apparently
so-
he was at some what was it in Australia, like a
It's supposed to be
autograph
like a
signing thing.
for like sick kids, and he
And he, like,
apparently
yeah.
was not great.
Oh yeah. Yeah.
Oh, man. Wow.
I mean, and as far as like at this point, like in terms of style of play, like I think we have to say Steph Curry.
oh yeah,
Yeah.
Steph for sure. Yeah.
But I guess all this
Yeah.
all this came later.
Yeah.
Yeah,
I mean,
yeah,
my
this-
no,
first
but, like,
ever, my
I mean,
first
like,
ever
the
guy
way
would
my-
say was Shaq. I don't know your first ever guy.
For me, is
Shaq.
Reggie.
Yeah.
Yeah, I loved Reggie as a kid. Miller time.
yeah.
Right,
For me
Reggie
was
is
Steve
exact
Na-
like
Steve Nash
anyone
for
who
me.
has like seen me try to shoot ridiculous 3-pointers is because of Reggie Miller.
Oh yeah, this guy's always going for 8 points, 9 seconds. Here's the Marco Bellinelli cover. Can we put that on the stage, please?
Oh yes.
This is insane. Wait till you see this.
Oh God.
I'm pretty sure
Look
I
at this.
Yeah.
tried to get you a copy of this once, Cash.
I remember.
This is
Wait,
Yo, I
Is
think
it-
you
is it
did.
cash
I think
right
you
now?
did give me a
Did I?
copy. I think I have a copy of this.
Oh, that's
Oh
amazing.
man.
Hey, by the way, this Marco Bellinelli cover is a great segue to our next segment.
Oh yeah, are we done with the questions?
Last
think so,
bit
right?
here.
Oh, no. Oh, never
not
mind.
a question. Just appreciate the banter pods. You're hilarious. Love from nobody's favorite city, Vancouver.
No, much love, much love, much
Much love. Thank you so much.
Listen, I'm sure Vancouver's beautiful.
Yeah. Okay, timestamp. Someone timestamp this because now we're doing the Sopranos.
Now we're going to an ad break.
Oh, yeah,
and then
yeah,
we're
yeah.
Gonna come into.
Man,
We're- I'll not that one yet. Well, that one comes later. We're just gonna go to it right now. Here we go.
What's good, everybody? It's Will Liu from the Hello and Welcome podcast, and this is my co-host, Alex Wong. We have the best job in the world. We travel a lot to cover the game of basketball.
yeah, man, we're everywhere. Like, you know, me and Jerome, we've been to Calgary to cover the Raptors at training camp. We've been to Summer League, All-Star Weekend. And every time we go, man, we go on Airbnb and we're able to, you know, just look up places that I think work for us because we want to be in neighborhoods where we can, like, embed ourselves in the city and learn more about it.
Yeah, and you know, with Airbnb, the options there, way more space, way more privacy, and definitely better locations to be in those neighborhoods and sort of live like a local. And also very underrated, but personal space is like, you know, very necessary on these road trips.
No, for sure, man. For all the time that we spend together, like working together, like you just want that downtime, you know, have our own rooms, have our own showers and stuff. But I think, you know, the good thing about Airbnb too is like we're able to find spaces where there's like common areas where we can like hang out in the living room and be able to record and then just go to the games.
Yeah, and most importantly, after all that work is done, you know, we go out and we find the local bars and restaurants that are definitely the favorites in that area. And, you know, by the way, pro tip, speaking of favorites, when we traveled to Raptors Sixers last year, we found a great home on Airbnb using the guest favorites feature. This is a badge that actually shows you the highest rated and most loved homes on Airbnb, ensuring that, you know, we found exactly what we're looking for.
Yeah, man, that's the way to go, man. Book a stay with Airbnb and find out why it's the best way to travel. Hey, man, we're about to draft our favorite Sopranos characters. And Will, man, I hope you got some chill choices lined up here.
Oh, you know, not a lot of Sopranos characters were particularly chill, I gotta say. But, you know, the ones that were chill, they kind of did make it through the end. And look, I think there's lots of times where you want to celebrate with family. Sopranos is at the core of it a family show, a family program. Well, not necessarily a family program, but, you know, when you're celebrating with family, especially over these cold winter months, you probably want to pick yourself up a nice can of Coors Light.
Hell yeah.
You know, this is the trick, okay? It's really cold outside, so really you don't have to put it in your fridge no more. You can just put it out back, okay? You leave it for like 5 minutes, you come back in, it's that cold outside, and the can itself, the Rockies on the can, they'll turn blue, which will tell you that the beer is as cold as refreshing as the Rockies themselves. So when the game heats up, when whatever you're doing heats up, make the chill choice by grabbing a crisp, refreshing Coors Light. Find Coors Light near you. Visit CoorsLightShop.ca. You must be of legal drinking age, and we urge you to celebrate responsibly.
Man. All right, we had Cash join us for 2.5 hours plus just to get to the main event.
Let's go.
And yeah, someone timestamp this. We're going to need to put a timestamp for our listeners, but we're going to draft our favorite characters from The Sopranos. I think the premise I told you guys was, so we're going to be drafting 10 rounds. Cash is going first in all rounds, followed by Will, and then myself. The premise, the approach is these are 10 Sopranos characters you would want in your life.
Oh, what?
And
Is it?
And so that's kind of the
In my
premise.
life?
Yeah.
All right, I
Yes,
might have to
yeah,
change
yeah.
some of these things.
I told you this yesterday.
Oh, my bad. Whatever. It's all good.
So yeah, off we go. You know, we all love The Sopranos. Again, for people that are listening and need to skip this, we are going to email questions after Will and I. So just go to the next timestamp in the description
Yes.
because we are going to be
Goes without saying, there's spoilers and
spoiling.
stuff like that.
We're going to be spoiling all of The Sopranos. Yeah. So,
Right.
all right, Cash, with your number one pick here in round one, who are you taking?
It's number one pick. I'm proud to select Furio Junta.
What?
Sorry, man. This is already crazy. This guy
Yo.
took Zachary Resuscitate.
Dude, no, get out of here.
What the hell?
Listen,
All right,
This
let's
is
hear
like
the
if Ahmed
rationale.
Thompson drafted Asar Thompson right now.
Let's hear the rationale.
Before that would have been my number one pick, but I did not finish the series. But I was up with you. With Fury.
effortlessly, an effortlessly
Unbelievable.
cool, authentic Italian guy, loyal to his dying day. That man will take care of business, do whatever is needed to be done. Again, we're not talking about the best character. We're talking about who you'd want in your life.
Yeah.
And you chill
Oh, okay.
with an effortlessly cool, full
Yeah.
of riz, authentic Italian.
Unbelievable. Yeah.
And he's from the homeland. He's not an American. He's from the
Oh.
homeland. He's the real deal.
Yo, he hates
Riz
the North, just
on
like any
Riz,
self.
hates the North. And my kind of Italian, because when all the Americans were like, oh, we got to be pro Christopher Columbus, but he's the authentic Italian, being like, yo, real Italians don't care about this. Christopher Columbus didn't even sail for Italy, and he didn't even find the right place he was trying to find. So, for many reasons,
Damn.
Furio Junta,
Love that.
That's an
Love
amazing
that.
pick.
Love that.
numero uno.
Love that.
I thought
All
we were
right,
just
Will.
picking best Sopranos characters. so
Hey,
I'm
you
just
you
gonna
can
keep-
approach it. You can approach it however you want, man. You can approach it however you want. Will,
Well,
you're
I
on
can't
the
believe he was
clock.
available with the number 2 pick, but give me Tony Soprano. What are we doing?
Boring.
Here, bro? What?
Boring.
No, I need Tony in my
Mavs
life,
take
man.
Cooper Flag. Boring.
No, I can't believe he was on the board, man.
Oh yeah. What
come on, guys.
what are the redeeming qualities of Tony Soprano here?
So Tony will probably, kill you in the end, which, but it'll be a good ride. You know what I mean? Like he will ride for you at certain points. He will probably sell you out, especially towards the later seasons. But we can go to Bada Bing a lot. We probably play a lot. We probably do a little gambling.
I did visit the
like-
actual Bada Bing last year, and
Yeah.
very quiet in there. Yeah.
Well, I mean, that's
guy
because
was looking
Tony's
for
gone. Rest
Svetlana.
in peace, bro.
No, you know what? We got to do. We do have to obviously give some respect to the Tony character. I mean, to
Yeah,
me,
give
that's
me
like
Tony,
that's
bro.
like the
Come on,
all-time
man.
number one TV character, man.
Yeah.
Yeah.
I know. Will, you love Don Draper. You love Madman. But,
Yeah, but
I don't
there's
think
no- there's no Don
I don't think
Draper without Tony
anything's
Soprano.
touching James Gandolfini as Tony Soprano.
Of course,
No.
R.I.P. the GOAT too, man.
There's no
Come on
Breaking
now.
Bad without Tony Soprano.
Yeah,
There's not a lot of these.
none of this other stuff, man.
Yeah.
Now,
Okay.
As a hang, I will have to say Tony does seem like a terrible hang because he's gonna like kill you and steal your girl and like
Depressing as shit.
like
Yeah.
all sorts of shit's gonna happen.
Yeah,
to you,
yeah, and
but-
try to get you to go
Yeah.
to therapy, like all this
Constantly
stuff.
telling
Oh
you
yeah,
about
we could talk about therapy.
how things have been since time immemorial.
Yo, one of my favorite episodes. man.
Amazing.
All right, with my first pick, I am taking Svetlana Karolinko, SK47. So I believe
I want
Svetlana.
Andre Karolinko.
Svetlana was a caretaker for Tony's mother-in-law, and had a brief fling with Tony as well.
It was a
with
one-time thing, man.
with one prosthetic leg. Svetlana was in a show full of gumas and other women. Svetlana was a real one to me, man. She's the one that
Hey.
just left an impression with me. I feel like in another world, Tony and Svetlana would have really, hit it off as even a husband and wife combo. And that's my girl, man. So I'm locking up Svetlana
Yep.
with my number one pick.
The best part about my notes is that for Svetlana, I literally had leave for Alex.
Oh yeah.
Cash knows exactly the type of people that I want around me.
Can I get to my
Guy's
second
just
pick?
gonna draft 10 Gumas, man.
Can I?
Yeah, so Cash, you're back up. Yeah.
Yo,
All right,
gotta
round
go.
two.
Silvio Dante, the consigliere. Here's why. He's a
Ew.
guy.
Great
You
pick.
want someone who listens to you. You want someone who will give you great advice. You want someone who knows everything, like all the rules. In the Sopranos world, in the mob world, it's all about rules. Silvio Dante is
right.
basically like the NBA GM's version of a capologist. It's like you need anything, you go to him. He knows.
You're going with Bobby Marks.
He knows the rules. He knows like what
Yeah.
the punishment should be. What the
He's not
whatever
afraid. He's not afraid to speak up against the boss.
He knows the code, and that's the other thing
Yeah.
too.
Yeah.
He's a true loyal friend who will tell you what you need to hear and not be a
Yeah.
fraudulent yes man like Paulie Walnuts.
Just don't give him the number
yeah.
one role because he'll catch asthma and have to go to the hospital.
No, that's fair. Listen, not everyone's cut out to be boss, but he's
I
cut
love
out to
that
be a
pick.
good friend. you know?
That guy
love
couldn't
that
even handle Bobby Buckley. Come on,
But
dude.
Silvio will give it to you.
Wait,
straight.
he has asthma?
Nah, actually, he had a panic attack. He had a
Oh, yeah,
panic
he did.
attack.
He develops asthma because he has to take over for Tony when Tony gets.
Yeah,
you
he
know,
starts. He's on the
briefly-
puffer. He's on the puffer.
Yeah.
Does he really? Oh man.
Yeah.
Respect. All right.
All right, Will.
Well, continuing the most boring draft choices, give me Christopher about the
No,
Suns.
this guy's just taking all the main dudes. Yo,
No, I
your
mean,
life is kind of troubling if you're around Tony and Christopher. Is all I'm saying.
That's what I'm saying. I want a chaotic lifestyle, my friend. Okay. Look, I think the Tony and Chris dynamic is the heart of the show. Even more so than I would say the Tony and Carmela's, relationship.
Okay.
People were not that devastated when Tony and Carmela like split finally because you knew that was
Hey,
going to
speak
happen.
for yourself, man.
Oh, word?
come
Did that
on,
divorce
man.
hit you like that?
Yo, man, when she started throwing the clothes out, oh man, that was heartbreaking. man.
Oh.
And they kept
damn,
trying to like
dog.
make up, but kept getting
That was a
into
great
fights
scene.
over and over. That was so real, man.
That
was
fight
like
scene
me. That was like
is
me in London. That's like me
all-timer.
flying to London, 2016. Like, oh man, like it was just
Oh, no. I hope it wasn't
Yeah.
like that, man.
yeah.
Fuck you, you
Anyway.
piece of shit! No, sorry. Actually, Carmelo was a strong contender for second pick. No, but I think, I mean, come on. It goes without saying, man. Shouts to Christopher.
Okay,
I was
I like
going to
that.
save Christopher for cash, but he did take Furio, which is, also...
No,
appropriate.
that's a great pick, man. Okay, next up, I'm taking Artie Bucco.
Nice.
Oh,
You know,
great pick. Great elite pick.
I need a chef in my life. I need a go-to
Yeah, yeah.
restaurant. Vesuvio's. That's my spot.
No, this guy want to eat quail, bro.
I'm
Can't
daring
even
quail.
cite the Pauly line that comes after that because that's so
Oh my
problematic in today's age.
Yeah, I'm taking Artie. Man, Artie had a rough run, man. Like literally the first episode, his restaurant gets burnt down.
He had a
And it doesn't
horrible
get much
time,
better.
man.
It doesn't get much better from there, but I'm going with my guy Artie. Round 3, Cash, who you got?
Yeah,
Unbelievable.
Artie was a good man at it. So he's a little fragile, but he's a good man.
Yeah.
I'm going my third pick, Dr. Melfi, because if we're talking about people you want in your life, who
Yes.
doesn't want someone that you can share everything possible, all your
Yes.
darkest secrets,
Yeah,
every
Melfi
whatever,
could've been the
without
first pick.
with
She
her
should've
legally being bound from using it against you ever.
Yeah. Melfi is one of those generational, like, first overall picks. I don't know why she slipped to round 3, actually.
I actually might have overdrafted Christopher, man. If I had Tony and Melfi together, oh my god.
I'm the one with Svetlana and Artie right now, man. Yo, I have a combined 3
what?
legs.
This guy drafted Tim Legher.
All right,
due
who you got round 3, man?
All due respect, man. Fuck.
Who you got round 3?
Oh my god. You know what? Fuck, man. All right, fuck it. Give me Carmella.
Okay.
I think I just want maximum chaos in my life.
Just
I
take the
want
whole
Tony
Soprano
Archie.
family, man.
No, I want Carmella. Okay, Carmella is. I think you could goss with Carmella. You know what I mean? She a lot of little emotional gossip to tell you. Keep your life interesting. Carmella's also a great chef as well. You know what I mean? Like, let's not sleep on it. Second chef, best chef on the show, next to Artie, of course. But no, I mean, she'll keep a nice home. You just got to buy her a Porsche Cayenne once a season. Like, it's not so.
Yeah, you
bad.
gotta
Like,
let her build her own home. Yeah.
Yeah, let her build her own home, steal some money from the bird feed app.
Yeah, you're telling me she's a better cook than Tony's mom with that baked ziti?
Oh yeah,
Yeah,
come on, man.
Tony's mom going undrafted, bro. She is too
Yeah,
miserable.
100%.
Livia,
Yeah.
Livia
If one
Soprano,
of-
you're going untouched.
If one of you guys drafts Livia, I'm gonna have questions.
All right, I'm taking Johnny Sack.
Damn it! That was my
Ooh.
The guy
nice.
that I would want to just rip darts with. He'd be ripping darts till he's dead. Plus,
Hypothetical.
Johnny Sack, super and on a show again full of gumas and women, other women. Super loyal to his wife.
Oh man, course,
Rubenesque.
man.
Rubenesque.
You know,
Rubenesque is such a good phrase, bro.
This man was literally gonna go kill Ralphie
Bro.
Cifaretto over a stupid mold joke about his wife, and that's the type of man I want in my circle.
You know what?
So
That's
I'm
a real
going
man.
Johnny Sack.
Johnny Sack was a real man.
also, I'd say that Johnny Sack, the reason I had him high on my list as well, because Johnny Sack is the type of middle-aged man that all young men need in their life because he's tough and he's
Okay.
tough and has some old world values that we need, but he's modern enough to be in touch with his feelings.
Ooh, I love that. I love
What
that.
a
When he
great
cried,
take. I like that.
cried at his daughter's
Johnny
wedding.
Sack was a better man than Tony Soprano, man.
Yeah.
100%. 100%. No, a lot of men were better than Tony, but I still have to take him first overall. Whatever. Fuck it. All right. All right, Cash,
All right,
round 4.
with Johnny Sack off the board again, people you want in your life. Let's go. Let's go a little off the board and go Bobby Bacala. Bobby Bacalera. You know why? Because he is
Ooh, that's a great pick,
gentle.
man.
He's a gentle giant who will protect you, but also has a heart and just wants to be your friend. You know, so it's like you want that guy in your crew because he's a good friend, loyal, but he's a gentle giant with you. But you know, if he needs to take care of business, he will.
I like that.
You know what? That's a good case because I feel like I need a hitter on my team because like realistically, I guess I got Christopher. Never mind, actually, Christopher all-time auto aim. Okay, every time Christopher shot a gun, he killed somebody. It was incredible.
Christopher can also connect you. He can also connect you with like the most unreliable shooters.
That's the thing, right?
Yeah. You know what? Just for the banter, because I know this person will betray me eventually, but give me Salvatore, big pussy, Bumpero on my team, man. Come on.
Yo, honestly,
Yes,
I'm not respecting this pick, man. Yeah.
Yeah, I'm give me
You gotta
Sal.
make the case.
Okay.
You gotta make the case, man.
We're not supposed to
I'm
ever
build-
mention
I'm-
his name again.
I'm building my team around Tony, okay? Like, you know what I
Yeah.
mean? Because he's going to be the main guy, you know what I mean? Sal and Tony were best friends, man. Like, you know what I mean? Like, the banter between them, they were going on, you know, little trips together. Yes, you know, Sal ultimately snitched, but, you know, like, the storyline's amazing. You know, everyone remembers the scene, you know, where he got shot on the boat and then his, like, slow motion fall. It's amazing, man. So, no, I give you Sal. Give me Sal, man. I need disloyal people in my crew. We should have been building a crew. We shouldn't have been building just people you want in your life, but whatever.
I'm taking Janice Soprano.
What? Oh my God.
I need a wild card in my life. I
The ultimate
just
wild card.
need the ultimate wild card.
She might have moved more.
Honestly, I
plot
think she'd
for
be a
the
great
show.
hang, man. As long as you're not getting involved with her
Really?
and all this stuff, I think she'd be a great hang. She got great stories. A little bit stressful, but
A little bit stressful. Are you
give me
kidding me, man?
Janice.
This guy drafted Olivia Soprano Jr., man. Come on, no.
Plus, we know she's a freak.
Okay. All right, it comes out now.
Janice.
Yo, with my next pick. Let's keep going off the board. Give me Patsy Parisi, loyal soldier in the Soprano crew, because everyone needs that. He's a quiet. He's a quiet but important friend. You know, chooses his words wisely. Good with money. He was like the crew accountant, but he's a soldier through and through. He's the kind of guy, kind of friend where it's like you might not see him or talk to him all the time, but when you do, it's always great. And you know, if you called him at like 2 a.m. because you just needed him to help you with something, he's there.
Man, Cash is building a squad.
That's a great pick, man. Okay, you know what? Continuing my trend of building around Tony Soprano, this is what I need, all right? I need Agent Harris. I need the FBI.
Oh, I was waiting. I was stashing up around 7 or 8.
Listen, one of the coolest characters. Okay, you know, ultimately ends up helping Tony. You know, he had then he got moved to terrorism at one point, and he kept complaining about like shitting his guts out, and he had to come back for the field farm sandwiches or whatever. No, he was just a respectable man all the way around. You know, he was like sleeping with that girl in the detective department just to like let Tony know that like there's a hit out on him and everything like that. Like, nah, man, come on. For the loyalty alone, give me Agent Harris, bro. A man with morals, man.
The man loved his gabagool sandwiches too.
There you go. We could get sandwiches together.
At Satriali ordering cup of cola.
That's me going to Zito's. All right, I'm taking Little Carmine Lupertazzi.
Oh, great pick.
This guy picked the wrong Lupertazzi, man.
Yo,
Little Carmine, one of the funniest guys. Just there for a good laugh. Some of his greatest quotes. There's no stigmata connected with going to a shrink. I don't know why that one always cracks me up.
That actually is amazing. You're right.
Oh man. Anyways, I love myself some Lil Carmine. Yeah.
Okay. All right.
My next.
Yeah.
Yep.
My next was actually going to be Carmine Lupertazzi Sr. because I was going to say, yo, you need a wise old man in your life, and his only fault was maybe being too soft on his kids and raising an idiot, which who Alex selected in the last pick.
For sure. No, Carmine was OG. How wasn't he like a boss for like 70 years or something?
Yo,
so.
honestly,
crazy
everybody on the New
longevity.
York side like ran business properly, man.
Yeah. And then you got this pygmy thing over here in Jersey.
Yo, it's the 5 fucking families. Yeah. Oh, man. You know what? I'm surprised they're still available this late in the draft. But again, building on my existing team. Okay, I put a lot of like support around Tony. I got to put some support around Christopher. Lord knows that man needs support. Give me Adriana Lacerva, man.
All right.
Come on, man. Come on.
Yeah.
No,
This
All
guy's
right.
got 2 rats on his team.
Yeah, hey, listen, I don't care about this, man. I got the FBI in my pocket. I'm like,
Yo,
I
fair.
got Dwight Harris
Fair.
right there, man. He's good.
Fair.
Is that his name? I don't even know what his name.
Dwight Harris. I'm pretty sure it is.
Yeah, I think it is.
Oh, it is okay. All right.
I'm notoriously not a fan of pets, but give me Pio Mai. I'm drafting Pio Mai.
I was about to spit on my computer, dog. This man
I
dropped a
want
fucking horse.
pie. Yeah.
It was a so what? It was a fucking horse.
No, shouts to pie. I want pie. Yeah.
Okay, is there any reason for Pile
I just want a horse on my crew. I got
This guy
horse
wants
power.
a ride or die.
Come on, man.
Yo, and Svetlana can ride that with her one leg.
Yo, that's crazy. Take a new definition of side saddle, man. Come on, dog.
man.
Oh my
Damn.
god.
All right, give me Hesh because
Hesh.
another wise old timer who can share some war stories of days gone by and also share some
Yeah.
old family stories from before we were here. You know, you go to him for
Sure.
some family history.
I like that.
Okay, Hesh is a great pick. I'm at the point where I'm just drafting like favorites finally. I guess that was the whole idea of this whole thing. Yeah, give me again building around Tony, man. Give me Gloria Trillo, man. Number one Guma.
That's my
Oh,
girl.
Okay.
Gloria, aka too close to Olivia Soprano, but no, Gloria Trillo was a problem, man. Come on now.
No, I like that. What round are we in right now?
I don't even know.
Yeah.
We are in
2,
round
3, 4, 5, 6, 7. Round
Yeah,
7.
seven.
Okay. Give me Vito Spadafore.
No!
Explanation here. Hold on, guys.
Oh my god.
Listen, man.
Oh, I was gonna draft Vito. Fuck. Okay,
Yo,
all right.
love is love, and also my reason for picking Vito is because he's got the New York Yankees tickets hookup. So
Okay.
he famously invited Finn to a Yankees Padres.
Yeah.
Like, if you're telling me this guy can get me to the Bronx free Yankees
Bro.
tickets, I'm in.
And this was like prime Yankees, bro. This is like
Yeah.
late '90s, early 2000s.
Yo,
Yankees.
yeah,
you go to watch the Bronx Bombers. Like, this guy's
Yeah,
my
yeah.
new Alicon. Like, I don't need
Alex is
Alicon
like-
anymore.
Alex is like, I don't care what you're doing in the parking lot.
Yo, that's not
Vito.
my, that's none of my business, literally.
Vito's my new Alicon, man. So I'm taking Vito.
That's
All right.
amazing.
We're going.
man.
Where are we going now? Round 8.
Yeah, round 8.
We are around 8 now.
Yeah.
All right. You know what? Give me Richie April, and I'll tell you
Oh,
why.
man.
Because Richie April,
Oh, man.
listen, he didn't know his place. You know, he thought a little too highly of himself, but he's a loyal stand-up guy. Who, like, even if you remember when, like, he was already against Tony, but when the young guys wanted to, like, wipe out his crew, like, Richie was, like, not for it yet. Like, so he's, as much as he doesn't know his place, kind of, like, challenges authority, he's still a loyal guy, lives by the code and the rules, and he doesn't take shit. You know, he might not respect your authority, but goddamn if he's not going to be ready to go to war with you when the
Honestly,
code calls for it.
Cash is building like a super rock solid crew. Like no rats.
No, you got a really good crew.
No bullshit. Like real G shit. Yeah.
Right. Well, along that theme,
This guy's about to take Eugene Park to Corville.
no. Hold on. So, Cash is building the best crew, objectively.
Yep.
I'm building the most dysfunctional, but also
I'm
entertaining
side
family.
questing. Yeah.
So I have support because I got the Chris and Adriana's relationship.
Yeah,
I
you
got
got the
Tony
fam.
and Carmela. So I got to get something for Carmela as well. And obviously Furio's off the board. So give me Father Phil into
Oh, yo, can I trade?
We could discuss
Okay.
afterwards, but I'm taking Father
Oh,
Phil,
come on, man. I was hoping to grab him in the 9th.
bro. Father Phil. Okay, first off, Father Phil, you can watch movies with him. You know, he has his mobile communion kit.
He invented Netflix and chill, man. Yeah. Oh man.
People used to go
Guy
over and
was
watch DVDs, bro.
blockbustering and chilling. This guy was jumbo videoing and trying
Bro,
jumbo.
So, okay, because in that famous episode where like Tony's away at college, it's like one of the best episodes. You know, like he's out there killing people and taking his daughter to college. when Father Phil comes over and spends the night, like he also has a mobile communion kit. Like, Akash, can you explain this as a Catholic? Like, can you just have the kit in a briefcase?
I mean, I'm going to be honest with you. I've never seen it before, except I guess when they do make, priests do make house visits to sick and elderly. So I guess they would need like a mobile communion kit. But I personally never witnessed it sold out. I mean, when I was a kid, I would use Ritz crackers and try to be like, oh, this is communion. Yeah, I've never personally seen it, but it makes sense that they would have the mobile communion kit
sense.
because they do have to make house visits.
That's all I needed. That's all I needed. Anyway, Father Phil's on my team. Alex.
Okay, so
I can tell you're shook, man.
I've got a horse. I've got a beautiful lady with one leg.
Yeah.
But sometimes I need to get in the car and drive, and with cars and stuff, you got to switch winter tires, all this stuff. You need a good mechanic. I'm taking Angie Bompensero, who runs a car shop.
Okay, amazing.
Yeah,
I like this. I like this.
I know she ain't going nowhere because I know she needs money because her husband's gone missing. So, give me Angie.
Yeah.
Yo, shouts to Angie. She ends up doing the best out of all the mob wives at the end too. So
Yeah.
Well, Phil Leotardo was kind of an asshole to her, making her change the leather seats or whatever 5 times.
Fuck Phil, bro. Yeah, ultimate villain in the show, man.
Yeah. She lost
round 9.
She lost her husband, and she didn't raise a kid that looked like a Puerto Rican hua.
Yo, reference.
Oh shit! I forgot to take him.
I'm gonna go. What do I got? 2 picks left.
Yeah, 2 picks.
Yo, you know what, man? I might give me Kelly,
Go anywhere.
Chris's wife, in the end, because she
yes.
was the good. She
Yo,
was the
what the
good,
hell?
solid foundation
Yes.
that every man,
my
every
God.
person needs. Even
Yes.
if she grieved like Jackie Kennedy when Chris died.
Wow, that's actually unbelievable. That's off the board for me, man.
No,
My crew is just pure loyalty.
No, I like
and
the crew.
smarts and
Yeah.
All right. Speaking of which, I need so I already got a man on the inside with Agent Harris, but I need the other man that was on the inside previous to that. And I want a problematic fave. I want a guy who I can gamble with. I want a guy who, is willing to, go to, the seedy areas. Give me Vin Markazian, bro.
Who is this?
The cop. Remember in season 1, and he
Oh my
suicides off a
God.
bridge or whatever. But no, he was a great. He told Tony the first time about Sal. Actually, I have Sal on my team, so I need Vin to tell Tony eventually to go off Sal.
Yo,
So-
that's crazy.
No, I need Vin Markazian, bro. This guy was
that's a
incredible. This
deep
guy
cut.
he got caught at a brothel too. Yeah, give me Vin, man.
deep cut.
Yo, has Paulie not been taken?
Yeah, Paulie's still on the board. There's lots of
I-
great names on the board, man.
I
but-
called him a fraudulent yes man.
Yo, I'm taking Paulie, man. Give me Paulie.
Oh, okay, all
He's
right.
gonna go behind your back and talk
He's
shit.
just a chill
was gonna
dude,
say,
man.
bro.
He's a good dude.
What was up with him only ever talking like this to people, by the way? I never understood why you would always be pointing at people, but using the thumb,
think it's
pointer
like
finger and then pinky.
Old Italian thing of that generation. Sonny in a Bronx Tale did that too.
Oh yeah. Are we in final round?
We're in the last round, so
Final round. I mean, we still got who we still got on the board. We got Uncle.
there's
Junior's
lots on the board, man.
Olivia,
Uncle oh yeah,
Tony
damn.
B.
Tony B should be still on the board.
No one's touching
Phil.
Ralph Cifaretto, I'm guessing.
Yeah,
The Shah of Iran.
Ralphie deserves to die. Yo, the Shah of Iran is amazing, man.
The Shah of Iran is still on the board.
Loki, I kind of want to take
Balmisi?
Zelman. I'm probably gonna run out of
Yeah.
points for
I
Zelman.
mean, who's up? Is it
Balmisi?
Alex?
No, it's you. You're
Oh,
up.
damn!
Final
last
round.
pick.
Yeah.
All right, so far I've picked all like a loyal crew, live by the code, old world mob rules. So to finish it off, I'm gonna go with one idiot on my team. I'm gonna go with Jackie Aprile Jr. because it's good to have one idiot in your life
beat
that
us.
makes
Yes.
you feel smarter, and reminds you that all right, I know some things because that guy knows
Yeah.
nothing. Oblique.
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 Or when he just spelled ass.
Yeah.
He's like, as in, wanna give me some.
Yo, Jackie's a great pick. You know what? Because isn't that scene where he's hiding out and he loses that little girl in checkers as well?
Yeah.
Oh
They made
my
him
god.
Do the dumbest things possible.
Yeah.
Shouts to Vito shooting him from behind.
Yeah.
Of course, Vito was coming from behind for that one. All right, last pick. I just wanted this guy on my team just to complete it for some representation because there's obviously mostly Italians on the show. Give me Mr. Kim, who goes into
Oh,
business with Tony B.
the Tony B season.
Give me Mr. Kim. Okay,
Oh
first
my
white guy to exploit first Asian guy to exploit a white guy. Okay, that was representation right there. I never seen it
Oh
before.
my god.
And then he looked like he had some karate moves. I swear, because they had that fight scene and stuff where he ultimately like punches him out. He might have killed him. I'm not even sure what happened to Mr. Kim. They don't even explain. Yeah, he had his daughter working at the thing too. Give me Mr. Kim, bro.
Oh my
laundry-
god.
That's
All right, I'm gonna
hilarious.
round it out and take Charmaine Bucco.
Oh, great pick, great
He's
pick.
alive,
Great
so-
pick.
Yeah, I'm gonna go with Charmaine, and
Yeah.
that's the draft, man.
Damn,
I-
I'm taking Charmaine.
I actually feel like in only like 3 seasons, I would have been able to contribute enough
Yeah.
into this. Now listening through it, like I
Jerome,
started-
did we miss anybody? I'm surprised, by the way, Alex.
So-
Since you took Big Vito, I thought you were gonna take Vito Jr.
Yeah, I had to leave him off the board. He's got to find himself. Yeah, he's got to find himself first.
Fair enough.
Look like a Puerto Rican hua.
Oh man.
A couple of people that came to mind. I mean, like we wouldn't do it as adults right now, but like if we factored in the show when it was actually out in our ages, I feel like AG Soprano would have been a fun hang like all the time. Would have been one.
He was a spoiled little twerp, though.
Fair enough.
No, AJ was becoming like Kyrie Irving by the final
Yeah.
season.
Oh, is that what happens? I don't know
Yeah,
that.
it's like-
Should have
So
hang with Meadow.
I feel like
No, he was,
I
he was
don't.
about to become a stepfather. It was crazy.
Yeah, he was about to be the father who stepped up, man.
Oh shit. Okay. Well,
Yep.
news to me.
Another point in his favor. Yeah.
Jackie Aprile Sr. feels like a solid dude who would just
Yeah,
hold
yeah.
down the whole
Right.
crew. Like it
Everyone
felt like
loved
there
him.
was peace in the crew when he existed. So I feel like if you're gonna have a crew of 10 people, you need a Jackie Aprile Sr. to hold it down.
Right.
If I want to like have a really great spot to crash in when visiting Italy, don't I want Annalisa Zucca in that mix?
Oh my God.
Oh yeah, that's the other
Great.
boss. That's
Yeah.
the boss over
What's
there.
up,
The
bro?
one who
For sure,
delivered
for sure.
Furio.
the one who
Yeah,
delivered
that's
right.
Furio. Yeah.
That's right.
So I feel like
Right.
comes through. Really great hang. What else do I have here?
That's a great one.
Yeah.
If I just kind of wanted like more of an in with Hollywood, John Favreau would be kind of funny.
Oh yeah.
Oh, yeah.
What about
my
Ben
God.
Kingsley?
Ben
Kingsley.
Kingsley is the mix. Would you do
Yeah.
the Hollywood exec like Amy Safer? Is Amy that's her name? That like Chris has like the little dalliance with.
Oh yeah. She was a problem for sure.
But she was a
D-Girl.
problem, yeah.
Episode D girl. Yeah.
Yeah.
Um.
I don't know that I have her in there, but like I think of the people that like really came up to mind.
Yeah.
Jackie Aprile Sr. I feel like is such
Yeah.
a solid.
Honestly,
crew member.
Rosie April is also kind of cool too. Rosie
Right.
seemed chill. Like I actually kind of
Yeah.
like really fucked with
Yeah.
I
Rosie.
would have taken Jeannie Cusimano, bro.
But
Oh,
Furio
I
would have been my top pick
Cusimano was
too.
Crazy.
Yeah.
Yeah, Furio. Okay, so let's recap the teams as we have it here. So Cash's team has Furio, Silvio, Dr. Melfi, Bobby B, Patsy
Nice.
Parisi, Carmine Senior, Hesh, Richie April, Kelly, which I still can't believe that was on the board, and then Jackie April Jr. as well. My team has Tony Soprano, Christopher Moltisanti, Carmela, Sal, Agent Harris, Adriana, Gloria Trillo, which I was very happy to get on this team, Father Phil, which I'm also happy to have, Vin Marquesian for the inside scoops. He's like my Shams, and then Mr. Kim, just so that there's one Asian selected.
Yeah.
Alex's team somehow has Svetlana number 1 overall.
Svetlana is a great pick.
Unbelievable
I love that
Respect.
pick.
Respect.
yeah, but number 1 is crazy. I mean, she was a strong silent type in the end. We have Artie, Johnny Sack, Janice, Little Carmine, Pio Mai, which I'm still not sure you're gonna hang with the horse.
No, that's a sick pick.
That's
a
just
great
for
pick.
Svetlana.
Vito.
Also, when you said that, I didn't know like how to spell it or anything, so I was just like googling people in the background, and then I was like, "Wait, he picked a horse?"
Yeah, he picked Pio Mai.
Yeah.
Vito, Angie Papancero, Paulie, and Charmaine Bucco. Honestly, 3 really good teams. The fact that you can even have 30 elite characters, 29 plus a horse, is
And we left guys like Paulie on the board, man.
Paulie's on
Yeah.
the board. Yeah.
Also,
I feel like Joe's has like the best.
no. Alex took
hang.
Paulie round 9. Alex took Paulie round 9.
All right, there you go.
But he was
okay.
sitting there, man.
Yeah.
Oh, Street Soccer. By the way, I also forgot. I really wanted Mikey Palmisi on my team. That was number 3 on the list.
Yours is so chaotic, man. But you are the
Also,
person
Junior's
who,
not on here. Junior's the biggest like snub. Is crazy.
Junior,
I mean,
I was
Junior,
is
You'd
Junior
have to look
snub?
over your shoulder the whole time you're with that guy.
Yeah, because isn't Junior almost like the
but he's a
next,
great
like,
singer though.
there you go.
Time to
Oh wait, can
He
we?
was just a kid.
Because he exists, like,
Oh, Joey Peeps should have been on.
does Andrea Bocelli count as a pick in this?
No,
The references.
no.
Yeah.
I was gonna take the other therapist, like Melfi's therapist.
Oh, that
Doctor.
guy.
Oh, that guy's such a prick,
dickhead,
though.
man.
Yeah.
Who's always
He was.
thirsting after the mob stuff.
Yeah.
Yeah.
But was like also scared.
I was hoping someone would try to make a case for Meadows' first boyfriend.
Oh, Noah Tenenbaum.
Yeah.
Oh, no.
He was on my list.
Yeah.
Was
For
Noah the one that
representation, I
tried to
suppose.
pay? Was he the one that tried to pay? No.
No, he. And
Oh
then,
no, that was
no,
Finn. Finn tried to pay.
yeah. Noah did some
Noah
like.
got racially profiled.
Yeah,
man.
yeah.
Yeah, he made
Noah
it.
got
Yeah,
racially
it's like a race
profiled.
thing.
Yeah, I remember.
And then Tony had a panic attack when he saw the Uncle Ben.
Noah's an OG letterbox user. Yeah.
Oh yeah.
Yeah, also the pic you guys used to promo this from Pine Barrens with Christopher and Paulie, just like at their very end limit. That's basically I'm pretty sure there's a photo exactly like that of Alex and I at 4 a.m. in Chicago.
Oh my god.
Oh, you should have said that one.
It would actually be
Unbelievable.
at. It would actually be at 11 a.m. the next day when we're at the airport.
That's our Pine Barrens.
You guys are dying,
Goodness.
man.
Um,
Oh, we got
Alright,
some
we can-
email. We got some email
can let Cash
questions
go.
here.
We
Cash,
do. Cash,
you
yes.
you may leave now. We
Yeah, I
appreciate
got a
you.
dip. I got a dip, boys.
Thank
It's been a
you.
fun-
Dubs in the chat for Cash.
Yo, honestly,
3 hours in.
honestly, you know
Love you,
this,
dog.
but it's like, man,
Appreciate
you did put together, I think, a 73-point performance here today.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Appreciate you guys. Honored to be the first full banter pod guest.
JR Manitat doesn't count.
Aw, come on. All right.
Yo, and
thanks,
Jr.
Cash.
Just tell your dad to check that rollie, man. I don't know if it's I don't know if it's real.
Yo, that's
And
crazy.
with that, I'm out. Love you guys.
Later.
Yo, JR, man,
Yo.
this is what a real
Um,
rollie looks like. Okay,
oh my
baby,
God.
buddy? You want to fact check? You want
Yo,
to fact
nah, you
check,
got that in
buddy? Come
Shanghai,
on,
bro.
man.
I know that. You don't got that in Shanghai,
Come on.
dog.
That was handed down from my dad, man.
Before we go to these
He
final,
got that in Shanghai for real. He got that in Hong Kong for sure.
before we go to our emails, we do have one more ad, and then we'll get to that.
Hey, y'all, I don't know if you know this, but golf is having a moment right now. And not just in the traditional sense. What used to feel button up has opened up into something way more cultural. We're seeing athletes from all kinds of pro sports getting into golf. Basketball players, hockey players, football players, even surfers. They're all using it as a competitive outlet, a way to hang out, and just enjoy the game differently. And that shift is exactly where the Hurley and Levelware collaboration comes in. Hurley, they bring that laid-back, board sports energy, and the collection pulls inspiration from Hawaiian and coastal prints, relaxed, expressive, and rooted in lifestyle. And Levelware, they take that inspiration and they bring it to life through performance-driven, sustainably made apparel that's actually built to move and play. The result? Well, that's the Fairwaves collection. Modern golf silhouettes that feel lighter, more wearable, and less rigid. It's respectful of the game's roots, but definitely not stuck in tradition. The collection is live and available on Levelware's website. To shop, go to us.levelware.com. Check out the polos, hoodies, hats, and casuals.
We are back.
Man,
Okay.
we got a classic today, man.
We really did have a classic. By the way, for anybody who's still actually for people who are just like actively watching on YouTube, just please like leave like some sort of comment in there just so that I get a sense of how many people are in here, because I do want to hand out friends of ours at Hongqing are hosting their Lunar New Year party for the year.
Yo,
of
is
the
that
Fire
Pio
Horse.
Mai over there on the post?
Yo, that-
Yo, that's
listen.
how he got burned, man.
Wait, what happened to him?
Yo, this is triggering, man.
Yo, this is exactly what happened to Pile Mod. Okay. And especially if you're in Toronto and if you are interested to coming to a dinner, please just like leave a comment here so that we can come back to it and we'll pick a winner. We got a pair of tickets to give away, courtesy of friends of the program, Hong Xing, and Colin and the entire crew there. If you don't win the tickets, you can still ultimately go. I believe there's still a few tickets left up for grabs. Yeah, the three of us will probably be there too, so we got a chance to hang out. But it's a really cool event. So they're doing kind of like an overnight thing, but I believe they're carving up like an entire bluefin tuna or something. It looks really delicious, but they're serving all sorts of seafood from tuna, salmon, scallops. They're gonna do like all sorts of really innovative stuff with it. They're also gonna serve soft shell crab. And shrimp fortune fried rice, which I think will be really fun, and it'll just be a nice party. It'll be there'll be DJ there. Here's some more details. The event. Oh wait, hold on. This is not the right date. My bad. Sorry, guys. I believe it's February 6th, if I'm not mistaken. Let me just.
We'll
look
have
it
to
up
confirm
real
that.
quick.
Yeah.
But yeah, just like leave a little message.
Drop an H in the chat if you like to be considered.
Yeah, and don't try to do this if you're not available for this, because I don't want to take.
Yeah,
away
we
from
want to
people
give
who
away to
actually
people
go.
who can actually make it.
Yeah.
And be there. So drop an H and we'll figure it out. All right, timestamp. This is the last segment. Email questions.
Krem,
by the
toss
way-
that timestamp in.
Don't forget, we got one last question that was thrown in by Marcello, who was watching live and asked for the email. And of course, you can always email us at info@hellowelcome.show.
Yeah, I don't have access to that one.
What? Okay, I
Wait,
have that
what?
email then.
We do.
Why don't you have access to the email? What are you talking
We
about?
all get it.
I honestly don't. Yeah, I can't. I don't know
Can
what
you-
else to say.
Okay, we'll talk. We'll talk after. Yeah. Go ahead.
Yes, okay, the Hashing dinner, February 6th. Doors open 11 p.m. All you can eat as well.
Yeah, drop an H. Right now I see one H. Okay, this is from Dalton. What's up, guys? I've been a listener of the show since 2022 after Alex appeared as a guest on No Dunks. My question for you guys is, if you could Google Street View a picture of any location from the past century, what location and time would you pick, i.e. the JFK assassination in 1963?
What?
Holy.
Put Dalton down for merch, please. Extra merch.
Yeah, okay.
Yeah.
Okay, sweet.
If I
If you
can,
could-
so
if you could
basically
go
I can
back
go
to
back
one.
in time and just watch any sort of event happen again.
Yeah.
Unfortunately, only tragedies come to mind, and I don't want to list
I
those
would
out.
drop
Yeah.
I would drop in on just seeing my own birth, and seeing
Okay.
how happy my
What?
parents were. Or
Have you
not
guys? Have you guys?
happy.
Oh God.
Why would
Like,
you want to
damn
witness your own birth? Wait, hold on. That's weird.
No, I just want to see the happiness of my parents. I'm not trying to see myself.
Right.
Photo shoot fresh, looking like wealth about to see the.
About
my
to see
God, man.
put
That's
the
kinda
umbilical cord on myself.
I'm about to cut the umbilical cord off myself.
Oh God.
Live from the
at
Mercer Hospital.
Honestly, the JFK one's pretty good.
JFK is good. Yeah.
Well, you
If
got
I can go
any?
back in time to visit any specific event,
Yeah. What about go to the set of Lord of the Rings when they were filming it?
no, I'm thinking like historical stuff. Like if you could Google Street View, like the Battle of Waterloo.
Okay.
True.
Battle of
You know what I mean?
Waterloo.
666.
What was that between
You know what I mean?
Wilfrid Laurier and the other school?
It's what the famous battle fought between Kitchener and Waterloo.
Yeah, what was this? Two engineering students with pitchforks.
It was Laurier versus Waterloo.
Sounds stupid. All right. Next up, hey Alex, longtime listener, first time emailer. With Kyle Lowry's jersey retirement coming up, there's a lot of talk about the guest list. If you could invite one niche Raptor from the 2010s, who are you going with? Are we going with James Johnson, Lou Williams, maybe a wild card like Lucas Nogueira? Wild card, random Raptor you would like to see at Kyle's jersey retirement.
So I was watching Derrick Rose's jersey retirement. I think this week, maybe early this week. And obviously you had some of his most notable teammates come out, like Joakim Noah, Luol Deng. What's his name? Kirk Heinrich was out there. But they had also a private box, and they kept panning to the private box, and I was like, yo, I can't believe some of these guys showed up. Obviously Kyle Korver, Keith Bogans was in there, Ben Gordon, some of those like older bigs that he was playing with as well. I think I might have seen like Nazi Muhammad. Like it was just like the most random people. And honestly, by the way, the Bulls did an incredible job with the Derrick Rose jersey ceremony, and I feel like that actually sets the bar for how the Raptors should handle Kyle's because Kyle is a more celebratory player and has done more for his franchise than Derrick Rose has done for his. So like, yeah, I mean, I think for the Raptors, like, you should extend this invite as widely as possible. Like, MLSC should spare literally no expense, fly in whoever. And that's the thing with Kyle is he has so many like beloved teammates over his time in Toronto. I mean, I think the difficult part will be scheduling which game against which game and which opponent Kyle should be done. Should get the ceremony with. I also like them doing a post game because that allows you to have way more time. The one thing with the Vince Carter ceremony is they did it at halftime. They extended it, but it kind of made it like a hard deadline because the Raptors randomly had to play the second half against the Kings. Like, just do it after the game. You give you more time. Everyone's going to stay and make it like a Sunday afternoon game. So, like, it's like 3 p.m. and then you could just stay for the rest of the ceremony. I thought they did a great job with that as well.
I think the general tough part about that one, Will, is the promise that people will stay. Like, I know it's Kyle, but, like, the amount of like just knowing from just even an organizational standpoint how hard it is to get people to stay to the end of a game. Also, if the game's a wash, that's just like a tough move that way. Like, but otherwise, yeah.
Well, you know what? This is the thing is like most people stay to see Kyle play 1 minute against the Sixers.
True.
Alex stayed till then. And for people who leave, hand the ticket out to someone else so we can have as many people in there as possible. But I mean, exactly. Which random Raptors I want to see for this?
Leandro Barbosa.
Oh yeah, that's a good one.
But he never played with Kyle.
Did he cross over?
They did not play. Oh no. Okay.
No, they didn't play together. No. Give me like Gravis Vasquez.
Bruno Caboclo.
I would love Bruno in that building for this.
Yeah.
And I want all these guys introduced too. Like,
Nigel
who else
Hayes.
Get on this? That's insane. I mean, maybe we could draw a line somewhere. I thought you were going to say Utah Watanabe or something.
Hawkeye.
Utah would be fun though. Yeah.
Hawkeye got waived.
The
rest of this email says, if this question makes the pod, I'm celebrating with a lunch special at Frederick. If it doesn't, I'm telling everyone at the Markham Pan Am Center that Alex thinks New Balance 530s are mid. What do you want from me, Nick from Thornhill?
Okay.
You made the pod. Next up, hi Alex and Will, longtime fan since the Yahoo days. I have a would you rather question for Will. Will, would you rather? Option 1, you can only interview Evan Mobley for the rest of your career. You're not allowed to interview any other NBA player. Or option 2, you just can't interview anyone at all for the rest of your career.
That's pretty sick.
It's basically, would you rather it's basically, would you rather interview Evan Mobley or not interview Evan Mobley? That's really the question. I mean, I've never even heard of it in an interview. Like, what is he even like? Have you guys heard of the Evan Mobley quote? Like, he's been in the league like 5 years now. Like, have you guys heard one quote from him?
No.
Yeah, he's probably kind of boring. I'd probably say yes just to do it once and then have like a why do you hate me kind of situation, but I'm gonna say like I don't hate you, bro. I just think you're Jaren Jackson Jr. the second. Like it's not it's not hate. It's just you're not as good as everyone says you are.
So which option would you choose?
I would only, I guess, between never interviewing anyone from the NBA versus only ever interviewing Evan Mobley, I would do it one time with Evan and that's it. Yeah.
Okay. Craig Drebbit. I always thought your last name was Debit, Craig, because you show up a lot in the chats and stuff.
He's there in the chat right now.
You guys, he's a CPA. You guys talk a lot about imbibing, but there has been no chatter about the effects. Do you three not get the Asian flush? I'm only half
Absolutely
Chinese
yeah.
and still beat down after 1.5 drinks. Hope the Raps and Hello and Welcome get to come back to Calgary someday. Yeah, I don't really get the Asian flush.
Oh yeah, we met up with Craig.
Oh yeah. Hey Craig.
I get it. But I also have just like I think it's like a lot of asthma stuff and everything.
I thought you hit the asthma thing because I feel like I don't really see your face turn that red. But of course
I also don't drink really much
exactly.
or if at all around you guys or at all.
I don't know. I mean, it's like a genetic thing, right? There's like a protein or something that's supposed to like
Yeah.
break it down, and like some people have it, some people don't. Yeah, I don't know. I mean, Alex. I mean, I think it's like a regular amount of red. Like it's not like the beet red, like that typical you see with Asian.
I don't
folks.
even see
Yeah.
Alex. Yeah, like Alex definitely doesn't have the glow. The only thing that's
Yeah.
glowing is just like he just kind of smiles more.
And we'll never know now because I'm dry. I'm not drinking.
I
Oh,
heard
yeah,
this
this guy's been
news.
dry. You know what?
Yeah.
I applaud that because you know
Mr.
we
Canada
were
dry.
at the Prime Video Canada party. Thanks for the invite, everyone. Really appreciate it. But yeah, we were at the party and Alex was like, "No, man, even free drinks, I'm not taking that."
That's
Mocktail.
carrying over to L.A.
Yeah,
Sick.
no drinking.
All right, we're both gonna be there.
Yeah.
Marcello, I got
like
your
that.
email. Man, it's been a while since the last email. The secret agent was able to guarantee a Critics' Choice Award.
Hey, by the way, I will, Marcello, I will be seeing Secret Agent, and it's only playing in one theater in Toronto. So I just got to find time to get downtown and watch it.
It was a great movie. Once again, I gave it 3.5, and it's a great movie. The amount of disrespect to give it while still on the carpet. Oh yeah, they were given the award while like during the pre-show interview,
Oh,
which kind of
Wait,
sucked
what?
because the cast or the directors thought it was a joke. They were like, "Oh, here's
that
your
sucks.
award," and like it was
You
just
thought it was
super
like
awkward.
content or something.
Yeah, it was
Yeah,
like
yeah.
super awkward.
That sucks.
Yeah, so they were guaranteed a Critics' Choice Award and Golden Globes. Brazil's only had 2 Golden Globes in history, and
That's
in one
cool.
night we doubled it by winning Best Actor in a Drama and Best Movie in a non-English language. I'm
Cool.
here to call up for the Secret Agent Film Club review on the pod. Come on, guys, which one is better to present, a U.S. movie or a Brazilian movie? Shout out to Cash2, who went to my DM super humble asking why I was listening to Pound the Rock. Why were you even asking, man? You produce a good show, man. This email's killing me. What about Will even saying I go to Toronto to reach out? Like, it's not a guarantee I would save a night to meet you guys.
what?
Shout out bantering. Yo, Marcello, man. Shouts to you, man.
Yeah, Marcello got a great sense of humor, man.
No, Marcello's a great dude. Okay, let's see what else we have. From Rob Nichols. Sadly, it's no more boeuf brochette for our beloved Bo Bichette.
Wow. Okay.
Bars, do you think the Jays signing Kasuma Okamoto to a significant deal will help break the Dodgers' black hole gravity trap that seems to suck in all the top Japanese talent? You know, I don't really have an answer to that, but I would like to announce here that our great friend Yusuke, who used to be a translator for Yusei Kikuchi, has finally left Yusei Kikuchi, left him in Anaheim with the Angels, and Yusuke is coming back to be the translator for the Blue Jays. So let's go, baby.
Welcome
Yeah,
back.
that's right.
Yusuke is
Hey,
back.
I'll, I'll see you soon at Mapo, my friend.
Yeah, we're trying to organize a dinner for next Friday. Karem, keep your schedule open. It's now a group hang.
I hope you like Korean barbecue.
No, but Yusuke is back, man. So super excited about that. I think. It's
Oh,
gonna
I
be
can't
good
make that
vibes.
dinner. I'm just realizing. Anyway, we'll talk after.
Oh man, hard
Yeah.
to make plans these days.
Yeah.
It's tough, man.
All right.
So yeah, no. Shouts to you, Rob, for the question.
Do I think it'll stop the Dodgers? No. I mean, unfortunately not. I mean, I'm sorry, but like,
teams don't make the World Series every year. We'll see. We'll see where the
you don't think the Dodgers will go back to the World Series again, man? They
Yo,
just feel
man,
inevitable,
it's-
man.
Nah, man. Every team feels inevitable until they're not. Deep. Ashley says, I went to a high-end steakhouse recently for a friend's birthday.
Oh, okay.
One of the guys instead ordered chicken breasts and then
That's-
asked for ketchup.
Oh, that's unacceptable.
I didn't say
That's
anything at the
actually
time,
God.
but I feel like I witnessed a crime. Is this grounds for banning him from all future road trips / dinners? I need a ruling on what the suspension length should be for ordering poultry at a red meat establishment.
I mean, like, if he doesn't eat red meat, I'm not going to hold that against him. The ketchup part was what felt really egregious at that
I
point.
love ketchup, man.
Yeah. Well, like, I
Wait,
think
ketchup
that
or
the
chicken breast doesn't even
ketchup,
make sense, man.
the ketchup plus the chicken breast, like all of it together. Nothing against ketchup as a condiment.
Yeah.
I think ketchup
Yeah.
goes good with anything.
No, I'm again. This is not an anti-ketchup sentiment. This is a altogether thing.
You know what? Ketchup is one of the most colonized things about Hong Kong, bro. You guys be loving ketchup like a disproportionate amount. And as the mainlander, I'm judging you guys on
Let
this.
me quickly delete that from my 2026 in list. Yeah.
Ketchup?
But-
Oh,
Ketchup is just
in
it.
it.
That's sick.
Next to Bill Simmons, Lena Dunham / Girls, ASAP Rocky, and Vietnamese Coffee.
Yeah, how do you like that album?
Ace-
It's a good album.
A$AP
I love
Rocky is on the
A$AP.
list?
Yeah. I mean, like, does it ban him
Also-
from dinners? I don't know. I just need to know what this guy's like,
Yeah.
like dietary restrictions are. Yeah.
Yeah, straight chicken breast is kind of like very blah. You know, I mean, like you should just do something with the chicken breast, like cut it up, like bread it. You know,
Yeah.
pound
Yeah.
it.
Pound the rock.
Another one from Ashley. Hey guys, I'm trying to bring NBA injury report energy to my 9 to 5 corporate job. Instead
like
of
this.
calling in sick, can I tell my boss I'm questionable for personal reasons or
Nice.
doubtful to return while
yeah.
returning to competition conditioning? Which NBA vague booking term is most likely to get me a long weekend without getting me fired? I think personal reasons is the move.
Personal
Personal
reasons. are good.
reasons.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Day to day is also great. Like if you're just
Yeah.
like, when's that project coming along? You're like, that project is day to day.
Yeah, yeah.
You know what I mean?
yeah,
Like
yeah,
that's a
yeah.
great update because it's you can't argue with
or
it.
like
Can
if,
you do-
yeah. Or
Can
like,
you do
oh,
a
it's looking doubtful.
reevaluate it in 2 weeks?
Yeah. Like
Yeah.
let's reevaluate
Yeah.
in 2 weeks, right?
Yeah.
And then in 2 weeks you're like,
Because
yo,
you
it's
soft
looking
launch,
doubtful.
launch it early that you're not going to be available
Yeah,
in
yeah,
2
yeah.
weeks. Yeah.
Like if you're
Yes,
calling in
yes.
sick for the cold, like you don't put a date on it. You're day to day, like you're
because you're
day-to-day.
undergoing procedure.
Yeah. You're letting
Yeah.
that slide.
Okay.
Yeah, so yeah.
I like this. You know what? Give Ashley. You know, Ashley got a
Ashley,
give Ashley
those are some
more-
great questions. It's right within the Banter Pod vibe. Ashley, put Ashley down for merch.
Done.
Okay, next up here from Ty. Hello, and welcome, crew. I work as a software engineer at a Fortune 50 company, but have always felt like I wanted to commit my
Wait,
life to
Fortune
something.
50.
Yeah,
What's a
like,
Fortune 50 versus like a Fortune 500?
I guess
This
it's
is like the top 10% of the
Yeah,
top
yeah.
500.
Oh, wow.
Like,
Okay.
working at Allbirds, but I've always felt like I wanted to commit my life to something more creative and important to me.
Okay.
Alex, can you speak to how you're able to find the courage, take a leap, and quit a safe job at EY to pursue your passions in sports media? Also, any advice on how you told your family you wanted to pursue a career that isn't a doctor, lawyer, and engineer? Listen, I will say, you can say it took courage, but I was in a very comfortable spot financially. And I was like, married at the time, dual income, moving to New York, gave myself 6 months to try to make it work. If you want to email me, Ty, just email me. We'll talk further. In terms of any advice, how I told my family, man, I told my dad he was so mad at me, he legit didn't talk to me for a year.
Oh, really?
Yeah, he was like, you just wasted all my money that we spent on you, like going to school. Like you're an idiot. Like, what do you mean you're gonna go
Damn.
try to be a sports writer or whatever?
You're like,
we
son, you
have
can't beat Bill Simmons. Get it through your head. dog.
It's like, you're taking this sliding door stuff too seriously, dog. They'll
Why
kill
don't
you.
you slide? Why don't you slide through the doors of Ernst and Young, man? You fuck.
No, but imagine telling your parents that when you're like 26, 27. Of course they would react like this.
They
Like,
thought you
Sure,
made it,
sure.
man. No, they legit thought you made it.
No, they're like, you're moving. You're getting married. You're moving, and you're just quitting your whole career. Like they did not have a good reaction to it. So
I hear that.
Did your mom cry?
nah, I don't know. Yeah, if she did, she didn't
enough.
tell me.
She probably did.
Oh man. Anyways, hey, sometimes all I'll
mom's crying
say,
is the ultimate move, bro. You can't
All-
ever deny anything if your mom cries. You're just
all I'll
done.
say is Ty. I can tell you're Asian by your last name here, and it's like.
The whole email was Asian.
Yeah, sometimes
very
like you
Asian
just
coded.
I don't know how old you are, but you gotta reach an age where it's like you just gotta make a decision that you feel like is right for yourself. Because I think I
Yeah.
was tied to just like wanting to make my parents happy, wanting to meet their expectations for so long, and like making that decision help open the door for me to make further decisions, even up until today of like just what's right for me. And again, you got to be in the right circumstances to be able to make those moves. But it's like I think untying myself to my parents' expectations was like super important.
Yeah. I think
So
I
I'm
mean,
just laughing at champagne papoose.
Alex, that's what was a problem. I think the
Jerome,
key
you also made a
part.
career change.
I did. I had the exact opposite experience of Alex. I'm sorry to say.
Clearly, you guys are raised differently. Okay, let's be real here.
Oh, we were
Nothing is more
raised
evident.
different.
Yeah, when I told my parents, I think they were more just in the sense of like, yeah, we sense you just weren't really happy with what you're doing, and we're really happy that you're trying to find that.
Damn.
Yeah.
That's it.
Hey,
yeah.
that's all I wanted to hear from my parents.
I know.
Instead.
But I mean, to Alex's point, which is like very, I think very key, and I think a thing that both of us like had the privilege to and good fortune of is like to be in any way financially stable, like really makes this not as hard a decision to make. Like for me to be able to go back to school, but no, I like have a fallback. Like I think not a lot of people have that opportunity. And I think it's like really clear because like when you want to say like, oh, you got to chase your passions, you got to do all that. Like, man, we can say for a lot of people in our industry, like some people, it seems like, oh, you had to grind so hard. A lot of people were probably fine whether or not they succeeded in the job. And I think that's like a really key point to like at least give people grace who are unable to do that because of the circumstances they're going through.
Yeah, that's a great perspective. I think honestly, even regardless of your circumstances, though, like I think generally speaking, like life is a little bit too short to just like be unhappy. You know, like and you just have to like be able to like take care of yourself at minimum, and then the people in your life. And if you can find whatever way to do it, then that's it. I think a lot of it is also motivation. Like sometimes you got to like throw yourself into the pool. Like I think maybe Alex wouldn't have made the commitment as hard if he didn't jump to New York. Like that's a huge life decision, man.
Yeah.
Like this guy straight up moved to a different city. Like people do it, you know, and you just have to put all of yourself into it, and you have to be okay with like whatever the outcome was, you know. It's a bit of a privilege to be able to chase your dreams. But I also think that like I think it's a privilege to have a dream in the first place. There's a lot of people walking around like zombies with like no inspiration at all, and that I understand there's like real life circumstances too, but you know that just feels wrong. You know, it feels like a life not lived well.
All right,
The
couple
police
more
come
here.
me.
Summary of property tax. Oh no, that's personal. Would you rather be given $5,000 or get to have one podcast with Bill Simmons?
I'll take the
I'll take. You're gonna take a $5,000 bill. I'll take a bill. Give me Bill Simmons.
There you go. There you go.
Yo, $5,000 or dinner with Jay-Z? That's question, bro.
Give me Bill.
I think if anything, it's just a real insult to Bill that he's valued at 5,000.
Yeah, I'm not gonna lie. For $5K, I'm also talking to Bill as well.
Because like
frugal,
I don't even really care that much about whether I get to speak to Bill Simmons. But like even then, I was like, I don't know, 5 isn't really that enticing. Yeah.
Yeah, no. That's
But taking 5, I'm taking 5.
I think, I mean, I don't know. I think I would do this, but half my motivation is just to like the surprise on Alex's face when he like bangs out Bill, and it's like me on there too. Like, I think half of it would just be to flex on Alex. To be honest,
That's so sick.
Do you think me and Bill would make a classic? I feel like me and Bill could make a classic.
Well, 100%. First
I just have to lower my glazing.
Alex, I just want to say right now,
Let's be real.
this might have been the most vulnerable you've ever been on
I
the
know.
podcast.
I'm like so
"Hey,
unsure.
Do you think they'll like
Yeah,
me?
because like every time Bill says something, I'll be like, "You want to make a manifesto?" Yeah.
Bill's like, you're stealing my line, bro.
Alex, do you think you would actually be legitimately shook if you were?
I would be a little nervous. I would definitely
right?
be a little nervous. Yeah, I think I would do the level of prep that Will does for a normal show.
Yeah. You don't understand. Like, Bill will be like, Alex, what was your biggest sliding doors moment? You'd be like,
Holy shit!
when you invented the sliding doors moment. It'll be a bad conversation. Actually,
I'll be like, "Hey, 01 Jennifer Connelly, man, is that top 9, top 12? You think top 15 of all time? What'd you think?"
Oh my
Bill's
god!
like, I'm asking if the Raptors are going to trade for Domantas Sabonis, and you're like, well, who they should really trade for is 01 Jennifer Connelly.
Oh my god. Anyways, I think me and Bill could make beautiful music.
I think so.
A couple
hope so.
more here. Oh, by the way, Warren, I've given up too much merch. We're about to go bankrupt. Email me again, Warren, next month when we do Banter Pod, and just remind me. I guarantee I'll get you merch next month. Rory, how do you guys feel knowing the director of the all-time classic Rush Hour just recently directed the Melania Trump doc? So Brett Ratner.
I mean,
Oh,
Brett
Brett
Ratner has
Ratner's
been
not a
like an
good guy, bro. What?
He's been an awful guy before he directed this doc. He's like,
Which
Yeah.
Look
which
at,
Rush
look
Hour
at the
did
movie,
Brett,
bro. It wasn't made by a good human being. Let's just
Which-
be honest about
Which
that.
Rush Hour did Brett do? Did he do 1 and 2?
all three.
Oh,
All
he did
three.
all 3?
Yeah.
Oh,
And
man.
4 when it comes out.
Oh yeah, they're being forced
Yeah.
to make a 4. God
Yeah.
damn it. Last question from Marlon. What happened to the new intro music? It played on. This is the Chinese music. It played on the
Oh,
episode
yeah.
We've been
titled.
copyright. We've been hit by copyright. You know.
Yeah, it played on the 25 Raptors sliding doors moments episode.
That's right.
On January 5th, it disappeared. Yeah.
Yeah, so some background is we wanted to use the music. We like featured it in the show and we thought it was like a good joke to like put it in for our intro and outro music.
Yeah.
Which it was a hit with everyone except YouTube, which kept on flagging us for copyright usage and therefore we could not monetize our episodes. Probably my favorite email I've ever gotten from Amel asking what is this, and I was like, oh, we we use this thing, don't worry, we won't use it again. And then Will proceeds to use it again without me knowing for one of his React pods, and then I get a follow-up email that same night, and then I get an email the next morning saying you used it again. I was like, I didn't use it again. And I like brought Will right into that email, who apologized for it. Yeah, but that's what happened.
So we'll never hear it again.
It will never play again. Like if Will wants to do like sing a rendition of it, we'll put that under no problem.
Yeah, this is like when Kanye had to get Selena Johnson to sing "All Falls Down."
Yo,
Right. Well,
get the
hey
sample
Will,
cleared, man.
you're a big MTV Unplugged fan. That's where the original song comes from, the Lauryn Hill Unplugged.
Ooh, I've been loving
Mystery of
MTV
Antiquity.
Unplugged.
Yeah.
I've been just buying CDs and just like listening through the whole album. Like I don't know. I guess this was a very common thing back in the day, but nowadays like it's harder. But I've been like really trying to like just dig into musical, like I guess like specific albums.
Sure.
This week I discovered KD Lang, which I had never
Oh, yeah,
heard
Yeah.
her music before.
yeah,
Amazing
that's
singer,
your
man.
new KD.
KD's my new KD. Did you know she puts it as lowercase with the 2 dots in between because of E.E. Cummings, the poet?
Oh,
What?
I did not know that, but that's
Wow.
pretty cool.
Yeah.
Can't
She's
believe
so
I
inspired by
stuck
E.E.
around
Cummings.
3.5 hours to get that knowledge.
Yo, you don't want KD Lang? Yo, KD Lang's a problem, man. I've been listening to the NJUA album.
She's Canadian, right?
That's right.
It's Canadian, yeah, from Edmonton, I believe.
Damn. Man.
Anyway, celebrate, get physical media, you know.
If you make it,
listen to a lot of MTV
this far
Unplugged.
in the pod, just comment with KD with the 2 lowercase K.D.
Oh.
Lang for a chance at the Hong Shing dinner.
Yo,
speaking
man,
of with
nobody
the
wanna
Hong Shing
come to
dinner, by
this
the way,
dinner, man? Come on,
We
man.
did have a winner, okay.
Oh, we do have winners,
at-
right? Sorry.
I'm gonna pick this person at Indigo Blue, a boy blue. This person
So
looks
email
Asian,
us.
at least. Yeah, email us, please, okay. Email
Give
us.
them an email.
info@hellowelcome.show.
Yeah.
Email us
Yeah.
there, and then
But congratulations,
You can claim your
and we'll
prize.
see you at dinner.
Congratulations.
Happy Chinese New Year to
is it just one winner? I thought we had 2.
We can
No, I
save
think it's
another
one
one.
pair of tickets.
Oh, one pair of tickets. Got it.
Oh,
got
yeah,
it.
yeah. We'll pair them
Okay,
up.
cool.
Yeah,
All right.
All right, man. NBA trade deadline next week. We'll do some
Yep.
stuff.
that's right.
No Jake Fisher. No Bobby Marks.
Hey, I'm not surprised. That's
Neither
it's
are
all
available.
good, man. No,
Unless you
no one's
wanna
available
pay.
this week.
Unless you want to pay to play.
That's okay. When they report, we would just react to it. I think that's kind of how this shit goes, man.
That's the poor man's Jake Fisher.
Wait. Should we just like get the clip as if he's on the show?
Yeah,
and
yeah,
just
yeah,
play
yeah,
it?
no.
I'll play it in a
No,
window.
Jerome, like
next to
put
us.
him in the box. Yeah, like
I'll put him in a
the
box next to you. I'll figure out how to do that, and then we'll do that way. Yeah.
Oh my god. But yeah, trade deadline. We got you covered, man. Come on. Anytime anything happens in Raptor land,
There you go.
we got you
Yeah.
covered.
Hopefully not a Monday. We're
Yo,
pretty busy.
nah, JR, bro, you're sick for this, dog. You look.
You guys want Grange.
Oh my god.
Yo,
Yes.
we want Grange. You want range in your Bumble. All right.
Wow.
We out.